Hello and welcome. I'm your host, William Blue. I'm joined by co-host Alex Wong. You're listening to the Hello and Welcome podcast. It is the best time of the month, which is the time of month when we actually don't talk raps.
Payday? Oh, no.
Well, no, actually, Payday's pretty great. But I mean, I think Banter Pod Day is might be the best of all. That means 3 hours minimum. Especially given how much living we've been doing recently. 3 hours minimum. That means go get your chores done. Go get your shopping done. What else do people do during Banter Pods, man?
They take flights, I think. A lot of people listen when they're on flights. So for everybody
Long drive.
that's traveling with the beautiful Air Canada Airlines, you know, if you're still stuck,
Solidarity
stay in
to
line.
the workers, baby.
Stay in line, stay in Boston, wherever you're stranded.
Enjoy Boston.
Yeah, so flights, what else? Walks, runs at the gym. I know Hello's blasting out at Equinox, man.
Ooh.
I know Hello's blasting out at Sweat and Tonic right now, man.
It's ringing out, man.
Yeah, so what else, man? I think that's about it.
I mean, whatever you need 3 hours for, you know what I mean? If you're,
Someone said I listen when I'm unemployed.
If you're unemployed, if you got a dead-end job and you're like, oh, man, I can't wait to just, burn 3 hours of my afternoon shift.
Yeah.
If you need to fall asleep.
Yeah, if you love your job, doesn't matter, man. Still blast it, man.
I love my job. I blast the Banter.
Blast it while you
man.
hoop. You go for a little hoop run. Get some shots up type.
Yeah,
You
your teammates are
wanna
pass
listen
the
to
ball. I'm like, nah.
Go to a bar.
$5 ideas.
Go to a bar by yourself. Put away that Jordan Peterson book, man. Put on Hello.
I'll
Hello.
definitely put that thing in the fire, man. Throw that thing in the fireplace, man.
Yeah, JR. Yeah.
Goodness, man.
Okay,
this is what we got for today. So, we have. Okay, let me just try to do it off the top of my head. We have you and Jerome going to Berlin. You have you going to Amsterdam to see Drake twice.
This is why I organized it. This is so random already.
You have me going to Glasgow.
Yeah.
You in Edinburgh.
Jerome's
Glasgow.
currently in the elimination chamber cage right now, waiting
He's like,
to be tapped
tap me
in.
in, tap me in. No.
Oh, shit, he's in the
tapped
cage. He's in the cage. Yeah. No, we got Europe trip. Okay, we got Europe trip.
We have seeing Oasis.
We have Oasis review. We have Oasis Edinburgh
Glasgow.
versus Oasis Toronto review.
We have
Serge Ibaka
seeing Hello and
behind the
Welcome
scenes.
fans.
Seeing
Oh,
Hello
that's
and
right.
Welcome fans. Seeing Hello
Seeing
and
Hello and
Welcome
Welcome fans in London. Big shouts to AJ. I see you in the chat already, AJ.
This is the most chaotic. Is AJ the one who had a copy of Prehistoric in London?
Yo, he brought to see me. He brought a copy of your book, and he had me sign your book.
Honestly,
that's the closest it got, man.
That's a red card, man.
No.
I gotta throw the red card for that one, man. How are you gonna ask another man to sign a book, man? That's insane. That's insane.
AJ, DM me a picture of what I signed in your book on behalf of Alex. Okay.
Disgusting.
Send me a DM. We'll show it on the show.
No, I love you. I love you.
What else
AJ.
we got? We got me going to London for the first time.
You going to London?
Going on my first ever Liverpool match, LFC, the home opener against Bournemouth. It was an incredible journey to get there, and an even better game. Shouts to Federico Chiesa.
Okay.
All right. He's
Taroni?
a cop-out now.
Okay.
No, shouts to Chiesa, man. I saw a game winner in the flesh, 87th minute, baby.
Yeah.
And of course, I saw a Mo Salah goal. Of course, opening day, he's got to get a goal.
This is the longest wind-up ever, man. And then we got...
I went to Marseille. You went home to see Serge Ibaka and Norman Powell.
Yeah, you went nude.
Yo, why you keep saying I was nude in Marseille? I wasn't, man.
And I was fully clothed. Yeah, we have a behind-the-scenes.
Yeah.
Behind-the-scenes Serge Ibaka. I don't even think you guys have heard these stories.
No.
So
we've been intentionally not telling these stories to each other so that
and then
we can save it for live for the pod, man.
I went to Copenhagen.
Yeah,
you went to Copenhagen. That's right, man. This guy had a bear arc.
And then
from the bear.
Skechers Canada invited me out to work out with Norman Powell, so we're gonna talk about that.
Yo, do we have the pictures from that run? Can we please pull those up?
Those pictures can be secured. They're in the group chat. And then we have Alex. I've got 5 new $5 ideas, little 5x5, little 5x5, and then finally we will get to all your listener questions and emails. A lot of great questions
Yes, sir.
for this pod. So let's Let's get it started, man. So,
Bro, you got to lead this thing because this is at least 3 hours of content, man. I'm just telling you right now.
Last time, I think picked off. Picked up? Yeah, picked up.
Left off? Picked up or left off?
Last time where we left off.
What the hell
Last
is
time
picked
on
off,
Hello
man?
and Welcome.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we went to Vegas. I got arrested. I got freed. We went to Backstreet Boys. We had a great time at Summer League, and then I think that's where we left off. And and then we went on our travels where we kind of crossed paths. We all went to Europe later in the month, and I guess I kind of kicked that off to Amsterdam to begin. And you know, for context, you know, the last time I went to Amsterdam, I was happily married. At least at the start of the trip. And then Amsterdam.
What happened in Amsterdam, man? Did you go to Amsterdam or Hamsterdam?
It's been a while since I've been to Amsterdam, but Amsterdam's one of my favorite places in the world. You know, just beautiful scenery. I can't speak today. Bike lanes everywhere. Everybody's just biking.
Nice.
You got these, you know, the marijuana culture there is very high. You have just, you know, coffee shops where you can go in and
this
just
sounds like
literally
Toronto. I don't know
hang
what
out.
you're describing Bloor right now.
Yeah, I'm describing Canna Cabana on King and Bathurst. Great food there, you know, pickled herring.
Okay.
What is it? They
No,
got the
I
they got
prefer,
the waffles. Not a
Chris
sweets
Herring
guy.
over here.
Yeah, not a sweets guy. So like, you know, didn't really try the waffles. But yeah, Amsterdam, one of my favorite places, and it just so happened that like when I was looking up the trip, that the boy Drake was there. Doing two shows with some person named P&D, Party Next Door.
Come on, man. Yo, stop slandering Party Next Door, man. Come
Party
on.
Next Door, a.k.a. my bathroom break during each show. Great time to grab merch when Break from Toronto comes on. You got a break from the concert, yo.
That's a legendary show. Are you kidding me, man?
What is P&D's
Oh
like
my
lore?
God.
Like is he Weekend level? Because you know Weekend had crazy lore when he came out. Like
no, he's not Weekend level. With all due respect, man.
Okay,
With
but
all
we
due
respect Party Next Door over here.
No, P&D's good, man.
Yeah.
So this is where you. What stadium is this, man?
So this is the Ziggo Dome.
Does that say welcoming in the Ziggo Dome?
Yeah.
Yo,
Ziggo...
honestly, I can't respect Dutch, man.
No.
Welcoming in the Ziggo Dome.
So the craziest part about going to like a rap concert in Europe is definitely just checking out what people are wearing there. And one of the most popular things was they were just wearing random like NFL football jerseys.
Oh,
so I like there's like a Johnny Manziel like Cleveland Browns, which is fine, a little Drake connection, right?
Hey, draft day, A. Wiggins, man.
Yeah, a little Drake connection, but then like you turn the corner and it's like, oh, what's this homie doing in an Aaron Rodgers Jets, man? Like, what are we doing?
Oh no.
No, that's a flag, man. That's a flag.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it was a wonderful show. You know, Drake's been in the wrong side of a very public feud. And I gotta say though, when you see Drake for 2 hours doing 35 of his hits, like you start to you know talk yourself back into Drake. So Drake's back.
Okay, so I have to ask you the question as somebody who went to both the Kendrick concert recently.
You can't do this to me, man.
And also the Drake concert recently.
Yeah. What are you,
Who
academics right now, man?
Who had more motion?
Listen, live show motion, you can't not touch Drake, man. Like,
okay, all right.
Like Kendrick can bring out as many cars as he wants on stage. Like he can bring out as many SZAs as he wants. Like, you know, like Drake's. That
was for Jagmeet though.
Drake's the artist of this generation, man. He is the artist of this generation. He will be performing at the Sphere in 20 years, and we're all gonna be there.
Was there one specific Drake song that hit hard for you?
Jungle, man. Jungle's my favorite song.
Ooh,
Jungle's my favorite song.
Oh, I see. You a freak.
These days.
Yo.
I let God handle everything above me.
No. Jungle's one of them songs, man.
Is Jungle Is Jungle a freaky song?
It's
Jungle's
definitely on
not
my
a
playlist.
freaky song, man. Come on, man.
It's on those little freaky time playlists for sure.
He came out to the Over My Dead Body song, which was super hype because he does these like walk-ins, right? Like it gets everybody hyped up and stuff. And he was wearing these like, so Drake has these like custom jackets he's been wearing on tour where he gets like patches and they're like themed. Okay. So he was wearing a Houston themed one. because he's got ties to Houston and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And at the back there was a Tillman Fertitta patch.
No way!
Yeah, that's motion. Man.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Negative aura points. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Drake was like, this is where I conceived Adonis, which I didn't know about.
Yeah, he probably had jungle play in the background.
And his mom was in attendance, like which was super cool. And he gave this whole speech about how, like, when I first started, I played in Montreal for like 40, 50 people, and now I'm in the Dam. Yeah, he called it the Dam.
The Dam?
It was pretty hard.
Damn.
And then like
and not for Kendrick.
And then like the Europe fans like get pretty crazy on the floor because like they start like moshing. I guess. Yeah. And then like Drake just kept like calling them like those are my dogs, and then they were just like barking the whole night.
Arf, 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 arf.
You know what? This might not be a great review for the show. Anyways, great seats. Yep, Europe tickets way cheaper than Toronto for like $120 Canadian. Like I was like pretty close. Just seated in there, and I think there's no resale culture at least in Amsterdam, because when you go on Ticketmaster.aj or whatever, Ticketmaster.deutsch, when you hit the Deutsch,
I'm sorry
like
to all my Dutch speakers out there, man.
Yo,
sorry,
my bad, man.
The language is very funny.
My bad. When you hit the Deutsch, like there's no resale. Like everybody is just selling tickets at face value, and I think as a society here in North America, we should learn from that. Because tickets are out of control. Even TIFF, I've been seeing like people are reselling TIFF tickets for $500.
Come on, man. That's not
like what are we doing?
You're going to destroy the culture and the whole idea and the genesis of a place when we just only do this.
Cameron Bailey, man. What's going on, man? Come on, man.
Wow, goodness, man.
Yeah. But yeah. That was really Amsterdam. We checked out some nice restaurants. It was just like a super chill scene.
So one question I ask myself when I'm on trips is, could I live here?
Yes.
And I think you had dropped in our group chat that you felt like you could live in Amsterdam.
Yeah, but you guys never take me seriously because I say that every time I go on a trip.
You said that about Korea before?
Yeah.
South Korea?
Japan. I've threatened to go to Japan anytime there's any slight inconvenience at work.
God, man.
We're not
this
doing
is your
this.
Jimmy Butler playbook.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not doing this call, man. I'm going to Japan, man. Like, I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach. That's
this
it.
Guy keeps wanting to teach Japanese people English, man.
I'm going to Hokkaido.
I hate to break it to you, but when people want to learn English from people abroad, they want to learn it from white people usually.
It's such a...
They're like, oh, this guy from Hong Kong's gonna teach you English. Get out of here.
No, suddenly when I go to Japan, I'm from Hong Kong. That's crazy. Dog.
I'm giving you regionality, man.
Yo, my Canadian citizenship is revoked. No, but Amsterdam, I think out of all the places I've been to Europe, and I'll be curious to hear from you guys too, is like, Amsterdam I would definitely put up there as a place that I could see myself being there. But like, I feel like with most of these places, I see it as like a place you can go to when you're like maybe later in your life, like retired type. And I think it'd be great there. I think my list would be Amsterdam, anywhere in Japan, and Hawaii. Those would be my top three.
Wow.
But not in that order. Amsterdam would probably be third.
It's three very different places, but...
Yeah. No, Amsterdam was super chill, and then, made my way to Berlin, and that's when, met up. Jerome came in, and then Craig and Ivy from Patois, along with Lena, was already there.
Whoa.
And,
oh man!
Yeah, apparently this was a very woke fit that I wore.
Man. Yo, solidarity, baby. Let's go.
Yo, you already know I'm on the right side of history always. Team Drake.
Yep.
So
I don't know if that's
Patois,
the follow-up statement, but okay.
Patois was doing a collaboration with the Museum of Culture there, which was a really cool place. And they did a pop-up because there was a whole weekend celebration of Caribbean culture. Someone says I look like Asian Caribbean.
Yeah, throw that photo back up there, Jerome. Put that photo back up, man.
Oh, God, man. Goodness. Yeah, so it was really cool. Like, they got flown out to spend a week in Berlin and work with the museum there. And the event was a massive success. Yep. And, we got to chill in Berlin. Berlin was definitely very different from Amsterdam. I think there's more of a, I don't know, like a grungy, like street type vibe.
Yeah.
To Berlin.
Isn't like Berlin like the nightlife's supposed to be really good? Like people are just out. Like,
so the
people
big
are, like, clubbing
club there,
a lot.
it's called Bergheim, and the lore about it is that like you can get rejected at the door. Like you're not guaranteed access because they're very picky about the crowd that they let in, and there's no specific guidelines. Yeah, it's not.
Okay. Yeah,
it's
that's
not
discrimination, buddy.
It's not a dress. Europe just moves different, man. It's
Oh,
it's
by the
not-
way, we're about to address European racism, man.
Oh,
we
my
definitely
God.
experienced a fair share of it.
So
Yeah.
so what happened is like you go and then the people just decide whether you're like you got the vibe. So you can line up for like
Wait,
2
hold-
hours and they can just like say no to you. And like people who've been rejected
Was this the vibe?
this was not the vibe. No attempt was made to go to Bergheim.
I reject you from going in, man.
Yeah. So what happened? Is like Elon Musk has been rejected. Like they don't care about celebrity status.
Oh, for sure.
They
man.
don't like. Come on, man. Elon Musk is not a vibe, man.
He's
like
literally the opposite of a vibe.
He's
man.
like, but can KOC go in? I got my boy KO with me, man.
They're both built like Cybertrucks.
Yeah. So come on. Man. So yeah, no Bergheim. Ate a lot of great food there. Tried raw pork there. Went to this like really cool butcher shop to try that. We hit up. What did we hit up, man? We hit up like the Soho House. Went to this
Wait,
like
you eating raw pork? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on. Can we go back to raw pork?
Yeah, so it's
Describe-
served.
describe the raw pork, yeah.
So it's served basically like a steak tartare.
That
So
would be it,
it's
yep.
it's just raw pork like on top of bread, and then went to a really cool wine bar, and became a wine guy now.
Natural wine guy.
Yeah, natural wine. Like my full bodied
Yeah.
type shit.
Your wine is all natty like Florida Gator.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh, let's go. Sorry.
What did I miss? Yeah. So yeah,
We're
that's
really not that big of fans of drinks. I really have to promise.
Oh,
that.
okay, speak for yourself.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, yeah, Team Drake over here.
you go.
So yeah, that was Berlin, man. And then Jerome popped in and had a salad. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
there
Rome.
with you for most of it, asshole.
Were you also eating raw pork? We just got to.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
was there eating raw pork. Alex brought me he went with them the first time around, but then brought me on our last day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good. Actually,
Yeah,
like
we-
it doesn't really taste like any.
And Craig took us around to like a lot of great
Oh, yeah.
We had some good
restaurants
Turkish
to
food.
try out.
The
The Middle Eastern food there is like
really
you can't
good.
touch it here. I was talking to
No, it's not even close.
I was talking to shawarma expert Vivek Jacob, and even he was like, "Yeah, you don't
Oh,
really
man.
find a lot of good shawarma like here.
Yeah,
like,
dinner
there's not
was
a
really
go-to spot."
good. Yeah.
No,
So
it's great.
What's up?
One of the things I realized was maybe it's because this was my first time in the UK, and the choices were between like eating like bangers and mash or like eating Indian food. But like
Sure.
I realized that the food in these countries, the best food is not from that country itself. You know what I mean? Like I would
Well,
like
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I've gone to China a lot, for example. Obviously, I grew up in China and like have family in China, so I go. Every time I go back to China, I'm never coming back being like, "Yo, man, you know what? Wasn't the best food in China? Chinese food." Like, you know what I mean?
A lot of the food in these places that we went to are like all like wartime industrial revolution, like
they're all like
depression
comfort food,
era.
like mushy peas.
But it's not even
Chip
comfort
Buddy.
food. I think it's a lot of like survival food now turned into cuisine.
They're thriving. Like these are some of the most prosperous people on earth. You can't just tell me they're only eating comfort food. That'd be
No, but
ridiculous.
some of
That'd
the-
be like
I mean, like, some of
that'd
the
be like if
German
I invited
food
you to my house
is
and I
good.
only served you instant noodles. You know
That's
what I
like
mean?
congee though, man. Just like like
but
beans for
congee hits.
beans for breakfast. Beans for
Congee
breakfast.
way better than bangers and mash.
Beans
Congee
for
way better than
breakfast is their congee, man. Like that's just like universal.
No, but the German food was good. Like some of the
Okay,
German.
what
spots
you
were
guys
good.
what you guys like German food wise?
Well, I mean, like the raw
specifically
pork
German.
and things like that. Like a lot of the meats
okay.
there, like those were really good. I would say like schnitzel was solid.
Yeah, what's
too.
what's a glizzy with the sauce or whatever? The hot dog place that we went to.
Bratwurst.
Currywurst.
Yeah, curry.
Currywurst.
Yeah.
Currywurst.
That's also fusion though. That's a twist, man. You think Germans were eating curry before, even 40, 50 years ago?
Hey, listen, man.
Right.
I'm here to defend Drake, not German food. Is all.
Oh,
I'm saying,
okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You can have that point
Yeah.
for sure.
No, but I do agree with you on the UK front. On the UK front, we weren't really hitting on the
guys,
food.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let me find some pictures of the food we had because
I'm gonna have to defend UK breakfast here, bro.
Oh, you know what? English breakfast was good.
I took you to that breakfast spot, Will, right before.
oh
Oh, yeah.
Tried to take a train to London.
That did
Yeah,
not
Berlin.
happen.
Berlin was great. Went to the Jewish Museum.
Yep.
Really
How was that?
educated myself there. Yeah, learned a lot. So yeah, no, I'm coming back. I'm back from this trip, with a new favorite rapper and new base of knowledge about the world, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
moving different.
Um,
No,
Jerome,
happy
this
for
is your first time traveling, not like
work,
internationally,
yeah.
and not
to,
for
not
work.
to Vegas.
Not to Vegas.
Yeah, not to Vegas or like
Yeah.
Atlanta or Chicago or New York or whatever, or like San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
Since pre-pandemic, man.
Oh, yes, that's right.
did
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
How did you feel?
I really needed it. Is what I felt.
Okay, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. It was really nice. It was nice to be out there. I think like heading into it actually to see you guys in the various spots was nice to have some familiarity to kind of ease into it. And
Right.
then having the solo time in Copenhagen was like perfect. Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, do you want to talk
I'm-
about Glasgow and the rude awakening? Glasgow was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Glasgow was really nice. It's like it is a city, but it has a bit of a rural vibe. I would say, like everyone's very homely. Most people are very kind, but I think the same thing that you might get in Europe and rural is sometimes you get the odd case of old school racism.
Oh,
Oh man, we
we're
shouldn't
gonna
even.
we're to go there, Rich, already.
I mean, we shouldn't even sugarcoat this shit. Like, you land in Scotland, you land in UK. Like, I feel like I gotta apologize for being there, man. That's the vibe I got. I was
Just a
like,
little bit of that. Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry I'm here, man. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was incredible to me how touristy some of the places were, and none more
Yes.
so than Edinburgh with the Golden Mile, which
Yeah.
includes a lot of great things to see, like the castle and a lot of old shops, and you can go up to Carlton Hill. I took my love down to Carlton Hill. It's a beautiful place normally, but I the day that we were there, the three of us,
Yes.
it was maybe the most people I've seen in one place, and I've taken the subway in Shanghai and I've taken the subway in Beijing. You know what I
That-
mean?
Yeah,
It
I mean,
was-
the Giant Fringe Festival was happening during
Yeah.
that time.
I
and
do
of
wish I
course-
got to take part in more or like any like fringe. That felt a little bit like a missed opportunity, but it was so.
I was just
busy.
trying to put you on, man.
Yeah, I went to
Man. No,
nine.
you did, you did. Yeah,
Went
yeah,
to 9
absolutely.
Fringe shows over 2 days. Shouts to
Yeah.
our former coworker Ashley Hufford
It's the one
for-
time we were all together
for
yeah.
showing me around.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Fringe was there, and then of course
these
Oasis.
fits, man.
Oasis was doing 2 shows there, and you like could not walk around anywhere without seeing like the Oasis
Brother.
bucket hats,
everywhere.
the merch.
Everyone got a bucket,
like,
man.
Yeah, like everybody was in town. But yeah, Edinburgh was like surprisingly just like really packed.
Super
really
No,
bad.
you literally
packed.
couldn't even walk on the street. Like it was. So
Yeah,
many
I think
people.
upon arriving, and especially coming from both Berlin and Glasgow, it was a little bit overwhelming to like walk into that.
Yeah.
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 But no like for me no direct racism, just
Oh.
Really?
felt unwelcomed. Yeah.
It was neither hello nor welcome.
Yeah, dude, but it was chill. It was chill,
You didn't feel Vickelman?
Vilkelman, also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how was Glasgow? Yeah.
It was
So,
really
okay.
cool. Yeah.
There's like obviously the two big cities in
Sure.
in Scotland, and they're pretty close to each other. Like it's like a 2-hour drive in between.
Yeah.
Like a 1 hour
Actually, even
train.
less. It's 1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah, well, 2 hours with traffic, and if we
Sure,
take
sure.
5 roundabouts in the wrong way, which unfortunately happened. But like Glasgow was always described as like the more industrial city, grittier or
Absolutely.
whatever, and Edinburgh was more like the prettier,
That's the
more scenic
Guangzhou
place.
to the Shanghai, man. Yeah.
Honestly, it may be a little bit, maybe even a Guangzhou, like Hong Kong kind of comparison. You know what I mean?
come
Like
on, man,
HK
don't-
being a little bit more posh than that.
Don't bring
Come
that
on, you guys
shit
know
into
you're
it.
posh, man. Central posh. There's no central in Guangzhou. We know.
I would
that,
say
but-
Hong Kong is definitely the Edinburgh to like. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
You know how I
I
feel about Hong Kong.
It's
Oh.
hard to track. Anyway.
but the one thing with Glasgow is it has one of the ultimate seals of approval for me to go anywhere in the world, which is it was a Bourdain. Like Bourdain used to say that's one of his favorite cities in the world.
Oh my
That's
god!
right.
I thought you were gonna say because you were trying to sell me on Glasgow when
Yeah.
we were taking I think the whatever tram to the concert Oasis, and you were like, Adam Smith's from there. Adam
Yo,
Smith, the guy
I was in
who,
the University of Glasgow. Adam
the
Smith went to the
the
University
guy
of Glasgow,
who
man.
invented economics.
University of Glasgow is also like a lot of like the
Yeah.
architecture there is what inspired like Hogwarts. No,
Maybe it is
heard
a
about that.
truly really beautiful place.
Wow, so you went to a place that inspired J.K. Rowling's thoughts?
Okay, to an
Oh
extent.
man,
Yeah.
I was also at King's Cross, which has platform 9 3/4.
Oh my god, yeah, that's kind of hard actually.
That is cool.
Shit.
But anyway, yeah, you were talking about Glasgow.
Yeah. And I don't know, like so there are certainly more rougher parts of town, but I think that was never something that like I didn't want to I didn't really want to like see, you know what I mean? Like at first off, like I personally just don't really feel like any of these places are so particularly bad that you can never go. Like the same thing was said for Marseille, for example. And then when I was in Marseille, I was like, this is just a beautiful place. But I also kind of just like wanted to feel like the spirit of the places that we end up going to, like,
Absolutely.
What are the people like? What's their sentiment like in that moment? And I found Glasgow to be like a really warm place. One night, we were out and Jerome had revealed that he's like he's like a shark at pool. Never play pool against. Well, actually, no. Do play pool against Jerome just to appreciate greatness. But know that you're going 1-on-1 with one of the goats. You know what I mean?
I'm
And-
fine.
Nah, no more humble. No more humble.
No. We
You're
were
good at
we were
something. You're good at something. man.
I'm good. At
no. We were challenged. Actually, Jerome was challenged in that pool hall, and Jerome legit like stepped up to the plate and like cleaned up against this guy. And this is on a game where he hadn't played for a while. He was a little rusty. The table was weird. Whatever. No excuses, but.
Table wasn't
Man,
weird. Table was normal. Yeah.
Table was. Well, I thought you were describing like the edges were like thinner than usual.
The table.
Or something like that.
Okay. So growing up, I had a Fisher Price table at first, and then when I moved houses with my parents into a bigger house, we got like a full size pool table. But so I would play on that and like practice on that all the time. But what I didn't realize was there's like snooker and 8-ball, right?
Yeah.
So in snooker, it's a larger table, but also the corners are rounded corners. So in order to make your shots, you actually have to get like straight in. It's like having like a double rim.
Double rim, yeah.
Yeah. So whereas like for an 8-ball table, because it's like a square corner, it is like it's a lot easier. Like you can just like kind of bounce it in. But I didn't know that until much long afterwards. So basically, I just had like a Lethal Shooter-esque moment where like, oh, I understand it now. So when I play like on tables like the one in Glasgow, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, let's go to the footage.
Oh shit!
Who's this other lad?
Go on, lad. Go on. Go on. Da, da.
Them singing the anthem is so. By the way,
Anything with the accent is insane. Man.
Yo, go on, lad.
They-
Go on, man.
also they were like the friendliest people. They were so nice.
No, these
The
are just random people at a bar,
Random
like
people
at
at a bar,
a pub
just-
at like midnight. You know,
Because the other
like,
thing too is like very classic, like any pool table that you go to, like you put $1 down for next game, but because they were
I didn't
closing
know
up,
that.
yeah, you like because they were closing up, they're like, oh, why don't we let him play? So they shot me forward to like be able to like play with them, which was really
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
Wait, did you take the money though, or no?
No, we put the money down to like, so I think we paid for the game, but that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
I thought
like
you
a
put the
play
money
for
down
money.
for like
Oh, no,
you
I
guys
wouldn't-
both
I
put
wouldn't play them for
one
money.
pound on the line or whatever.
I'm not about to take money from locals.
Yeah.
Why not?
Shouts to all my Glaswegians out there, man.
Yeah. But no.
We went to Mother India, the same restaurant that, again, like sometimes when I travel, I'm like, I'm Bourdain now, but Asian.
Yeah.
So we actually went to Mother India, and we actually tried in the restaurant itself. We're waiting for the food, and we were trying to locate which table he was
I
sitting
think we're
at.
basically in the same area where he was sitting in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty legendary stuff.
which is pretty cool. It's very akin to Alex. If you remember when we were at the restaurant in LA and we were trying to find the Don Draper like John Hamm.
Oh yeah, the
table.
booth
Yeah,
in
the
the
booth.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
that's
in the
right.
Italian restaurant that he likes.
Yeah.
That's right.
But no, it was really cool. I like, and that's the thing. I think that's like what happens when you kind of have like a bit of an industrial rural vibe. It's like everyone's very homely and kind. We kind of like enter in almost like we're kind of like big city people. Like, so I think there's like almost like a fascination of like where we come from. Like we would get all these questions.
Number one question people had was, "Are you American?" And then as soon as they heard the relief that we're Canadian, they
Oh,
were like,
absolutely.
"Oh man," because we hate America, man. Yo, it's a bad time to go abroad, American.
Oh, no, no,
any
no.
Americans out
In-
there, like just make up a second identity, man. Don't
There
say
was
you're
a
American on the
gentleman
road.
in Berlin who spoke mostly German and a little bit of English, but I verified that I was Canadian, and all I just remember him saying is like, "Oh yeah, America, bullshit," and that was
Yeah.
it.
Elite German accent.
Oh, and that was not an attempt. Yeah, that was really bad. But no. Yeah, and then so for the most part, it was really nice. Everyone was super friendly.
We saw the Highlands.
We saw the Highlands. Well, like
Alex,
not
you
all
went,
the
you
way
went to
out
the
there.
Highlands as well.
We went to Glencoe, so like it wasn't like all the way north, but like we got a good look at the Highlands. But basically, we all were in the same spot at different times for sure.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I
up there,
took
man.
a took a photo at Glen Cove. I was on this bus tour, and I guess you know I fell asleep and stuff. I wasn't really listening to like what the tour guy was like explaining with the history. So I posted a photo of Glen Cove, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really know, but this seems beautiful." And then your friend Josh Hart was like, "Yo, there was a huge massacre, and a whole clan got killed."
Oh, word.
yeah.
Oh, word.
I was like, "Oh, that's
True,
sick,
true,
man." Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Also,
"Damn,
it's
this place has
Glencoe,
lore."
not Glen Cove.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really woke you up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it's
it's
highlights
truly
were
beautiful,
cool,
though.
you know, see some animals type shit.
You saw some Highland
You-
cows.
You saw the Highland cow.
See where the Loch Ness monster was originally from. Got scammed into taking a 1-hour cruise just to look at water.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Ate some fish and chips. You know that was cool. Yeah.
Hey, hey, by the way, speaking of the food out there, hold on. Probably my favorite meal that I had in Scotland, actually, besides the breakfast, actually, was just this, man.
Yeah, it was good.
This
We had-
was
we
so
had
this
some
is like a
what's-
curry sauce, which I ordered
Yeah.
on the side, and this is blood cake, and that's
Yeah, blood
haggis. That
cake,
little spring roll
haggis.
thing there, that's haggis.
No, that's the sausage roll, isn't it?
Oh, that's sausage roll. Right. Sorry, I guess I didn't take a picture of the haggis.
You did.
No, is this
no,
the
no.
haggis?
The haggis is one of them. So one is a haggis and the other's the blood pudding.
Oh, I see. Yes. I got like the freaky trio, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
But
if
it
you
is- like,
dare
it
type
just-
trio, but it was delicious. It was great.
Honestly, yeah. It was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that. That was really good. To answer Coco's question that comes later, since we're in this section, yes, we did see some sheep.
Pains me to look at.
And pains me to look at this dry meal.
That's what the curry sauce
That's
was
what the
for.
curry
Okay,
sauce
we
is
dipped and we
for.
dipped the fries in there. We dipped the
Yeah.
sausage roll in there. We dipped everything in there.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yes, I did have Edinburgh. That was like my personality for all about like 48 hours.
Yeah, you got to adopt personalities on the road.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
that's
did-
Alex's whole steez, but like you got to adapt personalities home and away, I suppose.
Why
Sorry,
is he
man.
patting his head? He's like letting his hair settle or something.
Oh.
But no, we yeah, that was good. And then I don't know. Do you want to talk about the other thing that happened at Glencoe?
What was the other thing that happened at Glencoe?
We were just standing around in a parking lot.
Wait,
And
what?
That's like where we were standing around in the parking lot, and that person came up to us. Ni hao.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's exactly
Oh
where that
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, I got too clouded by. Okay, yes, that was that incident, and there was also the incident where the day after me and Alice went to Oasis, and we were like, it's in the national rugby field, so it holds like 70,000 people. Actually,
Right.
pretty old arena, all things considered. When you walk in, it's like real.
Murrayfield, right?
Like Murrayfield. It's like really old, and like they had like these strong gates and stuff like that. But you walked in, and then like once you actually got into the arena, you squeezed on, and like there was obviously nobody. Like we had general admission tickets, so we were like just standing in the middle of the pitch basically. There was just like thousands and thousands of people around us. So me and Alex trying to get to like a decent spot so that we can see, the band. And at one point, me and Alex got separated in this crowd, which is like kind of like hard to. I mean, it's like a little disorienting because there's so many people. Not hard to find the only other Asian.
We
person
should
there,
we
but
should
still.
we should have honestly done one of those things where we just held hands when we went in, man.
I think the fact that we shared.
just to not get split up type.
I think the fact that we shared the same bunk the later that night was already enough
I was,
contact.
I
But
was hoping to keep that private.
no, that's getting discussed on the Banter Pod.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't let
we
you
got
sleep,
separated.
though. I kept wanting to talk about my life until like 4 in the morning.
This guy was like, I want to talk tonight until the morning light. You're gonna miss your flight. No, but we got separated because somebody grabbed my hand for a handshake, and I was like, okay, cool, like a little handshake, cool. Like I don't know, at the Oasis concert, maybe that's the vibe. And then he was like yelling at me. He was like pretty drunk already. He's like, China or Japan? And I'm like, what? He's like, China or Japan? And he wouldn't let go of my hand.
You're like for World Cup 26 Group D or what, bro? Like we talking.
That's very different from Canada or US.
No, because I didn't really want to tell him because I'm like, that's not.
You don't know what the answer is.
I'm like, first off, it could be neither, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I got no reaction to those anymore. It's more like because like number one, it's like I guess it's like harmless in that environment.
No,
it's like you see an Asian, you won't make the joke. But number two, too, like I feel
hey
like
man, let's not pretend like there's not Asians in the UK, man. Come on, dude.
Let's not pretend we've been making terrible remarks about UK and Scotland for the last 20 minutes.
Okay, all fair game. I suppose.
No. But they want
levels to it.
They want to dish it. Like we bring it too, man. But it's like, yo, if you're gonna be racist, you gotta come up with some good shit.
Yo,
like, you gotta, at this point, you gotta be like. You gotta come up with something real original where I'm like,
yeah, the bar's a little
where
high
I'm like,
right now.
yo, like I respect that actually. Like you
Yeah.
actually put some
So the
thought to
person
it.
who walks by me on the street and just like muttered under their breath "ching chong" like that doesn't count.
No, that shit no, but that shit is too like generic. Like
No,
that
that
old
old
space.
that old school
Yeah.
racism really threw me.
Yeah,
Was,
I'm
I need
challenging.
creative.
I mean, this is bad, but I'm challenging the racists.
No,
to
we're not.
become
No,
more
we're not.
original.
No, we're
Like
not
there has to be
challenging-
more original thought to what you're bringing to the table. So that's a new challenge that has been issued. Yeah.
Anyway, he wouldn't let go of my hand until I said China.
Yeah,
and
which
then,
is
and then I just
crazy, yeah.
never saw him again, and I probably will never see him again in my life. But it was a little odd.
No, that was a crazy start to the concert. Yeah, so the concert, we got there at a pretty good time, and one of the first things that we noticed was just how would you call it? There was just litter everywhere when we got there. There was just like this is before the show.
Brother.
Like there was just garbage everywhere.
And I believe
like,
this was the first show at the arena. Like it wasn't like because like they've been doing like 3-4 shows together, like back to back to back to back. So you would maybe understand like, okay, if you're in the fourth show out of 4, that there's maybe like accumulation of like beer cups. You know what I mean? I think this was like the first show. So before anything even happened, there was already trash everywhere.
Yeah. So then we walk in and we got to hit the porta potty because like we're trying to, we went to a pub before.
Oh, we were splitting the G, man.
Yeah, we split the G, and I realized that I hate Guinness. Like I don't like drinking Guinness. Like
Guinness
tastes,
is so.
It tastes
good.
like something you drink the night before a colonoscopy.
Come on, man.
It's just but we split the G and then we decided to use the porta potty and then there was remember the one guy who really needed to piss.
Oh yeah.
He like.
No, but he had a crazy accent too, like really strong Scottish accent.
Yeah, and then these homies next to us, they said something really funny. I can't even repeat it word for word because I can't remember because it was like local slang. But they're like, "Yo, he got drip going down his chinos or something." They're like, "Let him in, man. He's dripping his chinos or something."
He's like drip too hard, man.
Yeah. So this
Oh
guy
my
legit
God.
ran in. His like pants were already undone. As
No,
he
it was
opens the
insane.
door.
Like it was just so nasty. Like I can't even tell you. Like he was like in the trenches, man.
Also, any porta potty, I believe, is like that's what the gates of hell look like.
Oh man.
Like the shit
And
you see in there.
And again, this is before the concert. This is like 2 hours before the concert.
Yeah,
it
2
was
hours
already
before
so
the show.
bad.
So then we make our way in. It's pretty smooth. But
Wait,
then
hold
we
on.
get
I'm
in.
not even done with the porta potty because
Yeah, what
first
else
off,
happened?
while we're lining up for the porta potty, we looked to the side of him, and there were these 2 cops, two bobbies,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and not Websters. 2 bobbies were coming up and like, patting this one guy down. And the guy's like, just like giving like stick to the guy. Like he's just like, talking back, whatever. And I'm like, first off, I'm getting fucking like searched by police officers. I'm going to try to like just minimize my interaction, just like really stay in line. This guy's like, nah, man, like he's cussing at him, whatever. And then like they pat him down on his inner thigh, like basically where his crotch is. And then they asked him to like pull his pants down. And then what was revealed, I could not imagine this, but you know how like when you get a blood transfusion, or if you're donating blood, but shouts to people who donate blood, you know, like go out there. If you go out there and donate blood, what happens is like the blood goes into this pack, right? It's like a little plastic pack, almost kind of like a hot water bag, basically. And it looks like that, and it basically contains like half a liter of your blood, and that's usually what you're donating. When he pulled his pants down, he had one of those catheter bags attached to like his inner thigh, like as inner as it possibly gets, and it just had red wine in it. And I was like, dog, it cannot be this serious that you want to sneak in 2 cups of red wine that you're willing to attach a catheter bag to your body. And how did these cops even find that thing, man?
I promise paying like 25 pounds or something for 2 glasses of wine in there is like way easier.
You might just not have to drink, man. I'm sorry. Like sometimes you could just skip that red wine. There's no way you're gonna share that with friends, dude. It's gonna be warm.
It was pretty crazy, but I feel like I don't know if we saw the aftermath of it. Man. But I think he did. He was allowed in, right? Like I think
they just took it away and then he just went.
Which is honestly like pretty gracious of the Bobbies, because like I think in that situation you could draw a pretty hard line and just like send the guy home. But I think most people understood, you know, the magnitude of this concert, and you're not gonna stop a bloke just because he dripping chinos.
Oh, also, I don't want to describe specifically what was in that porta potty, but
don't do it, man. Yeah,
there was a there was like a needle, a Capri Sun, and like feminine hygiene products, and I was just like, what?
That's basically the drawer you held at Sportsnet. Whenever you open your drawer,
no, it wasn't. All I had was my Sportsnet watch, man.
A Capri Sun and some cosmetics. So we go in. You know, you cop. I think you cop the tee that you're wearing right now.
Yeah, the exact shirt. Yeah.
It says Edinburgh on the back.
It's 55 pound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a specific. Like obviously, Oasis is making like £3 billion per show out here, and they're selling all everything they can put on merch. They're putting on. Like every city you go to, like you can get like song specific tees. They've done all these collabs with Adidas. That's like, you know, city specific to every show that they're in, and people are just eating that up.
The other thing too about going to Europe, Nike, Jordan, Under Armour, New Balance, whatever other brand you got out there, you know, even Puma, which is a German brand. Yeah. You guys do not ring out. Adidas is king over there, bro.
It's all 3 stripes,
everybody rocking Adidas. Everybody got Sambas on. I see Sambas in every color of the rainbow. No,
it's all 3 stripes, and I think the only Nike that might kind of come through, like there's big Air Max culture there, but that's like minimal. That's like minimal. Like you go anywhere and it's 3 stripes. You almost feel weird wearing Nikes, you know? Like it's almost like, oh, like I'm not part of this group. So we go in, everybody is striped up. You've got your merch, you know, we cleared our bladders, and then we're trying to get, like you mentioned, to that floor, and it was, I don't know, man, like, I've never been in a situation where you're, like, squeezed just trying to get into the stadium. You have your little racial encounter, and then we settle on a pretty good spot, like on the floor, in the middle of the stage, and then in front of us are just, like, 4 like bald like lads, a little bit older.
Oh, they were lads, all right, man. They were like 50-year-olds, I would say. 4 bald 50-year-old lads.
Rowdy, like ready for anything, like ready for a fight. Yeah.
So I didn't understand that this was a real thing at concerts. But I think this is especially, in like concerts in maybe the UK in particular.
Yeah.
But you're in the big general crowd area, so everyone's already like packed in together like sardines. And then people will go for their pints, and then they would drink half the pint, and then they would just throw half a cup of beer behind them arbitrarily.
Yeah.
And just have it like spray other people. And sometimes it was a can, it would drop on people.
And no one really reacted to it. It was almost like it was just accepted. Like it wasn't like, oh, this guy's acting crazy.
No. Yeah. Everyone was just like, "Oh, haha, what? Go on, lad."
Yeah. So Oasis comes out, and this concert we've been building towards for like a year. Like legit, got the tickets. Got the tickets last year. You know, got scammed by the Ticketmaster dynamic pricing. You know, had to pay large sums, but. This was
By the way, here's a lad number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, all in the bottom left corner there.
And like I mean, I guess the entire Europe trip or the premise of going to Europe was really built around this, of
Yeah.
the idea of, okay, we'll have a show in Edinburgh. Like now we're gonna work backwards to figure out like what other places we all want to
Right,
go
right, right.
to.
Yeah, yeah,
So this is a big moment, and like we're like, I think me and you are just like kind of like just
Ooh.
taking it in terms of just being like, holy shit, like we're here.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're here
Very emotional, man.
in Edinburgh, and this is like before the show. This is like, wow,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
here. Like, look at the crowd. Like, yo, look at us. Look
Yeah.
at us. Like, and
Look
then
at our
it's-
reflection on their shiny domes.
Yeah, and then Oasis comes out, and to be honest, like the show, not that the show is a blur, but it's like the show just kind of keeps moving through because like it really never stops. Especially
hey.
now that I have a greater appreciation for Liam, for is it Liam or Noel? It's when he does like little by little, half the world
Noel.
away. Yeah, when Noel does Stand By Me, all that, all like, man, that's my favorite part of the set now. Yeah.
Stand by me?
Stand
By
by
Me's
Me,
pretty good.
Little
Stand By
by
Me's pretty
Little is
good,
great.
man.
Cast No Shadow, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just like doing the cat meow part.
Yeah.
Because Liam sings the song and then Noel just goes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it comes out like they kick it off with Hello, Acquiesce,
man.
like What's the Story, Morning Glory, like it's just
We need
it's just and then for
other.
cigarettes and alcohol, what's that thing that they make us do? Like it's
Oh,
called like
he's like-
Padawan or something.
Liam's like, first off, you can't
Osmond?
understand. You can't understand anything Liam
Yeah,
says. Like,
yeah.
genuinely cannot understand any of the instruction. Okay?
Yeah.
But a guy comes out and he's like, hey, I don't usually do this, man, but let's all turn around and have a little selfie picture and just turn to the people beside you and just hug and dance and go crazy.
Yeah.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, the scenes were nuts, man. People were throwing beers. Like, the amount of people sitting on each other's shoulders, too.
Oh, people were climbing up, man.
Oh,
Like,
those
people were
bald
climbing up.
lads.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man. Looking
was
like
a
an
whole-
execute.
It was whole scene. I would say once the concert started, like to be honest, like it was like a tense environment, like before the show started, just because like
Yeah, I was terrified. I'm
there
not
were some
gonna lie.
rough people around us, and
They
like
were
you
hooligans, like genuinely hooligans.
you bump into the wrong shoulder. I think they were looking for any excuse, like any
Oh,
excuse
yeah,
to just
yeah.
like scrap.
Yeah,
But once
yeah.
the show started, everybody's like lost in the sauce, like just like losing their minds over it. And yeah, were there any like standout like songs or moments there for you? Because I remember, I think later in the show, I don't know if it was when they did like Champagne Supernova or Wonderwall or one of those songs, like we shared a
Yeah.
moment too, like
Oh, yeah, of course.
like it was crazy. The whole night was just kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I knew. Okay, so first off, like I'd been a fan of Oasis since I was in high school, and I think it really marked a lot of like people in my life because I would, like when you enjoy something, like of course you can be a fan of it yourself, but you get to enjoy it with certain people. Like I had some of my high school friends who I'm not as close to nowadays. Like they had put me on Oasis, and I think probably the one person that really like cemented them as like one of the bands of I guess my life would be one of my roommates in university. Like this was he had like moved in and
Yeah.
he didn't know the other guys. Like we had already been living together.
What was his name, man?
Atulia, shouts to
Yeah.
Atulia, shouts to AT, man, wherever you are. And
baby.
so yeah, AT used to always just sit in the living room though with his guitar, and he was actually a pretty good guitarist and a really good singer actually.
Yeah.
And one of his go-to songs was "Slide Away" by Oasis. So I'm not even kidding. We would sing this like 2 times, 3 times a
Yeah.
week in the house. He played and he taught me how to play it, and we would even sing different parts. I guess he was Noel and I was Liam in this situation because it's Noel's song.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like we would try to like harmonize and everything.
Yeah.
And
These guys are like two of a kind.
oh my god, man. So,
Oh shit.
obviously, like for being cheap, like I was going through Europe not on like I wasn't like I'm gonna pay for roaming. I'm gonna get an eSIM, which like eSIM is like fine 99% of the time. But when you're in the middle of this like football pitch with 70,000 people, it's hard to get service. It just is. Like, you're
I'm
literally
telling you,
surrounded by a million
no
people.
service in there, no Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
nothing. Like nothing.
Nothing.
No 3G,
It's just a straight dungeon.
No
Yeah.
2G, no 1G.
Dog,
man.
I had never switched my phone.
We're splitting the G in there with 70,000 people.
No, the craziest part is, I don't know, because you could choose like what carrier setting you want, and it's like default 5G. I was like, let me try LTE, let me try 3G. Is there 2G? And we got 2Gs left.
Because Slide Away comes on, and you had planned to call your boy. AT
Yeah, because he's in India right now.
Yeah.
And so it's like literally, I don't know what the time zone difference would have been, but like, you know, it was nighttime for us. It was probably like, I don't know, middle of the night kind of thing, so joy for him. So I texted him, and I don't really text him that much. You know, I was just like, yo, please just be awake tomorrow for this. And he's like, all right, you know, I didn't even tell him why. And like the one time I actually got signal during the whole concert was when I actually called him on WhatsApp and just been like, yo, look where we are right now. And like, we were able to share that moment together. And I honestly, like, I couldn't even mostly hear him. The video looks heavily choppy or whatever. But I just wanted him to know that, because like, man, like, this is like one of the reasons I'm here.
Yeah, I could remember
one
you
of the reasons why I
screaming.
Slide Away.
Yeah, I remember you screaming into the phone, just being, "Yo, I love you, bro." Like, it was a very like emotional. It's almost like a full circle moment for you, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you get to have those moments with AT, and now you get to hit AT&T with AT, man.
Yo, I got A-Dub with me now.
That's crazy.
No. But it was great, man. I definitely genuinely teared up during half a world away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think especially now, coming back to Oasis, like, you know, I've just been like playing them nonstop now. I think like I'm recognizing that, especially in their earlier albums, like their first two albums, which are definitely their best two albums, like they had this bombastic nature about them.
Yeah.
They certainly spoke to like a working class.
Yeah, but they were also
They
like
were truly
rock and roll
rock and roll.
stars, man.
But they also had so much optimism in their songs, man. Like when you think about like "Stand by Me," like that's an
I know.
optimistic song. When
Well,
you
it's
think
cra-
about
yeah.
"Half the World Away," it's an optimistic song.
It's
you know?
crazy
Like,
to me because I made the
and I love that.
comparison. Like I think anybody know, and like I'm still kind of learning more about like Oasis. Like I just bought the Supersonic book, which I think features like all their like interviews over the years and stuff.
Right.
Just to learn a bit more about them. But it's like, I guess it's known that like, cause Liam is like the kind of front guy, like the face, right? Am I getting them mixed up again? No, Liam.
No,
Liam
man.
is the Draymond. Like Liam's the Draymond, and Noel is like the Steph Curry, because I think Noel's responsible for so much
Dog,
of just
are you
like
kidding
what
me?
this band does, right?
Yeah.
But then it's crazy to me. It's like you see Liam, like he's got that personality, and all that stuff, and then it's like, and then you listen to the songs, and it's like it's kind of crazy that the two of them are able to come up with this type of music. It almost doesn't even fit like Liam's personality.
You watch
But this man's out here fucking, you know, like Wonderwall, Slide Away, all this stuff is some of the most beautiful songs that are ever written, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
watch like the Supersonic doc like 6 times in the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I watched
you and
it.
Arun. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Watched definitely right before the concert in Toronto. It's everything that I think that you're probably going to read in the book, but watching all the action of them putting it together and just kind of like this perfect like lightning in a bottle moment for them. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like when you go into like the What's the Story Morning Glory, like they knocked out those tracks like one a day. Like literally Noel would write it, and then Liam would just like hit it in like 1 or 2 takes.
Yeah,
like,
you sing it once or twice and he's good. Yeah.
Exactly. And even for like some of the biggest songs, like that's kind of the funniest part. Like you're talking about how great these songs are and how much they resonate, but it's like to Noel, he's like, these are nonsense lyrics. And it's kind of a cool thing where he'll say like they're nonsense lyrics, and yet
well, even Wonderwall being their most famous song, like the song's pure nonsense, man. Utter woke nonsense.
No, but it's
but
it's incredible.
But
It's
he was saying like
timeless.
what makes this what makes the song special is not his writing or Liam singing or whatever they put together, but it's the people who sing it back to them and like resonate.
Yeah,
with it.
well, because I think there's so few bands and like artists that capture the sentiment of a generation. You know, I think that's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like, because I watched the, you know, a Complete Unknown, like the Bob Dylan doc, which by the way was an hour way too long. It was a good movie, but it was an hour too long. But it's a biopic of Bob Dylan. Like I can understand how Bob Dylan will like speak for a generation in like the late 60s, 70s, in that era of like folk music and rock and roll and everything like that. Like I think they so much spoke to and captured the sentiment of what it was like to be in the UK in the 90s, specifically in the north, let's say. Maybe not as posh as like London in the south, but in the north, when it's Manchester, when it's Liverpool, when it's Newcastle. By the way, big L Newcastle, maybe 3-2. How you like real Engamoa, but like Glasgow, like these type of places, like to capture the sentiment and the true feelings of the people at that time. Even one of the songs that they did, which I don't think it hits nearly as hard in Toronto. That was one of the big differences because we saw them in Toronto as well. Do you know what I mean? Is like it's like the classic thing to say if you're from the north of the UK. Of course, like it just didn't. It was like it hit really hard. I thought in Glasgow, but it did not hit as all in Toronto. Because I'm like, we don't say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That for the Toronto version would be like, what are you saying?
Yeah, it is really funny because when you listen
like
to their
Cardinals
interviews, they say it all the
Bacardi
time.
slang.
Yeah, from
It's
the
like
Tina.
Northern Touch.
I told you that about Northern Touch. I told you nobody outside of Toronto is putting that on. I'm sorry,
From
man.
the GL Glasgow.
I'm not trying to slander a Toronto legend.
No,
but,
only Oasis skip is the master plan, man.
I really don't like the master plan. Yeah.
Because I mean, spoilers, but like they come out for the encore, and they give you Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova. But
First off, the worst
master plan.
The worst fake walk off of all time. You tell me Oasis is gonna stop the concert before they play 3 of their biggest songs ever.
I do think we should stop encore. We should stop encore culture. I know it's part of just like concerts and stuff, but like,
Is it just they need a break? Because if they need a break,
no,
I
it's
get
just
it,
like
man.
respecting. Because like I guess back in the day it was like a whole thing. Like people would get pulled back.
There was a
on.
little bit of like anxiousness in Toronto because we were like rained upon. So like obviously that is their natural break, but had they actually assessed and like saw lightning, they actually might have like stopped the show ahead of, if you think about it that way. And it took
Liam would have let them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So
Concert
you
was great
call,
though. I think I cried 3 times. I'm not gonna lie.
You call it, yeah. I didn't cry because like we were able to secure some mushrooms.
You and I were
beforehand.
in different spiritual zones.
Yeah,
man.
like and the mushrooms just really just like chilled me. Like I just felt like I was just like in a space.
But I think we needed
of
that
just,
because
like,
of
enjoying
how
the
many
songs.
people was on there, man.
Yeah. No, it was really
This
good.
is how chill you guys were this is when we were together, but look at this.
Yeah, this was when
aura, man.
This was when we were splitting the G, and then I drank a cider after.
By the way, you didn't even finish the G. That was the craziest part,
I
man.
couldn't.
You
I
split
couldn't
it and you
finish the
left
G.
it.
So then show ends, beautiful show, and even heading out was tough. So I know I've seen a lot of people complain about going to Rogers Stadium and getting out. Like,
No way,
no
man.
sympathy for you guys, man. That Rogers Stadium light work.
No,
Very
easily
light
light work.
Just go to Chesswood, Shepherd West Station, super chill. But like, man, getting out, packed. Like we were going to the train, and it's like, and then there's like people just randomly being angry. Like people just like, remember that one guy was just like, yo, I can't stand this anymore. And everyone's like, what do you want to do, man? Nobody's even moving. Like, what makes you different than all of us?
Shit was so stupid. I hate that when you're in a big crowd, people were like, yo, like, you're like, why are you holding us up? And it's like, for safety reasons, you dumbass. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're all waiting to go on a tram. So, like, only fit like 100 people or like 200 people on this stupid streetcar at one time. So you can only go 200 at a time. Like, so we don't crush people. Like, use your head, man.
So then we're stuck on the tram. We're stuck waiting to get into the tram, and then I guess I apologize to everybody, to the 14 people. I decided to go on IG Live. Yeah.
That was.
Will has never been more embarrassed.
We had. Come on, man. We don't have motion like that.
Yeah, so we went live.
I guess that's just no motion.
To the motion of 14 people. And for the 14 people who joined, IG Live is just not a thing in 2025.
No, it was kind of like that old Vine back in the day, which obviously Vine's not a thing either. But that DJ who's like playing for like 3 people downstairs, being like this.
That was
so dumb, man.
Will legit was like trying to leave the camera frame. He didn't
Yeah, I
want to be
couldn't.
associated with it.
Luckily, I was penned in, but
I was like, "Yo, tweet it out, man." So then we went on the tram. We wanted to grab some food. And
Oh
I think
my God, can I-
you found an Italian restaurant, right? And
yeah. No, but okay,
somehow
so
yeah.
so we found places, but every place that was open and the kitchen was still open because this was like probably 11:30 at night.
Weird thing there too. Like, not a lot of places open late.
Not all
man.
places open late, but then
Yeah.
there was like the places that had kitchens open. We walked into like 3 different pubs, but like there was always just freaking open mic nights, man. Or like everywhere we walked into, there was some asshole
Or
with
it's
a
like a
guitar
live
being like,
band.
"Maybe
I don't hear
really want
slide
to
away
know."
anymore, man.
So
You
now
need
gotta
to slide
grow.
away.
I'm like, get out of here,
Get
man.
outta
I'm not
here,
eating
bro.
here, man. So the one place that we actually found that was like relatively open, like within like a even 20-minute walking distance of the hotel, was this place. And oh my goodness, bro, the food.
So we ended up at this kind of local type spot. And
Oh
what did
my
you
God.
you had the bangers and mash, I believe.
This is bangers and mash. Oh my god!
with some
Look
Christmas
Look at the
peas,
state of this thing. My
with some
goodness,
peas
bro.
sprinkled in, and then I had the haggis, I believe, and this was our post Oasis meal, and that really killed the vibe.
No, the craziest thing is I couldn't even finish this, so you actually ate one of the bangers too.
Those bangers look like the Oscar Mayers that I used to get fed on my
Bro,
6th
look-
birthday, man.
Yo, it was so shiny, this thing, and the peas were
Oh.
like hardly cooked, and then
Yeah.
like the brown gravy was
Yeah.
maybe the best part, and then the mash underneath. Oh my god!
This
Oh,
is
man.
not the kind of glazing I'm looking for.
No,
Ba-
this is
AJ says
tough.
bangers and trash. No, this was genuinely
Oh my
horrible. Like one
gosh.
of the worst meals I've had, man.
Yo,
Tasting like
AJ
cigarettes and alcohol.
Because I bit it because when you bite into like a sausage, like you would expect like some level of give, but like this was just like pure mush in the sausage.
no,
which I
that
don't
shit-
even
that-
understand
that
how they
shit-
got that consistency.
That shit
man.
melts in your mouth, man. It's like crazy. So we have this wonderful meal, and we walk back, to my beautiful hotel in the city center, because the deal was you were coming in from Glasgow and then you were flying,
Yes.
you were heading out to London the following
was-
day.
Yeah, I intend to take an early train, and you had just
Yeah.
so happened to have a hotel right beside the train station. And ordinarily, I would have been like, no problem, I'll just get like a hotel room. But it
Yeah.
being both Oasis and Fringe Fest, and in the middle of August
Yeah.
at the same time, every room I looked at was like $700 Canadian or more, and I just like couldn't really justify that.
Yeah, so I was happy to welcome you into my humble abode, and
I begged you. By the way, I paid for this meal as payment for the room.
yeah,
so.
that really covers the hotel. Yeah.
I think this is $700 worth of banger right here.
It's looking
man.
like everyone paid for that one.
Oh god, yo.
So then, we get back to our room. You shower first. I shower second. And then we're both just like looking at, Oasis videos that like we
Yeah.
recorded, which I want to shout out the great company Google, the Google Pixel 9. Oh my God.
Oh.
Like, I'm not even trying to be sponsored here. Like, Google Pixel 9 at a concert? Oh my God. 20 times
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah.
type situation? Like, changed my
No,
life.
we could. So we were here in the crowd, and we could
Yeah.
see Noel at the front and Liam. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty impressive.
And just for taking
Um,
videos for memories, like, it was incredible, man.
Yeah. So you brought a second phone. Like you brought the Pixel just to actually record.
Pixel
the
is
concert,
only
which I
my
thought was
concert
really cool.
phone. Yeah. So then
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah. So then I realized I had to pack as well because I was
Mm-hmm.
heading home the next day.
Oh, your stuff was everywhere. But no judgments though, because
No, I was living like a sloth. Yeah.
no. So obviously in a standard hotel room, like you got the chair in the corner, and then you got like the bed, and then those are the two things you can choose to really like sit on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the chair was like full of like just clothes, which is again
Yeah.
totally fine, no judgments. I'm legit begging to stay in your room.
Yeah.
And then you were like, okay, we're gonna make a rule for the bed. You can only sit on the mattress topper. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So then
Because
when
we're
I got
gonna
out-
we're gonna get rid of that later.
all I saw was this. Yo, I was sitting on the ground for hours, man.
Yeah, so these are the rules. This mattress top, like my rule is like no outside clothes. No outside clothes on bed at all times. So I'm not trying to sleep in filth. So
I co-signed this rule.
yeah, and then I hadn't showered yet because I was going through all my videos.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to lay on this because we're going to get
Oh,
rid of that
man.
when we sleep. And it was
Oh,
perfect.
man.
It was perfect. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
showered.
but why did you lay across the whole thing, man? I legit sat on the like against the wall where the window was on the
And
ground.
after all, all I got is a wall.
Photograph me like one of your French girls over here.
Oh, bro, I was dugging like John Wall, man.
Yeah, so we finally get into bed. I think it's like 1, and like we gotta
Okay.
wake up at like 7:30 type. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
Well,
gotta
I
train.
had an early train. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
well,
a 9
I
o'clock
was gonna
train or
take you
whatever.
to a breakfast, like a nice little
Yeah,
breakfast
yeah.
place.
Great
and
breakfast, man.
then yeah, I just talked your head off, I just wouldn't let
Oh,
you
bro.
sleep.
Yo, no,
was like,
I don't
yo.
think we. I actually don't think like we went to sleep until like at least 4:30. By the way, you had also said when I first asked you on the trip, I'm like, yo, man, like please give me this favor, like can I bunk with you? You're like, no problem. I'll switch to a room with like 2 single beds.
Yeah.
And then when I showed up, it was this. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, their accents were too thick at the desk. I didn't want to risk it. I was like, just give me 2 keys.
Yeah, I didn't need a second key, man. But so what? It's fine. We put the pillows in the middle. It was chill. But like,
Yeah, man, we're grown men,
no,
man. I'm comfortable.
oh.
I'm comfortable.
no,
sleeping
me
in the same
too,
bed,
man. Me too, man. Brothers on a hotel bed, literally.
No,
but like,
super chill. Yeah.
nah, man. No, you just wanted to talk that night, man. You cover your whole life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I look back
We
on
could
that.
talk
I was
career.
like, wow.
I
I
want-
talked a lot.
At one point, I turned on the Jays versus Dodgers series that was happening. At
Oh
that
yeah, we saw
time.
Chris Bassett pitch for 1 inning, and we're like, they're cooked, and they ended up losing like 10-1.
Yeah, you know what the Jays immediately. You're like, yeah, they're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we wake up the
it's good
next
stuff,
day, have a nice breakfast. You head to London.
Well, look at this, man. This is great. By the way, this
and-
was probably the best meal I had in Scotland. I know I said that earlier, but this was like £7, I think,
Yeah.
which I think is like $14 Canadian, Europe roughly, like 13, 14.
If anybody
Pretty
ever
good
ends up
breakfast.
in Edinburgh, want to know this place, just hit me up. I forgot the name of it, but like I highly recommend it. It's really the
beautiful.
best meal that
Yeah,
I
this
had
is great.
there. So now this is kind of your end of the trip because like you go, I'm home. I'm
Yeah.
going home, and then you're heading to London. The train is like canceled, and you end up taking a flight there.
Bro, first off, the one thing you would think is just like, okay, for me, I was like, I'm going from, like, I've been going nonstop. Like, I'm like pretty tired. Slept like 2 hours the night before. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to just like sleep on the train. It's nice. It's going to be 4 hours. It's a little long, but like, like, I'm okay with that because it takes me from city center to city center. Like, if you're flying to London, like, London's got like 4 airports nearby, like Luton, Heathrow, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it takes an hour to get into the city, like in where I was staying. And I was staying near the train station in London. So I'm like, okay, you're staying near the train station in Edinburgh. I'm staying near the train station in London. Easy 4-hour ride. Get there, move my bag around. It's like super chill. Got to the train station. They're like, yeah, the train's been canceled because there's like power lines that went down in Newcastle or some shit. So like the line is down. And they're like, but don't worry, you just get on the next one. And I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna get these power lines off the ground and then get people like service onto trains. So luckily, I booked like an immediate, like last second ticket to like fly instead from Edinburgh
Which is
to
kind of
London.
crazy to me that you were able to do that.
Yeah, I definitely paid like a lot more than
But
usual.
still, the
but
fact that it was available is kind of crazy to me. Like,
no,
same
yeah,
daytime.
it was actually less than the price of the train itself. So technically, I actually saved money in this
Plus,
process.
you saved on a $700 hotel. Yeah.
Plus, I saved on a $700 hotel. I just had to, give you therapy for 3 hours. But, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. We were talking tonight like a
That
B-side.
was a heavy price to pay, to be honest.
Nah. I the bangers and mash, it was good stuff,
Yeah.
man.
So you booked the
you had
ticket. You booked the ticket, and it's like pretty smooth, like easy flight to London. And then,
the travel to London was chill, like and it was like
Yeah.
easy to get around on the tube and everything like that.
and you
then,
love London. Like I feel
Yeah,
like you fell
and-
in love with London.
my main reason to go to London because I had never gone before. I'm like a big like nerd, so like I really wanted to go to like the museums, and obviously London has some of the best museums in the world. So like I wanted to spend like a whole day.
Modern.
Oh man, I was in the Tate Britain. I was in the Tate Modern.
Ooh,
You
Tate
know what I mean?
McRae.
Oh, brother. Yeah, no. Yeah, I wish. But like, I think that it was great. Went to the National Gallery, went to the British Museum. Like, it was just like a whole thing. But also one of the cool things that were out there was, I think I put it out, I think before we had left, was like, I had called out like, hey, is there any, basically I really wanted to go to an EPL game. And I was like, is there anybody that we know that are fans of the show that can sort of help with this? And one of the fans of the show who's actually in the chat right now, AJ legit was like, yo, I'm here in London. You know, I'm a big fan of the show. I've like sent in questions and stuff like that before. I've been listening to you guys since Raptors show, and he's like a huge Raptor fan. He might be one of like 5 Raptor fans in London, but
Is
you know,
he originally
he's
from Toronto?
No, he's originally from London, man. I mean,
That's crazy.
Three generations. All right.
Yeah,
in North London, you know what I mean? He an Arsenal fan.
He's an MVP today, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so he like met up with me. Like, first off, it was so funny because I'm like, all right, I'm just sorry, Ajay. I'm sorry, guys. I you know, my bad, man. We had a great 24 hours.
We talking about him like he's a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, we talking about him like
he's, with AJ.
He's Tony Jr., man.
This guy met up with Nick, with Brian Latrell.
Oh yeah, my bad, Ajay. But like, he was like
still calling you AJ.
We actually intentionally we were trying to like meet up to watch the Community Shield, which was taking place in London. Could not get tickets in time to that one. Luckily I didn't, because I would have missed it anyway for the flight. But then we still met up, and then like he was just like, yeah, man, I'm chilling. Like, you want to? I was like, you want to get dinner and stuff? It's cool. But I didn't want to admit to him that I'm like, yo, man, I'm staying at a travel lodge, buddy.
Well, I was gonna ask you, were you trying to snake away to like stay at his spot or something? You know?
No. I think enough bunking was done on this trip, just with you in the room.
Where did you guys go for dinner and stuff, man?
I was trying to save some funds. We were just legit just walking around. He was just telling me about like, you know, just the experience of like living in London. You know, like sort of like how the people are, what the sentiment is. Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
When we just happened to walk past like a Chinese barbecue skewers kind of place, like basically the same place as Good Brothers downtown in Toronto.
This guy's just recreating.
And I'm like,
West.
I'm like, yo, you want to go there? And he's like, sure, man.
Yeah.
So we just we just got lamb skewers and you know, jelly noodles and stuff.
Who paid?
I think we split actually. But
come on, man. This guy...
Yo, I was staying at a travel lodge. What did you want from me? This guy waited 15 minutes at the travel lodge Houston, man.
This guy meets up like all this stuff, and you're not gonna treat? Come on, man.
Nah, I offered a treat, bro. I did.
How hard did you offer though? Did the car
It wasn't that hard.
Out? Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, the car came out. Yeah, of course, man.
I can't believe you did splitties, bro. God damn.
Yeah. No, we you know, it was cool though. It was actually really cool just chilling with Ajay, and like it was great to just even get a sense of like what the I kind of want to know how people feel, you know what I mean, like locals and more than anything else.
For sure.
And for him, like, you know, like he's lived there for 3 generations, and he was giving me lots of like recommendations on where to go, and but it was just a good time, you know what I mean. He was talking about like, you know, the culture of like, you know, pickup soccer culture.
Yeah.
There's like a place in like the south that like everyone goes to play pickup at. It was great, man. I wish I had more time in London. It felt so much like Toronto to me.
I think that's one of the most beautiful things about traveling. Like, whether, you know, this was obviously a coordinated meetup and stuff, but like just like meeting people like locals and hearing their history, like hearing their stories and stuff. Like, I think that's such a big part of just like the experience of traveling, right? Like, you can plan your restaurants, you can plan your museums and learn stuff from that, but there's nothing like just talking to someone who has like an entirely completely different like life experience as you. You guys are just never gonna have the exact same experiences, and to be able to share that. And I'm sure like he was interested to hear about kind of your story too, right? Like just in terms of like you as well, you know, McMaster, all that shit.
I don't know if I did all that, but I mean, we talked a lot of raps and stuff, like what it was like in Toronto. It was actually for me going to London for the first time, it felt remarkably similar to Toronto. It felt like 3 or 4 times bigger than Toronto. Don't get me wrong.
How would you describe like why, like what do you love about London? Like what are the things that you think jump out to you?
Okay, first off, I spent 36 hours there, so like, you know what I mean, I'm not. It's not like I can claim to be some sort of expert.
It's okay.
But I think just sometimes, okay, when I get to a place, I want to feel like I want to ask myself, like, do I feel comfortable? Like, you know, am I sort of like, do I have to sort of like be really aware of my presence, sort of like my presentation, how I look, you know, like my ethnicity, everything like that, right? And the reason I think for London felt really familiar was, again, we were just walking around, like, I guess this is North London, but this is kind of Central London, really, near like, you know, the train stations and stuff. And you know, I'm walking around, and like, obviously I'm Chinese, Ajay's Indian, and then like we're walking around, and there's like at one point, like, because I was wearing a Liverpool kit, and then these 4 or 5 kids were like, you know, bantering about like just Liverpool, like just general like EPL banter basically. Yeah. And it was like 4 Somali kids in Nike Tech hoodies. I'm like, bro, this could be anywhere in Toronto.
Yeah.
when
yeah,
that happened.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
You know what I mean? And then like Ajay was like recommending to go to all these like Caribbean places to eat.
Yeah. You were feeling
know,
a bit more cultured, definitely, than maybe like Scotland. Yeah.
I think I mean I Scotland has some diversity as well, but I think I think the specific ethnic mix in London like really felt so similar to Toronto for me,
No,
and I felt
feel
really
that.
comfortable in just like sort of
Yeah.
how to operate and how to move around.
You take
know
a
what
you
I
take
mean?
a shorty to Shortage, or no? You didn't go to Shortage.
Oh yeah, well, actually we ran out of time to take the shorty to Shortage. We went to Camden Town, which was a tourist trap.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe it was chill back in the day type of
Yeah,
thing.
London to me, I guess I don't have good memories.
It was
of
great walk
'cause
along the river though, man. South of the river on the Thames, you know.
It is nice there. It's tough for me personally because that's where I went to try to rescue my marriage.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Like the divorce had been discussed, and then we took one final trip to London to try to salvage. And I guess it just ended with me staring at the Big Ben crying. Yeah.
This is the shit we were talking about at 4 a.m.
Yeah, this is the type
In
of
bed.
lore that you guys.
This the pillow talk that was going
You
on,
guys,
man.
you guys thought the divorce stories were done? There was an epilogue.
Oh man. Wait, hold on. Wait, why'd y'all bring up near Big Ben, man? That's so stupid.
I don't know, man. You know, it happens.
Yo, did the clock chime and you're like, oh, I'm out of time? Like Oasis?
Lights will guide you home. That's when I switched to more basic Coldplay.
Nah, this guy was listening to Clocks by Coldplay, looking at the clock in London.
No, London's cool. I would love to go there sometime. As
London was
more,
dope, man. I actually really like
as a
London.
more emotionally
Food is
stable
really
person.
good.
Yeah, I know there's great Indian food there as well.
Yep.
I remember getting a lot of Indian food
Yeah.
when I was there and stuff by myself by the end of the trip. And then, yeah, so you had
This guy
plans-
crying into a roti's crazy.
It's like table for one at Dishoom.
I'll have the dosa for one.
They call me Sammy Dosa, bro.
Oh, man.
Test me for these PEDs.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I got paneer thrown through these bloods. No, but like, so you had planned. Obviously, everybody knows you're a big Liverpool supporter.
Yeah.
And this was talked about. This was talked about before
Oh,
the
hold on.
trip. Yeah.
Last thing, this is what I signed in the book on
Yeah.
your behalf. This is a copy of Prehistoric that he brought.
Signed by Will. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe how messy my handwriting is. My goodness, man.
Yeah. And then what
Said
did you...
Ajay, everybody will remember 2019, but the Raptors have been a staple of Toronto immigrant society for 30 years. That's why Alex wrote this out of love of the game, William.
This guy spoke for me.
Yeah,
This guy referenced me. Yo,
it's
man.
your book. It's not my book.
So you should have signed it, man. If you wrote a book and I flew
Bro,
to London and a
one
Jay
of them-
Singh said, "Can you sign Will's book?" I'd be like, "No." Yeah, I'd be like,
No,
"Nah, dog."
man. Why would
I'll
I say
literally
no?
No, I would literally sign anything else. I would have signed his shirt or something. Yeah.
No.
This guy
First
wrote
off,
a
I brought him
message
a hat.
in my book. Is crazy.
I brought him a hello and welcome hat, which was kind of cool.
You know, it's not the
'cause
first time too. I've had people be like, "Yo, can you get Will to sign your book as well?"
Yeah, by the way, the funniest thing too is I didn't realize this, but at every single travel lodge, a travel lodge is basically like a
I don't
Motel
want to
6.
hear
Okay?
this. Yo, this guy got bed bugs right now, bro.
Look at this shit.
No, yo, it's crazy because the hotel I stayed at in Edinburgh, we were right next to a travel lodge,
Yeah,
and I remember we
yeah.
saw the hello and welcome there.
Yeah. That's me wearing the
Oh
exact
my
same shirt I'm
God.
wearing right now. It says hello and
Yo.
welcome, and it's a freaking travel lodge. Yo, if you could stay downtown London for 100 Canadian a night, I don't care, man. I don't care that it was musty.
I do.
downstairs.
You get what you pay for, man.
Oh, it was musty, man. It felt like I was back in a university dorm for sure, man.
Oh man, you beyond this. You beyond this like near hostel hosteling.
Oh,
You're
it
basically
wasn't
hostile.
hostile. It was hostile in there, man. Yo, the craziest part was it was so damp in there that my clothes wouldn't dry.
So do you have your own room, like with your own like shower, or is it
I had
communal?
my own room. Yeah, no, I had my own room. Yeah.
As long as it's not communal, like shower and toilet.
No, I was past
I
that
think I'm
when
okay.
I did that shit in my early 20s, like the hostel
Yeah,
situation.
this is
no
not
judgments,
that.
you know
This
what I
is
mean,
not that much of an upgrade. Is all I'm saying.
but, no, it was basically a hostel. But,
Yeah.
you know, it
So
said hello
you
and welcome
took
in the beginning.
so you took all the money that you saved, and now you got a little budget to go to Liverpool to watch a Liverpool game. So
oh man,
so I think what you had to do, and you were explaining this to us, is like the secondary market there is kind of weird. Like you pay someone
Yeah.
for a ticket, but there's no guarantee.
Okay, first off, the primary market is impossible to break into, and part of the reason they want to do this is to preserve like the team should be for the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I 100% support that. Like absolutely. Like yes, I could say I'm a big Liverpool fan, but I'm not a bigger Liverpool fan than people who have lived in Liverpool multi generations of fans. And so I looked into like actually the ticket process, and it's like you got to be a member, and in order to be a member, you would have to attend like 2 LFC women's matches and a previous like like a Liverpool men's game as well somewhere else. And I'm like, how can I buy my first ticket if I need to already have tickets? It's like finding a job nowadays. It's like if I don't have work experience, how am I supposed to go to a job that requires me to have work experience?
This
know
is
what I
like
mean?
you want a credential, but you got to come to 5 Raptors practices. But you can't go to Raptors practice. Yeah.
It's
go ahead. Go
it's that's actually a very charitable process as compared to this.
I got a big dinner tonight. Yeah.
I want to talk
I
tonight.
got a dinner, 500K or dinner with Jay-Z, bro.
Oh my god, man! Which about to order, man? Haggis.
Anyways,
so-
so the primary market,
So
impossible.
I
to
can't
break
actually
into.
get a real ticket, right? So I can't even get like if I wanted to buy one of the direct tickets from the site, I think it would have been like probably like £30, which would have been fine. You know, like that's a
Yeah.
pretty reasonable price. So then there's a secondary market, but then I was like asking around. I'm like, okay, which website should I actually trust to get? To actually get like a secondary ticket off of. Also, I was tracking the prices. So like I've been tracking this for about a month before the game because I was going to be in Liverpool for the 15th, and that was the home opener, the season opener actually to the whole league, but especially for Liverpool against Bournemouth. And so it was going to be an expensive ticket just based on that alone. But I don't know, the prices were like 500 Canadian minimum, like 550 Canadian, 600 Canadian, and I'm like, this is like a 10 times markup basically. But I'm like, you know what?
And are those $500 seats you're talking about like real up high type, or are you talking good seats?
Oh, no. I mean, I think every seat is a good seat in the sense that like you're kind of there for the atmosphere. But
Sure.
I will show you a picture of like where I was sitting and my view of it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm basically in like I'm in the Blue Porzing. I'm in the Sprite Zone actually.
Yeah.
The Sprite Zone's exactly where I was in.
So you're looking on the secondary market, and how do you land
Yeah.
upon this person that you buy the ticket from? Like, how do
So-
you like figure it out?
After tracking the ticket for like every single day, like twice a day, I would go on this website. It's like footballticket.net, which actually
Like Liverpool,
it sounded fake.
Liverpool Deutsch.
No, it sounded fake. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounded
Were
fake.
there pop-up ads when you go on?
Yes, there were pop-up ads, and like it, like StubHub wasn't even like StubHub, like it was like StubHub .it or something, and I'm like, what? Italian StubHub? So I finally like I've been tracking this website, and I guess I saw some reviews. And people were like, okay, the ticket sites are actually fine. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I got to wait for the price to drop down. I'm on the train, from I think Bristol to like Manchester when I finally like this is like two days before the match, and I finally saw that there was a ticket that went up that was 400 Canadian. And I'm
this
like,
is the
okay,
lowest that you've seen, like lowest price.
that I've seen. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm jumping on this.
Yeah.
So then I jump on it, and then I look at the whole time I'm like, this is probably fake. Like this shit is fake.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at it, and I'm like, wait, hold on. This person I'm buying the ticket off of has only 5 reviews. Because like if someone has like hundreds of reviews, I'm like, oh, this is like other people have had experience.
Yeah.
Person had 5 reviews. And then I look at the location, and it said the guy's from Bulgaria, and I'm like, wait, I'm about to give somebody $400
Yeah.
to maybe get scammed, and the ticket is from a guy in Bulgaria. Like, there's no way. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump on it. It's once in a lifetime opportunity. If I lose 400, I guess I'll just cry about it forever. Turns out the ticket actually was real, and the guy was like, I'll get back to you in an hour. Like, to use an Android and an iPhone. He like transferred it directly to my Google Wallet. And then I actually looked up his name, and like on Twitter, he actually has a profile of him like taking a picture with Jamie Carragher or something.
Okay, but that could have been faked as well. I guess you can't trust anything at this point.
Dog, the fact is, it's just so hard to get a ticket.
Yeah.
But I actually did get a ticket, and then I mean the whole experience of it, like the whole day of like going to Liverpool.
Yeah. So take me through. So
all
what
the
time?
murals.
What time local time is the game?
The local time of the game was 8:00.
And then what time? What
So
time did you get? Because you were walking around like around the stadium too, right?
I got in
Before.
around 6, and I got in. I was actually staying the night in Manchester, so I was like wearing my Steven Gerrard ticket jersey, in Manchester, which I thought was like, it's like the biggest rivalry in sports basically between
Yeah.
United and Liverpool. And then I got on the train. It was like a 30-minute train. It takes you to downtown, and then Anfield is like in like the neighborhood. Like Anfield's like in Etobicoke, and you take the train to like Union. You know what I mean? There's like people lining up for a bus, but like there was this like specific taxi service that was like, if you give us £2, we'll take you directly to Anfield
Yeah.
with 5 other people. So it's like bunking again, actually.
This is on a rickshaw.
Yeah, I was like legit got in a fake taxi. It was nasty as hell.
Yeah.
So then
This
I
guy carpool to Anfield. It's crazy. This guy went ride share, man. Please just have a good time, man.
yeah.
How
So-
you going to Anfield and still thinking about saving 8 sterlings, man?
Oh man, yo.
Crazy.
No, those pounds were kilos the way they were weighted. And then so like I like obviously, so Anfield, the neighborhood itself is it's just like a neighborhood. Like there's just like regular like 2-story houses that you see in the
Yeah.
whole neighborhood, and then
Yeah.
the stadium's like the middle of it. But like you walk across the street and there's just people living in houses. Like
Yeah,
that's their
which is crazy.
traditional neighborhood. And then the one really cool thing is just like they have like all these murals all across the board. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like I made sure to like hit up like all the big murals, the Mohamed Salah mural,
Yeah.
the Roberto Firmino mural,
I-
Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I didn't know.
I'm
he
just a
was-
normal lad for Liverpool.
I didn't know he deserved a mural. I mean, I'm obviously not familiar with his game, but I didn't
No,
know he was
he's-
so good that he deserved a mural.
I mean, his story is incredible. Like he grew up in Liverpool. He was in the academy, and then he makes the team as like a 17-year-old, and then comes all the way up to the point where he
So
wins
he's
every
like
single trophy from
hometown
him.
kid type.
Yeah, and then now he's hated because like he chose to leave Liverpool, but like it was still. I mean, he's still one of my favorite players too. Like I can't even lie. Like it hurts that he left, but as a Raptor fan, I'm like, man, if Vince Carter could leave, like I think Trent Alexander-Arnold can leave. And this is the mural, snapped by my partner of me at the mural, and the quote reads, "I'm just a normal lad from Liverpool whose dream has just come true."
This guy's a Liverpool.
The 66, iconic, bro.
The Liverpool version of "I'm just a kid from Akron." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not LeBron. This would be like what's his comparison? Soccer,
Mo
like-
Williams. I'm just a kid from Georgia.
Yo, Mo Williams is nuts, man.
I'm just a kid from South Alabama.
No, but it was dope, man. There was like the Virgil van Dijk mural was there, the Ian Rush mural,
Virgil van
a whole
Dijk.
bunch of them.
VVD.
John Barnes. But I think the most powerful one was the Diogo Jota mural. I don't know if people like know this story for the audience. I know you know it, but like, Jota has been a Liverpool player for like the last 5 years, and pretty beloved player. Unfortunately, he tragically passed away the day after his wedding. He was driving in Portugal to go to just come back to England, and he was going to take a boat, and there was like some sort of car failure. He was on the highway, and him and his brother were in the car. They spun off, and they died in a car crash. And so Liverpool has since like retired the number 20 eternally for him. It's actually like incredibly rare in soccer to have any jersey retired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like freaking Lionel Messi played for Barcelona, obviously, and then left. And now, you can't even guess who's wearing number 10 for Barcelona these days, man.
Yeah.
I'll give you 100 guesses. You'll never say Ansu Fati. But like Liverpool has actually retired the number 20 for Diogo Jota. Like no one will ever wear that jersey. And this was really, really touching. This is just one of the houses there. And every single brick is actually a signed message from supporters to Diogo and his family.
That's so
And this is just one of many tributes around, man. There was like so many tributes all around. And it was really, really beautiful to see because like it's like a party atmosphere. Liverpool are like reigning champions. The number 20 is also their 20th championship, like English Premier League championship. And so that's also special. But like near this wall, like everyone was just so quiet. Everyone was just like, either quietly sobbing or having a moment, touching the wall, paying their respect. Like it's been really, really beautiful to see, man. And even just walking around the whole arena before the match, like that's why I went 2 hours early, just to like soak in the whole atmosphere.
No, that's
and then of course
incredible.
the moment of truth comes, and I'm like, okay, I actually got to take this ticket, which I was convinced was fake. Was able to actually walk through the turnstiles, and then I got up to my seat, and like I think I have one where I'm like zooming in and out maybe, and that kind of gives you a sense of scale of like how far away I was. But like, yeah, it's like a rectangle, and there's like a roof, like an awning that kind of covers it.
Yeah.
I'm like as far as possible from the game as I think
But
imaginable.
like you said though,
I'm in row like 76. Like I'm not kidding.
But
like,
you're still getting a good view just because of the way the stadium is set up, right?
Oh, I mean,
like you can see
yeah.
the pitch, like it's perfect. Like I feel like like were you
I mean,
obstructed in any way?
you tell me, bro.
No, but
where's Mo Salah in that right there, man?
Yo, but it's very I think I see Jamie Carragher, man. I think I see Kate Abda. Is that her name?
Oh, I wish I saw Kate Abda. The GOAT, bro. Love Kate.
Yeah, that's a goat, man.
Yo, she worked at Greg's, man. That's crazy. That's like working at a 7-Eleven.
Wait, what's Greg's?
It's like the British 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think these photos are deceiving because like when you're at the stadium and you take like videos and photos, it always seems a little further than it is. So like I feel like from where you're seated, you can see the pitch pretty well. Like were you able to follow the action as it was happening?
So I could follow the action,
Yeah, so there you
and
go.
because I know which players play at which positions, like I know where
Right.
they relatively are in the park, but I actually can't see their faces, and I can't definitely see their numbers either. Maybe it's just I don't have great vision.
Yeah.
So I'm like kind of imagining like, oh, like Salah's on the right wing and he's like laid it off to Hugo
No,
Ekitike,
but
you know what I mean?
This is not gonna we're not gonna minimize this experience. Like I'm sure it was incredible.
Oh
there.
no, I know.
And then-
You know, no visit to Anfield is complete without this. Yo, the zoom out looks so crazy.
This guy watching the game from a drone, bro. Yeah.
I was watching the whole game from a 0.5, man.
So do they do the thing? I guess like do they like sing different songs too, like throughout the match? Or like,
Oh yeah,
what's
yeah.
the
There's
vibe?
like different songs. Like we sang Diogo Jota's song like probably
Yeah.
20 times throughout the match. There's obviously chants for different players. Federico Chiesa, who is like kind of like it's like a bench player like for Liverpool.
Yeah.
He ended up scoring the game-winning goal off the bench, which was really cool.
Yeah, because it was a
but-
4-2 result for
Yeah,
Liverpool.
but we were singing that song like non-stop, man. Like we were
Yeah.
singing for his song like crazy, and he
Well,
got a
even
really
the
good
bench
song.
guy got a song.
Yeah, man, we even sing for guys on the bench, man. I was sitting beside a guy from Japan.
Yeah.
His name was Endo. There's actually
Did you,
a player on
did you
the
ask
on
him?
Liverpool
Did you
called
ask him?
Endo.
Did you ask him Japan or China? Yeah.
I think I could tell, but no, it's funny because the guy beside me was like just like a local Liverpool lad.
Yeah.
named, I think Eddie, and then the other side of me was this guy. This guy from Japan, clearly because he had like all sorts of like gifts and stuff like that. He was like splurging in the gift shop.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, my name's Endo, like the player." And he turned around because there's a Liverpool player who's Japanese named
Yeah.
Endo. So he had the Endo kid on, and then Endo came on to actually play in the match as well. Like we were all really excited. Like you become best friends with people if you like. go to a
So
match
it was like a good crowd around you. You guys are just like all
Oh
coming
my
together
God.
type.
And you don't understand. It's like legendary because that you'll never walk alone. Like there's it's always like it's sang with like a lot of like gusto and everything. But
Yeah.
obviously like there was a part of that. It was before the tribute to Diogo and his brother who passed, and there was like a huge like just a beautiful scene and like a full minute of silence and everything for him. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of extra meaning in that. And of course, Liverpool reigning champions. Like, I mean, I think there's like a video of like Salah on the pitch side that he's like crying as this happening because like,
Yeah.
it's not trivial, but like they lost like a teammate of theirs.
Well,
But
it's
like
just
a real friend
just
of
like
theirs.
a person. It's just so tragic. Like
It's
I
so
didn't even know.
tragic.
I didn't know it was
Yeah.
after his wedding. All this stuff.
Yeah,
Like
great respect from the Bournemouth fans too. I thought they had a traveling section. I nearly paid $300 to sit in the traveling section, but I'm like, what am I doing, man? Why would I
you
just-
can't be.
I don't want to. I don't want to ruin their experience.
Yeah.
And I obviously want to go for my own experience, but game was
you don't-
electric though, man. Whew.
Yeah. So they were up. I think they were up 2-0, and then they blew the lead. Right?
2-0. 2-0. Yeah, Liverpool's defense is a little trash right now. So they
Yeah.
tied 2-2. It was a little frustrating. Chiesa scored in the 87th minute, a scuffy goal. We went nuts, and then Salah scored another goal. Kind of like 1-on-4 at the end. It was crazy, man.
You pretty much
so
got everything.
just amazing experience, man.
So the question I was gonna ask you too is like, how much would it have taken away from the experience if it was just like a 0-0 game?
I think based on everything else that went into it,
Yeah.
it was probably still 90% as good. Like the game itself was really great. Like I told myself that I'm going to buy the jersey of whoever the first person I see score is.
Yeah.
So that'll be Hugo Ekitike, number
Yeah.
22.
Yo, so this is the craziest part.
What, what's up?
So you are heading there, and me,
Yeah.
I want to always support you. So
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
did was I went into my Betway account, and
Yeah.
I had $17 left from a whole year of NBA betting, and then I was like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it all right now on a prop bet.
Oh yeah,
of-
what's your
Mo
problem?
Salah and Hugo Ekitike both getting
Yeah.
both getting 2 shots on target, and it hit, and
That's
I made
it?
and I made $120.
Oh, yo, damn.
It's the
You
biggest
paid-
bet I've hit on Betway.
Yo, that's actually pretty sick. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
sick.
so I made $100 because of your Liverpool trip. I had no idea
Okay.
that Hugo scored a goal. Yeah.
Yeah, he scored the first goal of the season.
So
it was
you
actually
have
a
his
pretty
kit
good
now?
goal. No, I didn't buy it. I'm gonna wait for it to go on
Yo,
discount.
This guy did another travel launch pump fake, man.
I'm gonna wait for that to go on discount, buddy.
But I bet you, like at the
Um,
team shop, you probably could have gotten anything if you wanted to, though, right?
I
Like,
probably could have, yeah. But I actually didn't have enough time to even go into team shop. Like I was like really like looking around the area. I
Yeah.
made sure to buy the match day program.
you bought a match day scarf too, right?
I got a match day scarf. There was lots of scarves. I got you one as well.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
a
I
classic.
appreciate
You'll
it.
never walk
I'll make
alone
sure I
Liverpool
match
scarf.
it. Yeah, I'll match it with my Everton kit
Oh
And-
my god!
and my Arsenal pants. Yeah.
that that Yankees Mets crossover hat. Like that's what you would look like actually.
Hey, Sun Min Kim went to
Sun Min Kim. Yo, that's
Sun-
what they were calling us in the streets of Glasgow.
Sun
Man.
Hung Kim.
Get over here, Sun Min Kim.
No, Kim. Yeah, no. Sun Hung Kim went to
Don't say more
MLS. eh?
Korean names, man, please.
He went to MLS, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he scored a great free kick goal in the 6th minute for
Is he-
LAFC, man.
I need that kit, man. I need
Oh
that
yeah,
kit.
I think that Sun kid is probably like one of the best selling kids in the world right now. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
damn, man.
For him to go to LA because we were just in LA, like you know how many Koreans are in LA, man.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal, man.
Yeah, that's a huge deal, and he scored
So-
a beauty of a free kicks in his first game. So,
you got a scarf, you got some stuff.
got some
and
pins.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick, man. So it was like an overall just perfect experience. It feels
Like genuinely insane experience.
Like,
man. I
you
was,
probably feel
floating
like
the
you
whole time.
cross-
I
you
saw a
really-
game winner.
you cross
Like,
one
come
thing
on,
off
dude.
like a real bucket list type.
That's like an actual bucket list item. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel
And,
like
and
you'll
on top
ever
of
go
going
back?
Oasis before that.
Do you feel like
Oh,
you'll
I'll definitely go back.
ever
Yeah.
have another trip to Anfield? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely go back.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's cool.
I'll make more of a plan of it to like because I want to actually spend some time in Liverpool itself.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to see like the just want to be like just in the vibe of the place. There were a lot of Chinese people in Liverpool too, man. They all ran chip shops.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Chips as in fries?
That's in fries. Yeah,
Okay.
that's crisps.
Yeah. What? So then you head off what? South of France? This is when you get naked? Yeah.
Well, the craziest part. So there's this like I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, but I was made aware that there's this popular joke that's like, there's nothing like a Jet2 holiday.
Yeah,
and
what I
it's-
actually what is this Jet2 situation?
I think Jerome might be more tapped in on this than me, but
Yeah.
I think the idea basically is like, I don't want to slander the local airlines if they may potentially sponsor us, but it's like saying there's
course.
nothing like a Sunwing Wing holiday, or like there's nothing like a Sunwing holiday, or like
Did you-
nothing like a Flair Airlines holiday.
The guy on LA Galaxy?
So it's just like
No, my nephews are half Korean. I can't make those jokes. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I think there's just like a popular meme because it's like a discount airline basically.
Oh, okay.
It's-
Okay. This is like people
so-
making fun of Spirit or something.
So me and my partner, we took the 6:15 flight from Manchester to Nice, which was pretty funny just in terms of just like having, because it's such an early flight that you have to wake up so early. Like I basically got another 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Barely got to the airport. Somebody at the bag drop tried to like deny me from going to the flight because they're like, oh, your passport expires in less than 3 months. You can't go to France. And I'm like, no, fuck you, man. I'm going to France. My passport's valid. Get out of here.
Actually, I was so stressed before the Europe trip because, like, you know how they tell you sometimes, like, within 6 months of the expiry?
Yeah.
So I, like, legit got a new passport just for this.
I should have done that in hindsight, but I didn't because my passport expires, like,
But they
end
let
of
you
October.
through anyways. Like, it was chill.
No, none of the border people were like, hey, man, you can't come in the country. Like, no, it was just like, it's
Yeah.
chill. Just renew your passport. But I'm getting on the 6:15 flight, and I'm like groggy, whatever. I'm sitting, obviously, I'm not sitting in like premium economy. You know what I mean? I'm sitting in like economy, like, you know, like the Canadian economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in like row 20, and I look in front of me, and I'm like, there's this like semi-tall white guy with a hat on, and I'm like, he kind of looks like Kevin Herter, right? So his head's turned. So like, and I'm like, okay, he's got a hat on, so I can't necessarily see like the ginger hair because like Kevin Herter does have a distinguishable trait, is the ginger hair. So I'm like, that kind of looks like Kevin Herter, but like, what would Kevin Herter be doing on a Jet2 flight in economy, from 6:15 from Manchester to Nice? Like, that can't be Kevin Herter. And then we finally get off the flight. I thought, I fell asleep. I forgot about it. I'm at I got my bags. You know, when you walk out, there's like a certain area where like the arrivals area, like people can just have, the porters will have like pictures of like, they'll have the names of the people they're trying to pick up.
You were looking for Herter?
No, so I got out there, and bro, that's Kevin Herter right there. That's fully Kevin Herter.
hilarious.
If you zoom in on it, I guess I can't really zoom in on this, but the porter's name is holding Kevin Herter's name.
Yo, that's
I
incredible.
was like, yo, this guy making $16 million taking a Jet2 holiday was killing me, man.
You didn't attempt to chop it up with him?
No. What am I gonna
chopping.
say, man? I think you look like Brian Windhorst. Like,
No, you should just be like, I'm your biggest fan, man. Like, yo, that game 7.
oh, get out
That
of
game
here.
7 when you were in Atlanta, like you knocked out the Sixers, man. Incredible, man. Yeah.
Oh man, I think he had enough things on his mind considering he took a 6:15 flight, man.
That's like the most random run-in, I feel like, when you're going from London to Nice or whatever.
No, because there was someone else also holding a sign for Mr. Minamino, which I'm like, yo, that's a former Liverpool player, Takumi Minamino, who now plays for Monaco, which is right beside Nice. So I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of sick if I stayed around and waited for Takumi Minamino. I would have actually asked to get a picture with him.
Yeah.
But Kevin Herter, I can see him at practice, man.
Herter.
I can see him at practice, bro.
Yeah, I guess I would defend him in that, like, I guess a lot of these flights when you're flying within Europe, like, you're pretty much flying on these discount airlines or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to pay, like, premium. And it's hard to...
No, but you could at least sit first class.
No, I was just listening. I was just listening to you Gas Up Travel Lodge like 10 minutes ago, man. I can't. I got to.
The funniest part was, so we got on this flight. The flight's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And then because I guess like airlines are so shameless now. They'll try to sell you anything. Like nowadays, if you go on like a WestJet flight, they'll be like, "Yo, like you get this MasterCard offer." I'm like, I'm not ordering a new credit card on the airplane, man. Get out of here. But then Jet2 took it to another level because like at the start of the flight, the people they go on the PA announcement and they're like, "Guys, we want to let you know about a very special offer. We have, in case you're celebrating something special, we have brought 3 bottles of champagne, which we put on ice for you. They're 18. I think they're 18 pound per bottle, which is already shitty champagne. It is only freaking 18 pound. And then they were like, guys, act soon because it's first come first serve. I'm like, lady, it is 6:15 a.m. You want me to pop a bottle of 18 pound champagne
Like,
on a Jet2 flight? Get out of here, man.
They're like, sir, are there any pilots in training on board? Because we don't have one.
Holy, they were trying to sell anything, but it was actually pretty great.
Yeah, so you get to south of France here, right? Like you get to Nice, and then how's that whole experience there, man?
Bro, Nice was beautiful. We didn't really stay. Well, our plan was to go to Marseille, so we just took the train from Nice to Marseille. Nice airport, like a genuine breeze, because like the train station is just across the street, so you can just walk to the train station and go to the next city type of thing. Hopped on the next train to Marseille. Marseille's been a place I wanted to go for like pretty much a really, really long time. It has a lot of the keys of what I wanted, in a city. It's got great nightlife. It's got great seafood, great culture, a lot of diversity as well.
Yeah.
A lot of history. It was founded by the Greeks, like, 400, AD or something like that. I don't know, man.
Were Adam Smith's parents from there? Right?
Most importantly, it probably has my favorite episode of Parts Unknown on it. That's when Bourdain goes with Eric Rupert to Marseille, and they stay at the Le Petit Nice, which I looked up the price. It was $1,300 per night.
That's 2
but,
nights in Edinburgh.
That's I think that's it's a little bit more expensive than the travel lodge. So no, but Marseille was beautiful, man. Like the nightlife was amazing.
Yeah, you
like,
seem to really
just
love
riding
it.
bikes around, biking to
Seem to love it
the just going to the beach, like going
Yeah.
to the hotel, like just
This
anywhere.
Was, this was like a
really
very
fun,
more
man.
relaxed portion of the trip for you. I guess.
Oh,
Like,
so much
chill.
more relaxed, man.
Just pure chill.
Because low key, like Glasgow, like I mean, not to slander Glasgow more, but like the weather
Yeah.
every day was like 12 degrees.
Yeah. Which I didn't mind, like a little bit.
No, I
Getting
didn't.
away from this Toronto heat a little bit was like pretty good.
No, but Marseille was like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. Like
Yeah.
it was, take a siesta in the middle of the day because you can't move type of thing.
Yeah, like
3 showers a night.
You had a good
Like-
time. You had a good time there.
Great time. The Museum, the Museum of Mediterranean History, was just very beautiful. It's attached to this fort. Spent like a whole day there, just watching people dive into like the water. Just
nude.
just riding lime bikes to the beach, fully
Nude.
clothed.
Yeah.
Having like I don't know, just cocktails and beers and wine and
Yeah,
just
what,
eating
what,
seafood every night.
what were your drinks
Freaking
of
amazing, man.
choice, man? What were your go-tos while you were Marseille?
I don't know if I had a go-to. Like
Were you like ripping?
we got a
wine,
bottle,
or-
we got a bottle of orange wine.
Yeah.
Now that you're a wine guy.
No, legit, nothing like ripping a bottle, man. Went to Earl's last week and ripped a bottle. Yeah,
Oh, you at Earl's
on King.
by yourself?
Nah, man. You're crazy,
Go to-
dog.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
No, but like, that's great, man.
No,
That's good that
honestly,
you
no.
enjoyed
France was great. Like,
Marseille.
legit just chill. Like the food was like probably the biggest highlight. Could not get bouillabaisse anywhere for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get bouillabaisse.
What is bouillabaisse?
From what I understand, it's like
It's like a sauce. No.
like a steamed whitefish served in
Ooh.
like a very very rich like fish and like rock crab broth.
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's delicious, man.
This is a question I
could not
got
get
from.
it.
This is a question I got the other day from a friend of the program, Craig Wong.
Oh yeah.
He said, if you could only eat food from the sea or food from land for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Wow.
I chose sea right away. Cause I'm like, I feel like that would sustain me more. Just like the fish, the lobster, crab. There's so many different
I
things.
think you'll
in
live
one.
healthier if it was for the sea.
Yeah. Plus, if you're eating like chicken and like beef, like all that shit all the time, like that can't sustain.
Right.
Like
Well,
you
I
get
mean,
sick of it. You'd get sick of it. I don't think
I
you
probably
guys
pick
get
the
sick
sea
of-
as well. I
Yeah.
probably pick the sea as well.
Yeah. Lee Band's like, neither.
Lee Vance like, where's the option for poutine? Where's
He's like,
Bellissimo?
where's rice from? He pronounces it Reese like it's Nice.
Yeah, that's
I want Reese.
Nice for what, man?
Oh,
Nah, between the
big
two, I
too.
actually really preferred Marseille to Nice. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
no,
definitely
you-
a little
I-
grimier, a little grittier, but I love that.
I could tell you were talking up Marseille. You seem really excited when you were there and stuff. So
Yeah, it was also just nice to just relax finally. Just chill, just eat, have a
yeah,
good time.
man.
Meanwhile, Jerome was in Copenhagen. I don't know
Yeah,
where's Jerome right now, man.
We need
Oh,
the
there he is.
Cope. We need the Cope
I've been
report.
here. Copenhagen was wonderful.
Yeah.
As you guys both know, it really started years ago when I wanted to basically redo Marcus's trip from season 2 of The Bear.
There you go.
And I did most of it, to be honest. I think I hit everything minus the chicken.
Did you help?
chop.
Did you help somebody bloodied off a bike accident?
No, that one I wasn't looking for, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I was very friendly and kind and helping people in the street. Actually, there was like a really cute moment where one of the first places I went to was the King's Garden to just like sit in the park and read for a bit. But like I was taking photos,
Beautiful.
like trying to like, take like similar scenes like from frames that I remember from the show. And I
Nice.
incidentally took a photo while there was like this very adorable young couple like walking through, but it looked like almost like a stock image of like a couple in love. And what happened was like literally half an hour later, I ended up at the same brunch spot that we were at, and you had to
Oh.
line up outside. So I'm lining
you
up
you
waiting.
stalking.
And they we completely split apart and then found each other again. And then I saw them there and we were staring at each other like, I took a photo of you, and they're like, that guy took a photo of us. But then I gave them the photo, which is really sweet.
That's nice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really sweet. That's
And
actually
so,
really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. But I think for me, I really wanted to see what Copenhagen was about, because even if you watch that episode, it's not
Yeah.
that they're really selling the place hard, but I think maybe just the character arc and the feeling that he seemed to get while out there, I was like, oh, feels like it's a good vibe. And I always heard things about Copenhagen really nicely. Like I obviously saw again like the Parts Unknown episode with Anthony Bourdain that was focused more on Noma.
On Noma,
But no, I just wanted to go out there, kind of similar to like your south of France part of the trip, where I think like just some good time to like not think about work, not think about anything, even like back home, and just kind of be out and a little anonymous in the world. It was like really nice.
What's like the vibe?
The vibe,
Because like the vibe in Marseille was like, just it was warm, it was hot. People were walking everywhere, people biking up and down like hills.
there's a lot of that, yeah.
People going out late drinking. Everybody's out in this public square just having a drink at night with their friends.
If you replace public square with like just a lot of areas by the canal, like people seated, just chilling by.
Yeah, that's what we don't do enough in Canada, man. People just don't
have those
chill
spaces
vibe
for
outside. We don't have like public spaces.
We don't have
like,
those.
All
things.
Europe is a public space in these cities, man.
I definitely noticed that coming back to Toronto, one thing I really didn't miss and didn't realize like become such a big like almost nuisance is just the amount of cars. Like I love not having cars or like not having cars as like the center point of like what you build a city around. Because like especially in a place like Copenhagen, it's like bike lanes everywhere. Walking is encouraged. I don't even.
I was walking like 25,000 steps every night.
On average. On average.
Like not even trying to walk that much.
Exactly. Yeah, because like you just be walking in places, and like the scenery is so nice. Like I think I love so much that we live in a walking city in Toronto, but not realizing if I replace like all the buildings and all like the stores, as much as I love the stores here, with just like beautiful scenery. You have some stores in certain areas, but then you also have a lot of greenery, gardens, water that you walk by. It's just really peaceful. Like I think
That's
my
really nice,
days were like just, I kept on going to the same bakery that Marcus went to like every morning.
Oh, sick. Did they have any like bear paraphernalia? And they're like, no.
No, I don't think it was anything like that.
I
think that's kind of the
chill.
beauty
Yeah,
of
they didn't
it
gas it
all.
up.
Like there's not like some big thing of like as seen on the bear, which is also I don't think that would be a thing that they would really like push forward anyway. But yeah, you just have that.
I would. I'd be like Hello and Welcome podcast as seen by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. We did it. We did it successfully, guys. My brother. It's much better when you share it as a link because it says at Serge Ibaka at Hello Welcome Pod, so it looks like it's saying it to us, even though it's really not.
No.
But no, I think the people were super friendly. I remember like going into like one of the first shops I went into and just like striking up a really good conversation with the person working in the store, and they just kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I think when you go to a place, you almost kind of get like, I think it happens in Toronto a lot, but like you almost kind of get like looked up and down and almost like kind of judged on the spot.
Yeah.
I think like they caught like what my vibe was. Obviously, I wear a lot of like kind of streetwear type things. And he's like, it looks like you're really into it. And then he immediately just pulled out a paper and like gave me all these lists of places to check out. And he's like, oh, and you should really go here because like this is really good food here. Or if you really want a good look at the area, like here's a really cool rooftop you could go to. But like that just kept on happening over and over again.
That's
so
amazing.
I think what happened was I actually like almost like I landed like the night at night in Copenhagen. So I kind of just like was in my hotel room looking at things I might want to get into. But mostly the days kind of turned into wherever I just like wandered and ended up because I just run into a local who would give me like this really good idea to be like, hey, you should go check this area out. And then I just go to that area. So I think to that end, yeah, it's really great. Also, it seems like based on my experience there and all the like things about Copenhagen and like Nordic countries being ranked super high on happiness, socialism seems to work, everyone.
Wow. What's the taxes situation like? I think it was like 50. Right?
The taxes
like,
are really high, but I think. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. When you like ate at a restaurant, did you pay sales tax on top of that?
I mean, like it's the same thing in Europe where I might be paying it, but it doesn't show. Like I don't see it.
No, because I kind of love that about Europe. It was just like the price on the menu is just the price you're paying.
You just know the price,
and you
that
can
you're
choose
getting.
to tip on top of that if you want to. But
absolutely,
there's also
and even
not
then,
really
like,
the
it's
expectation.
Like, no, I remember asking a friend about it where it was like, do I tip here? Because the other thing that like threw me off that I totally did not put together was like they have their own currency in Danish kroner. So I showed up with euros, like, well, I'm gonna have to exchange all this right now.
Yeah. Right.
But
That was me in Iceland with whatever the freaking Iceland currency was. It's like 900 Icelandic whatever's to like 1 Canadian. So I was like,
but yeah,
okay.
I know. I hear
90,
the taxes are really high. It is really expensive, especially if you compare pricing to, even just like.
No, but if you could be a good
exchange rate-
society, if that's like really safe, it's like like education and healthcare is like covered for you. Like
post
probably what I spend my money
university
on
education is free, healthcare is free, maternity leave is like somewhere upwards to at least a minimum a year, or if not 2 years. Plus, every new mother gets like a full care package of items that basically would cover them throughout the entire year of their term.
That's nice. Yeah, that's
which
how it
is
should
really
be,
great.
man.
And then I think you just notice the cleanliness a lot.
Sure.
I mean, I talked to some friends who have like lived there, and like it's kind of like one of those things that you notice. Even this is like a really bad example, but like, if you think about like the Las Vegas Strip,
okay.
You don't really like, you just wonder like how it's not like clean. I wouldn't say that, but like you just see like it's very held together as a tourist place that like has minimized as much things as possible in a way that's almost like a little scary, because you're like, but where did all the people go? Like where did like unhoused
That's what I
people
felt like in
and things
San
like that?
Francisco when we went for All Star.
Absolutely,
like,
that's the same example. So
damn,
there's a little bit of that.
I never just walked into a subway like this before here.
Right.
But okay, I know
so
what's
there's a
going
little
on.
bit of that in
Yeah.
Copenhagen. But then I remember like
Yeah.
reading about it. Like I went to the Happiness Museum where they broke down kind of the things that they do within. And like
That's
one
cool.
thing that was like, because like I hear about it a little bit in Toronto too, but in like the opposite way, unfortunately, of just like, I don't know, we're starting to see like more people in Toronto like openly like use drugs and out in public, which is unfortunate. But a lot of it is also just due to the fact that like they're shutting down all the safe injection sites. And they have those available like in Copenhagen. So to kind of just see that like while people are going through addiction, they have like that support at least to do it is like really nice. So I think like in a lot of fronts, I mean, you guys were talking about it. While I'd never leave Toronto on account of like I would never leave my family and even by extension my friends, like Copenhagen is a place I could see myself being in.
Is this your version of Alex threatening to go to Japan?
Not so much a threat, but yeah, a consideration.
I'm going.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
Alex.
man.
I mean, you didn't mention it in the Berlin section of this, but we spent a whole walk to to the wine bar where you just explained to me exactly your plan of how
I'm
you're
going.
Well,
I know
you think
you
we could probably still do a pod? You're
yeah,
in Japan.
man.
I'm in Marseille. Jerome's in Copenhagen. Like it's doable.
I mean, the
Especially
React
me and
pods will all
Jerome
just
part,
be
I mean.
daytime pods. Yeah.
That's kind of chill. Like 2:00 in the afternoon, I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
can't believe Jamal Chet had that
No,
big
but it's like-
turnover.
You get your work done. Like I would get my work done in the morning, basically.
Yeah.
Like by
Yeah.
noon, I'm free. Like what a life, man.
Yeah,
that's
it'd be
that's
kinda
your life
fire.
right now. What do you mean? How is that not your current life?
But then I get to go to Lawson and have a fruit sandwich. Yeah.
Oh man.
But no,
You
I
got-
think
you got
um,
AJ Lawson this
Oh
week.
yeah, Friday. Go to
Toronto.
Museum
Oh,
of
here.
Toronto, like right now.
Yeah, well, we have this
Oh.
here. Let's just I pulled in the graphic. They just made the post while we were doing it. But yes, we are going to be at the Museum of Toronto. That's by Harbourfront. Doing a live podcast with AJ Lawson on Friday. I think the event starts at 7, and I think we'll get the thing started at 7:30. But we are very limited seating, so
Yeah.
if you
it's
want to
really
go,
limited. Yeah.
yeah, this is an intimate affair, and so if you want to attend, there is an Eventbrite link up right now. At if you go to the Museum of Toronto Instagram, you'll find that in their link in bio, and you'll be able to
Okay.
sign up. I've already sent some to some friends, so I think like we have some people attending. But yeah, I think we're like looking at maybe like 20 to 30 seating max inside, and then maybe some overflow outside.
It's really cool. It's at Harbourfront Center.
Yeah, and at the and even like outside of that, like even if you're not able to make it to our show, absolutely just go check the Museum of Toronto because it's a really
Exhibition's
cool
really good.
exhibit. It's a really good exhibit about Canadian basketball as a whole, the history through it. You'll see a familiar face in Alex doing a couple of interviews over there too. And then
And then
the Raptor was born.
absolutely,
they got a basketball team.
exactly.
And then
Exactly.
Isaiah Thomas broke through the tarp.
And yes, that was RoboCop. But yeah,
That's
so-
when Dwayne Casey was brought in.
and that's when he was escorted out too.
Brother.
But yes, no, we
Love you,
Yeah.
Dwayne.
we're gonna be there this Friday, and the event
Yeah.
starts at 7. I'm guessing we're going to talk to AJ probably something between a 7:30 to 8:30, and then you'll probably be able to chill with us for like a little bit
Yeah.
afterward.
And then you're by the water downtown on a Friday night, man.
It's also a
more could
Jays
you
game
want,
that
man?
night, so there's going to be some overflow that way.
Yeah,
But,
what you want to do? Watch Shane Bieber's Rogers Center debut, or come
Is that night?
listen to AJ Lawson, man? Come
There you
on,
go.
man. Not even
Yeah, man.
close.
But yes, we do have that going. So, while you're listening to the next 2 hours of this banter pod, also hop on over to
Oh, yeah.
Eventbrite, our museum in Toronto, on Instagram, and follow them there first and foremost. Attend their exhibit, and if you want to come sign up.
So, while you and I are in Europe gallivanting, Alex Wong is actually in Toronto working his ass off.
Are we done with Europe? We're in the assorted section of it.
Yeah, so
We are actually in very shenanigans. By the way, sick jersey, man. Which
Who
kid
we
is this
talking-
one again?
Oh, this is Odense Bold Club, a club in the south of Denmark.
Sick.
Albany here is a Danish brewery, which is the brand, and
Nice.
Hummel is, I think
I
they're
know
the
Hummel.
clothing manufacturer that actually
Yeah.
made this jersey. But
Matt's
it actually
Hummels.
happened to me, as you know, when we went to visit the Josh's like in Vintage We Trust like closing. I did buy a Valencia CF. I believe that's what the
Yeah.
kit.
Club the foot.
Yes, and wore that my first day walking around Copenhagen. And like I got some comments being like I think I saw like one guy, I think he was Spanish, who just looked at me and was just like just like
So yeah, Valencia, man.
I
We're
was
ripping the
just like,
south
yeah,
over
that's
here
what's
or
up, that's
whatever.
what up. But then
That's sick.
the problem was I wore it on a day where I didn't realize it was also a match day for FC Copenhagen. So there was a point where I was taking the metro back to my hotel where I was like literally trying to hide my whole kit while I was in a full like train full. But they were also friendly and nice. So like
it's
they didn't-
Denmark, man. You're not gonna
It's
jump
Denmark.
you in Denmark over a kid.
And I thought I was going to make up for it by then
Yeah.
purchasing a Copenhagen kit. But then I saw this one, and this, I don't know, the blue stripes, everything. It's just
No,
like
it's
such a good-looking
it's
kit.
clean, man. Super
I
clean.
love it. So that's how I ended up getting that. But yeah, let me mark this time step at 2 hours and 18 for Alex because we are heading to our next section of the pod.
Yeah, lock in.
By the way, you know the
guys.
longest banter pod is 4 hours 20 minutes. So
I think we're gonna hit 4 for sure.
Yeah.
So the homies are still traveling in Europe. You know, I bunk with Will on my final night after
you
Oasis.
JD
like,
Bunkus, man.
perfect finale to the trip, and then the next day, you know, homies on WestJet, you know, slumming it out back home. So I get back on the
Was
Sunday.
Kevin Herter on that flight? No.
I get back on the Sunday, and then you know what we had scheduled. Like Serge Ibaka was in town in Toronto, and we've been like trying to track him down. I think for the better part of like since the show started.
You have been
And-
promising Surge for months. I'm not kidding. Like it became a running joke, as all things do.
Better
but,
late, better late than never, man. But never late is
Yeah.
better. So
Who
so
said that, man? Nas?
no, Aubrey Graham, bro.
Oh, Aubrey?
A
no.
AG. No, so we finally were able to lock down a date with Serge, but of course the first issue was like, okay, like, you know, you and Jerome are not gonna be there.
Yeah.
And we just like couldn't wait any longer, like wanted to just secure this. And so I was like, all right, man, I'll go ahead and do this interview and then we'll find a crew to like help us. So we got Benji, you know, to come through. Amal as well behind the scenes. We had it all
By the
set
way,
up.
Ben used to edit Run It Back way back in the day for us.
Yeah, now
it
he's
was
like
West
he's like
Canada.
a food influencer now, you know, freelance everything.
Yeah, I was texting with Ben while in Copenhagen, like trying to figure out the logistics of putting this all together. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
So then we meet up, and you know the plan was to record this at a unnamed hotel downtown, and you know a meeting room had been set up. I guess I had assumed it was going to be like a ballroom type. So the interview was scheduled for 5, and we'll get there at 3 to just like, you know, have Ben and almost set up. But then when we get there, it's literally a room with 2 desks. And there's just like nothing else in there.
Oh,
Like,
y'all are the travel lodge?
impossible to even like bring in like lights or whatever. Like there's no space. So then we're like, okay, this is not gonna work. So then, Serge's manager Jordy was there, super accommodating. So he talks to the hotel, and they're like, yeah, you can have this other room, which wasn't really that impressive either, but you're gonna have to pay $1,000 to rent it for 1 hour.
Yo,
Yeah.
they can't even accommodate Serge.
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't he live
Yeah,
there?
unnamed hotel. Yeah, unnamed.
Wow.
And so
unstated, man.
yeah, so then like
expose that hotel, man.
so then we had
That's
to
a
like
champion.
So then we had to scramble, and just be like, okay, like the other option is to record it in Serge's actual hotel room.
Yeah, but that's
that would-
uncomfortable. You don't
But
wanna
that
go
would
to
require us to like have to obviously wait a little bit. I
Also,
think
you guys all have outside clothes on, and we know the
Yep,
rules.
and he
Right.
would, they would want housekeeping to come and actually clean up the place.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because apparently Serge lives like a sloth like me. And
Yo, why are you exposing Serge?
I never saw his room. This is all speculation. Yeah.
All speculation.
Okay.
All
No,
speculation.
Yeah,
it was
so-
immaculate, man. Come on, dude.
So the other wrinkle is, they call me Rinku. No, so the other wrinkle is,
That's a joke for 6 people.
that's a joke for 2 people.
Yeah, they're on this pod.
So now it's like, okay, like I'm not really that stressed. I'm like, we're gonna figure this out. Like Serge
Yeah.
is still a couple hours away. He's always 2 hours away from being 2 hours away. So
Oh,
I'm like,
sick.
I'm like, this interview is not happening at 5. I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, we gotta scramble to plan B. Now the other wrinkle is like, I made sure that friend of the program, Elaine Kwan, who's a huge Serge Ibaka fan, was going to be present. Because for the better part of a year, Elaine is like, if you guys do anything live with Serge, like, I want to be there because I'm a fan.
I think it's the very mention. Like, even if we're not talking specifically about it, and we just like kind of casually mention Serge Ibaka, not even work related, and Elaine will say, "I have to be there when you get him." Yeah.
So as I'm flying out of Edinburgh, I make sure I message her and be like, "Hey, this is all happening tomorrow. Like, come through." And I'm also like, "Hey, bring." I also messaged to let Craig and Ivy know because I know they've done stuff with the Raptors and stuff, and it'd be a good way to just like very chill way to just meet Serge. Plus, I just wanted some people there, so we have a bit of a vibe, you know. So it's just like not me and him. But then once they're like, "Oh, we got to do it in the hotel room," I'm like, "Oh shoot, I can't bring all these people in. Like, it'll be weird. Like, it's more chill.
Right, you
with a
can't be
neutral
bunking
space."
again. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we know we've used Hardo Studios at Patois, like for a lot of our recording. So just ask Craig and Ivy, and they were super accommodating. And then we moved the whole operation to Hardo. And at this point, like the interview had been delayed to 7.
Yeah.
So then we post up at Hardo. We're there for like 3 hours.
I really didn't find out about any of this until you posted.
No,
I was like,
this
"Oh,
is
this
good.
is at Hardo." Yeah.
Yeah. So then we moved there. We wait for Serge, and of course, what's up?
No, it makes perfect sense in retrospect. I thought you guys just picked Hardo because it's a kitchen. Like, so
Let's
the
go with that.
background of Serge in the kitchen made perfect sense with how hungry.
Well, when we got there, that's what Amal and Benji were saying. They're like, "Oh, let's make sure we set up with the kitchen in the back and stuff." And I saw a lot of people comment too. I think they thought that was like Serge's place. Some people thought that was my page, my place. First of all, man, my kitchen. No. So Serge is like, "Oh, scheduled to be there 7. Now he's working out 7:30. Now he's coming from the hotel 8:15. I don't know.
That is-
8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
wait,
listen,
you never had to wait on a baddie before?
Listen. No, but like, waited 9 years. No, but like basically, I've done stuff with Serge before, and I know this is just like the situation.
Hey, man, it is what it is,
Yeah, no, and worth the wait, man. Worth the wait. So he comes in, super chill vibe. He sits
Got
down.
a bucket hat.
He got a bucket on, like, we get mic'd up, like, super chill, and then we just get to the interview, and it's like, the way it was set up, like, I was looking so close into his eyes, man, like, I was just, like, staring at this man for 30 minutes, and I'm like, like, I get it, man, this
I
is, like,
understand it now.
yeah, this is real aura, man, this is crazy, yeah,
Hell, man.
because I've never been this close to him, man, even when we talked before, it's always at a distance and stuff, and here it's like... And so then it was great. I mean, I'm sure you guys haven't checked it. I'll make sure you hit up our YouTube page, subscribe there,
Absolutely. Yeah.
check out
Such
the
a good
podcast
interview,
feed,
man.
and like it was cool. We just obviously went
He was
through
in
the
a really good
2019.
mood.
He was down to play ball, and I think that's the thing with Serge is like we've seen it with like How Hungry Are You and other things. When he's in the mood, like he's one of the most like funny, honest, like entertaining guys, right? Like I thought it was cool for him to admit how tough it was to get sent to the bench after like Mark join the team, and then like it was just funny, like all his reactions to like almost tipping Kawhi's shot and ruining that shot, and like, of course like his reactions to like Kawhi leaving and stuff. Like it was super
By the way,
cool, man.
Props to you, because I think it's been 6 damn years since that championship. It's the first time I've actually heard someone from that team be like, Kawhi, why did you leave? You cost us the rings. Like someone from the team actually say that.
If anyone was going to say it, it was Serge, because it was like so clear that of the players on that team, save for maybe Danny Green, he just had a really good relationship with Kawhi.
Yeah.
Because I never heard Kyle say that. I never heard Fred say that. Pascal, OG, none of those other guys said. Norm.
Well, now
Mark.
we gotta ask all of them.
Yeah.
Now we have.
I think
to
there's
ask
like
all
also
of them.
an element too where, because like Serge talks about it on the episode as well, is just like he was on a team that should have gotten a championship in OKC. So like he played with Kawhi at like that high of a level at a point too. So I think there's just like this element of, because like we saw it when we watched it in the playoffs itself. Like everyone talks about Kawhi carrying the team in terms of like actual play, but I think and thankfully like with this episode we got more of it. Like we don't really give Serge enough credit for being that presence, like someone who's been there and like really knows how to play at a high level, and kind of what it seems like be a bit of a bridge between Kawhi and the rest of the team.
And he was underrated in the playoffs. Like we recapped a bunch of the key games, and it's like Serge maybe
we don't
doesn't
get out
have
of Game
like,
7 without him.
Yeah, and it's like maybe Serge doesn't have like as.
He was huge in the Milwaukee series too, man.
Yeah,
man.
Because I remember like
finals,
talking
he had
to
a
like
huge game. Yeah.
Even in the finals, he had like a 5-block game in the finals.
Yeah.
I think the thing that's underappreciated too is like after that point, Serge was never really a starter ever again.
That's right. Yeah.
Like it literally, like it was the best part of his career in winning the championship, but it also permanently went. Well, as soon as Mark came in, he never started again on a consistent basis.
I mean, he was reaching like that point in his career, but it's like, no, I do give him. You listen,
like
man,
that was a big sacrifice. I mean, of course, it's not his choice. I mean, whatever. Like you're not a championship team. It's not like I'm crying poor for Serge, but and he was paid too. He was he's one of the best paid bench players, but like. Seeing it from his perspective and then seeing how much he appreciated the moment. We saw how he celebrated the moment, and it's like you need. Like, I think that's what I miss so much about having a locker room. Even just us covering them as reporters, like you have like young guys who are usually like not as interesting to talk to. They don't know how much life experience, a little bit more reserved, and then you have the older guys like a Garrett Temple who's like great to talk to, but they're not playing as much, And this team had like guys all throughout, and they can all connect to each other on different levels. So like Kyle can connect with the young guys, but then Serge can also connect with the young guys, and Serge was just beautiful. And like he was, like Kyle was the captain of that team. I would almost say Serge was the co-captain of that team in terms of just how he got everyone involved and got along with everybody on that squad.
Yeah, no, underrated presence for sure. And like players love to talk about it. He talked about it in the interview too, being like, "Yo, like I love pressure, like all this stuff." But it's like, he
loved pressure until KD came back.
yeah.
No, but it's like, man, like that Game 7 against Philly, like he was one of the few guys who wasn't afraid. Like everybody
lights were not too bright for
everybody
Serge.
looked nervous, and like he hit that shot over Ben Simmons, like all of this stuff, like it was huge, man. Yeah. So like,
I'm happy you told him to his face that that's a better shot for you than
crazy
because I know you meant that too.
No, love that shot.
I've held on to that for a long time.
Like, you were on record for that. Like if you go back to watch your Game 7 championship react, like you say the same thing there. So this isn't. This isn't a Moses Moody situation. Is what I'm saying.
No. This is genuine.
This is
3's
genuine.
better than 2, man. Is all.
Hey, and by the way, look at this, man. We got the Kevin Durant response to Serge Ibaka's video.
So Jerome put together this great clip from the interview where Serge basically admitted that he was shook that KD was coming back because he's like, I'm a win away from the championship. Like, god damn. And we were definitely excited to put out this clip because we're like, yo, the most online dude, Kevin Durant's definitely going to see. I was, my brother,
we're like let's tag at KD.
This is
Trey
the most
5.
tame KD response ever.
No, but
I wanted to be like, yo, y'all don't watch hoop, man. Y'all don't know.
But like this is like the kind of thing too that like also like Serge talks about it in there, and it's like we obviously most of us know Serge because of his Raptors tenure. But he played like with Kevin Durant and like Russell Westbrook.
He's played
on
with
a team
Westbrook.
That like on a team that like I think we would argue on paper would probably be better than this like current OKC like defending champion team.
Yeah.
So no, there's just something about like Serge, like you mentioned, Will, he after the championship, he really kind of was relegated to a bench role the whole time. But it's like he played at a high level with some of the best ever in the NBA.
Yeah,
he linked up with legendary players.
He even went on to play with Giannis.
Tour.
Yeah, he went on to play with Giannis too. Like,
right.
He has a crazy resume. But
Well, that's the thing. I feel like
also the Clippers, bro. Come on, man.
Right. I feel like you got such a good interview out of it, and like we're only tapping the surface. Like, and I think everyone like we have a lot of comments in here, which is really great. But it's like the chemistry is really clear that like you and Serge like have a rapport.
Because you asked Serge some pointed questions, you know, like as an interviewer, I got to give you your props because like it's hard to ask him.
I thought I was softballing his ass, man. Yeah.
No, but you're like
just going through the championship.
If you just rolled, if just any random reporter rolled up to Serge Ibaka and say, "Hey, did Kawhi cost you 2 rings?" I don't think I don't think he's gonna take that well.
No, I guess this is like
mean?
obviously having worked with Serge, like Serge has like some familiarity with me and stuff. Like that definitely helps, and I think that's like how we approach the Bobby Webster interview as well. Like just kind of having a familiarity, and I guess like just being able to ask those questions and stuff because like I've talked to Serge about this, like I guess like off air type, right? So then it's he knows it's not a surprise when I ask him about this stuff. But no, Serge was great.
Did you guys go to Rollson after or no?
No, he ditched all of us, including Jordy. Jordy's like, I'm not coming to dinner.
Shout out Jordy, because like you'll see him get mentioned on the side often, and Jordy is Serge's manager.
No, shouts to Jordy, man. And
he's great.
Serge refused to give Jordy any on-air credit, man. That was bullshit.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I'm going to give him on-air credit because without Jordy, I wouldn't have gone to Oasis in Toronto.
Without Jordy, no Oasis for Jerome or Will
in Toronto.
In Toronto.
And Jordy's been instrumental. Like he's always been super helpful to us as well. And I don't think this will...
He's been a big reason behind Serge's success in the content game.
I don't think this will be the last time we work with Serge on stuff. And I'm gonna since this promise has been delivered now of this interview, like I'm like a new promise. New promise that's coming is by the end of next summer, we're gonna team up with Serge and we're gonna get Kawhi on the show.
No,
that is a new promise.
Man.
Oh my god!
You know what? I have been seeing Kawhi just only talk to Chinese people though.
I just think Serge.
You know what I mean?
Just Wing Chun. I think.
That's probably this next words.
I think Serge could pull Kawhi, and we just need to align together and make this happen. So, I am putting a promise. I'm putting a promise on that.
While we're here, I'm just gonna pull this comment from Randy H. I'm gonna need y'all to comment on Kawhi doing Wing Chun.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, that's a martial arts style, right? Like,
Kawhi's the funniest person ever, man. You see,
from
Kawhi
fun
loves
guy to it
being
man.
in China, man. Yo, China Kawhi's different, man. He's like explaining to like he's like when I shoot a ball, I say wet ball.
Yeah. Well,
Kawhi says words that have never been said together. Man.
Even like his Henson Yang thing from like a few weeks ago. Like there was that too. But
no, bro loves Chinese people, man.
Do you see him cross over the robot?
Yes.
Of course he would cross over a robot, man.
Yeah,
I love Kawhi, man.
He's like, I see myself.
That's a joker.
But that's the Serge thing, and then he skipped out on dinner on us.
That's okay. It happens.
Yeah, I heard he'll be back in town, so we're probably gonna do some. Yeah, we're gonna do more stuff.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Because I was following his Real Madrid career pretty closely. Is Serge gonna keep playing or what, man?
Yeah, I mean, I think
when's he gonna come home to the podcast game, buddy?
I think he's still got some probably maybe a year or two left in him. I think he's gonna explore his options in Europe and stuff. I think it's tough.
You're talking like Shams, man.
Because I'm trying to maintain a business relationship.
My sources tell me that Serge Ibaka will continue to pursue his career internationally.
No, I'm telling you, we're gonna pull Kawhi, man. People underestimating hello, like yo.
I mean, I'm out here trying to scheme how to get Masai, but Kawhi would be like.
I think with Serge in the mix and just kind of how this all went. I don't think it's a reach. Like, I don't think it's like crazy to say that we might be one of the closest to pulling this off.
Serge can pull Kawhi, man.
Serge can pull Kawhi.
We just need to be along for the ride, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at this rate, I feel like we can easily get a KD. to
Yeah,
join
we'll
us
we'll
with
bring
Serge.
bring Justine Jones into the situation. Clippers. PR.
Oh, we do have Clippers PR. Yeah.
We do have Clippers PR.
Yeah, man. I want bomber
Okay.
too, man. I'm getting greedy. Yeah, I want bombs.
Thighs out.
I think you just want bombs palms on your
Bombs is crazy. Yeah, so Surge happens.
spaghetti.
Surge happens, and then in the same week, you guys are still away, and Skechers Canada had invited all of us to,
I flew back the day, so I was like mere hours late. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, to this little workout with Norman Powell at the Balmatics gym.
Hey, shouts to Balmatics, man.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
love Balmatics.
and I
We've
gotta
done
shout
some runs
out.
there.
I gotta shout
Yeah.
out Skechers Canada. We know, I'm sure a lot of basketball fans know they've been diving into the space. Like they signed, conference semifinalist Joel Embiid, OG
Hey,
Anunoby.
conference finalist Julius Randle.
Yeah, conference finalist Julius Randle, conference finalist OG Anunoby, and of course NBA champion Norman Powell. So yeah, we show up. It's one of those kind of like influencer type events. Media members that were there: Lindsey Dunn from the program, and north of Brooklyn, beggar Aaron Rose. Shouts to you, Aaron. I love you, bro. I had to say that. Yo, come on, get that hand away, bro. I love you, Aaron. So it was like the three of us, media people, and Akil Augustine was there. Akil Augustine was there hosting the event.
Wow.
Binky, friend
Upset.
of the program, was there as well. So like a good
Oh,
group
yeah,
of
shouts to
people.
Binky.
Binky's
Yeah, nice.
got crazy. I mean, Binky just can straight up hoop. But he's
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
crazy
she got
hands,
game.
yeah.
She got game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to be honest, it was just a whole, and then there was like they did a great job in the locker room. They designed, put up our names at
Oh,
each
wow.
locker. So it was like Alex Wong, hello, welcome podcast, all this stuff.
Oh, we got hello and welcome in there too.
Yeah, so it would have been
Oh,
super
that's
cool if
great.
you guys were there because I think we would have had 3. Actually, I
You
don't know if they would have
credentials
just
don't
put
say
us
that.
all in one. Actually,
In
No,
one
that's
section,
fine.
I'd be for
it's,
it.
yeah,
It's all good. I've already bunked with you once in the
Yo,
week,
and I
so
gotta
would've done
say,
it a
the
second
shoes,
time.
I keep it 100. Like
Oh.
the shoes are incredible, man. Like
Oh, yeah?
super comfortable. Love the style of it.
Oh, you put them in
Skechers.
a rotation?
Skechers, like let's talk, man. I need more. Like it's a beautiful shoe. So
Oh,
Norman
you got
Powell.
more size 9s?
So Norman Powell comes out, and I'm gonna forget
Yeah.
some of the people that I know, but like some of the people there were like having the Jamaican flag because he recently, I guess, played
Yeah.
for Team Jamaica. Like it was a whole
Yeah.
thing. So Akil and him did a little interview, and then it was time to, I guess, work out, which was like 15 minutes. We got our Skechers on, we line up. And Norm's like, yo, I want each of you to pull these different moves and stuff. So
Yo, it's a sick pick. No, I don't care.
So-
That's a sick pick.
don't zoom in, please. So then the first thing he's like,
Nah,
he's
we'll
like,
find a
yo,
Zoom. Hold on.
he's like, yo, man.
Don't do this.
He's like, yo, man. I want you guys to do a little behind the back dribble and then pull up. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I thought this was just a layup line, man. Why
Nah,
are you,
man.
why are you
Nah.
acting? What's going on, man? So then
Nah, you want to see your bag.
this guy's like, do what I did against Christian Brown in round 1, man. I'm like, what?
Who,
Yeah,
who
so-
remembers that? No offense, but come on.
Jab
So then-
step.
Come on, Norm.
Yeah. So then I pull up. I do I don't think I even did a behind the back. I just shot it in his face, and he's like, "Damn!"
Did you make it though?
I hit the rim, and then it bounced off.
Okay, that's solid. That's solid.
And then, to be honest, I actually can't give you guys any more because there was a nut bar. Nut bar sponsored the event, and there was a giant spread of nut bar. And there was way more nut
Oh,
bar.
that's beautiful. Yeah.
There was way more nut bar than people that were there, and the nut bar rep there
How
was
would you
like,
cop?
the nut bar rep was like, yo, take as much as you want. I'm like,
whoa.
yo, as the kids would say,
Whoa.
say less. So then I filled my new Skechers bag with nut bar, and I basically skipped the rest of the workout, and that was cool. Yeah.
Okay.
But Skechers,
by the way,
I
here's
am
the spread
Skechers
there.
approved.
Oh, that was
That
beautiful,
is
man.
the spread.
Yo, I
That is the
I gotta get some nut bar, man. You've been putting me on nut bar like crazy, but
Hey, listen, man. We talking to the folks at Nut Bar, trying to set up some kind of maybe free smoothie type thing,
yeah. I need that.
So we definitely gonna work
Looked
that out.
lefty to me. That is, I mean, Alex is left-handed.
Oh, yeah, someone's
Guys.
like, which hand does he shoot?
Why? Why are you doing this? Why are
Yo,
you doing
this looks like an equality poster.
It's the hand of God here.
Yo, this should be the poster for Rush Hour 4.
No way. Yo, what are you guys doing in this, man?
Yo, man's touched the nails.
So that's the zoomed out version. If you go inward and look only at the contest,
we're like doing the wolf pack sign at each other.
Too sweet. Woo!
Holy
oh,
shoot!
you guys about to do a fusion dance, man.
Anyways, the point of this event was, of course, to get in contact with Norm. I know we infamously had a 7-minute interview with him this season.
Yeah. Did he remember that interview?
No, I didn't bring it up.
Okay.
Well, also because in fairness, like he talked to you. Alex and I were just standing on this. Alex was like crashing out on Nicholas Batum.
A random Batum Clippers jersey just fell out of my toe pad.
You had a Nick Batum jersey while Nick Batum and his family walked by, which is pretty fire.
So no, did get to connect with Norm's personal manager.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I think the goal, of course, like is to have
Norm,
a lengthier
Serge,
sit down
Kawhi.
with Norm. Like, of course, like talk more about the championship season and stuff and all of that stuff. I think these guys. I mean, every time these guys come back, they get asked about it, but it's like such a wonderful time in their life that I think there's still more to be talked about.
Yeah,
So
I don't care who it is, and I don't care where they've gone. I know Pascal's been really successful, just went back to the finals. I know OG's been really hot in New York. These guys will get more love in Toronto than they get anywhere else in their lifetime, man.
no,
That's
for
it.
sure, man.
So
For sure.
need that hand close up pic of that HW shirt. I believe your hands are actually forming the letters H and W. Actually,
Yeah. And then we need Aaron Rose's hand.
Yeah, that's the H on your hand and the W on Norm's, man.
Yo, this makes me
definitely
optimistic for the world. Like just looking at this,
This
Yo.
is definitely not ASL. No.
it's so optimistic.
All we are saying.
But yeah, so that wrapped
Piece
up.
of shit.
That
Jeremy.
wrapped up the week of I guess like former 2019 NBA. Yeah,
Oh man. Yo.
so along the way, I was at Holt
What
Renfrew.
is this, man?
I was at Holt Renfrew, and I was
Yo.
looking at like $800 jean jackets that I can't afford.
Sick.
If anyone from Holt Renfrew that we worked with has an employee discount, please let me know. And I was like, oh man, that's JYD over there, man. So
Bark.
yeah, so you know me, I never miss a chance to tell someone that they're great. Like I think,
Oh yeah.
I think
What'd
you
you tell
gotta
him? What did you tell Junkyard Dog?
I
man?
walked up to JYD. I'm like, hey, JYD, I was your biggest fan, man.
Get
And he's
fuck outta here,
he's like, yo, that's love. So I'm like, yo, man, can we take a selfie, man? He's like, of course. So I take a selfie and then like, whatever, we dap up, leave. And then of course I see him at Global Jam 3 hours later. I was like, should I approach again?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then but then a bunch of people came up to me. A couple of people in Holt Renfrew came up to me. They're like, yo, who is that? You just snapped a photo. I'm like, that's an NBA legend, man. And then they ran
they didn't
over
know?
again. No, man.
Oh.
They're like, is that a
These
former
kids don't
player?
know, man.
I'm like, yeah, man, that's a legend. So they ran over too, and I think I played a part in making JYD's day. So
okay,
I
that's
feel
nice.
like I feel like it's
That's
great.
nice.
So.
But JYD was not your favorite player, man. That was Dennis Scott. Yo, you guys should have barked together, man.
I'll
In a
do that
Holt
to.
Renfrew, that would've
I'm
been
gonna do that
legendary.
to Nav Batia next time I see him, man. I'll be like, "You're my favorite Raptor fan, man. Like you are my,
That's personally offensive to me.
you're
But.
my favorite fan growing up."
Okay.
But yeah, those were the run-ins, and then we all get back, and
Oh, man.
I guess we wrap up where we started because like we end up at the Oasis concert.
Yeah, we did.
Oasis.
So Oasis comes to beautiful Rogers Stadium in Toronto.
Goodness.
Downsview. Yeah, maybe.
Downsview.
Yeah, in Downsview.
Drone back
and
at the stomping grounds, man. This was probably
Yeah,
right beside
back
the
at the-
training center, man.
back at the stomping
It
grounds.
was right there. Yeah.
The hangar.
And we all
We had Hoop
managed,
Dome, basically.
we all managed to, secure tickets, night one, Craig and Ivy in attendance as well, Jerome, with a dear friend of the program, Kiana. And
That's
there's just so many other people there. I'm sure you guys even
Oh,
was looking
everyone.
on
Katie was
IG.
there.
Yeah.
Arun was there.
Yeah.
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 My
so many
friend,
friends.
my friends Josh were there. With
Yeah.
his wife. Other
like,
friends I was with.
Everyone was there. So then, yeah, we get there. I believe Jerome and Kiana were there earlier for like
Yeah, we saw
opening
the
act.
opening act. Cage.
Y'all watching Cage the Elephant?
Daughters of Crows. Oh yeah, Cage the Elephant. And then we ran into Will. Craig and Ivy and I were coming to the show,
Yeah.
and then we just saw Will on a scooter. He was scootering.
Of course, man. Of course, bro.
And then what did you do? Tie your scooter to a tree or something? Because you were trying to park it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just knew that I didn't want to take the subway home because it would be super packed.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me scoot there. But then, like, I guess I live in like the middle-ish of the city. Like, I live near St. Clair. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it's not that far from Downsview to St. Clair. I can just go down Kiel. That was a bad idea, bro. The people are
Yeah.
driving 80 on the street. My scooter goes 30. It's a scary situation.
Yeah.
Is
so
it my imagination? No, but like it was just like it was terrifying. But yes, I locked my scooter to like a tree, and I went into the Oasis show. Like,
Yeah, so
I
we
never
go
been to
in.
Rogers Stadium before. I didn't know
yeah,
what
this
the
is
vibe
your
was.
first
Yeah, it was the first time for
experience.
both of us. Yeah.
It's like
first
the first for
experience.
everybody. This is this. Do you think this shit's gonna last? This shit looks real temporary.
It's a
man.
temporary thing.
Sorry to derail this for a
Yeah.
quick second, but who says no?
Oh, that's amazing. Send that to Maddie right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Send that to
3.
Maddie right now, man.
Yeah.
God
Don't
damn.
make 2, man. Like
Make one.
I gotta get this second hand.
Make
hat.
one.
Oh my god.
So we get to Rogers Stadium, and like we eventually gonna meet up. We're gonna run into Jerome and Kiana in there, but first, again, we gotta hit the porta potties type situation, and by the porta potties, we ran into some white listeners. And I think this is one of the things, like, we always position ourselves, obviously, and a lot of our run-ins are with Asians, like around.
I wouldn't say that, man. No,
I would.
People run into. No, man. What do you mean? We gotta mix
No,
everybody.
but this opened my eyes up. Like, I need to hear more from our white demographic. I feel like
We have lots of white fans.
no,
What
but
are you
I feel
talking
like they
about?
never hit the inbox. Like we don't
Really?
we don't see them in the streets. Like, and we saw so
I
many of
don't-
them at Oasis. So for all the white listeners, please like hit me up. Hit us up. Like, we want to hear from you. We want to make space for white people on this show. Is my realization. We
Look,
need
the chat is saying right now, man. They're
Yeah.
putting their hands up.
See, there you go. Uji Buji. We got Uji Buji.
That's Uji McBougie.
That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. And then we go in, and then Jerome and Kiana end up being in the middle
Yep.
of the floor. And then we met White Jay-Z, aka Dylan Brown, who we used to
sir.
work with at Sportsnet. He's like a concert expert. Like, he's just every venue. He knows where to go, what time to be there and stuff. So like, we make it to the right of the stage and we get pretty close. It's like me, you, Will, Dylan, Craig and Ivy. And yeah, I gotta say, man, like, when Oasis came out, when they did their set, of course, same set as Edinburgh.
Hello.
I think I looked at
acquiesce.
you. I think I looked at you maybe 4 or 5 songs in, and I'm like, yo, I think this show is better than the Edinburgh one.
Come on, man.
No, but you agreed with me.
I agreed in the sense that I didn't feel like I was gonna die in there.
No, but I was like, yo, this is clearing Edinburgh, and you agreed, bro. Yeah, you gonna backtrack now?
No, it actually turned out to be a pretty
I
great
heard
night. I think
today
what
that you backtracked, Alex, because I was at brunch
No,
with
'cause
Kiana, she was telling me that you said like Edinburgh was way better for sure. So
No, I
don't
didn't
know.
say that. She misheard me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Very
No. I would say emotionally, nothing's gonna top that because that's the first time I've ever seen Oasis.
Absolutely.
That's
it's
fair. That's fair.
It's a different part of the world. I called my friend, like everything. This was cool though, in the sense that I didn't feel like I was gonna die because I genuinely there was like a, not to be Fort Minor, but it was like 50% pleasure but 5% pain. You know what I mean? Like
It was a much peaceful.
Crazy
It was a
ball.
much peaceful vibe
Yeah.
in Toronto, and then
and then when
course,
the rain hit, bro. Oh
the rain
my
hit toward
God.
the end of the
Look at this
set.
thing. Look at this thing, man.
They were
sorry.
doing like "Live Forever in the Rain,"
No, that's incredible.
which was just such a great moment.
Yeah.
And nobody complained about the rain. I think it hit at the perfect time.
Nah,
Well,
man.
'cause it
Liam
never
put on
got
his
too
parka.
heavy, like it was like it just kept on like coming in like a really steady kind of shower. Like we were all like absolutely drenched by the end of it for sure. But
As it
there wasn't-
soaks you to the bone.
exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it was that
Bad
though.
to the bone. Yeah.
Like having
Yeah.
this and then like the rain settling and then fireworks to close it out was incredible.
Yeah, no, it was such a it was just perfect, and yeah, I don't know, man. And then yeah, I went back for night 2.
Coco was like, "You maybe
Hey.
weren't on mushrooms too." Oh, we were on things.
Yeah, I was on a record amount of gummies, and there was a Mike's Harder lemonade, not just Mike's.
Hey, this is a Simply Spiked podcast.
Oh yeah. Forget about
Yo,
that.
by
one.
the way, I crushed
Forget
2
about
of these on the way to the concert. It was
Forget
great,
about
man.
that. Yeah, I crushed those too.
Shouts to Simple.
You know what? Actually, since we're just mentioning it, let's just take a quick break before we get back into it too.
Quick break.
Shout out.
This show is brought to you by Simply Spiked. Listen, hello and welcome, fans. I want to tell you about my favorite drink of the summer. Simply Spiked is the perfect refresher on a hot summer day, and it comes in 3 delicious flavors. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite. For me, it really depends on the mood. Sometimes nothing beats the classic lemonade taste, but other times the peach just hits different when you want something a little smoother. But the limeade, that's the one I keep coming back to. It's tangy, crisp, and it feels just like summer. So whether I'm at a barbecue by myself, posted up on a rooftop patio with Jerome, or just kicking back at the beach with Will, Simply Spiked is always in the cooler. It's the kind of drink that makes hanging out with friends feel even easier, and there's a flavor for everyone. You can pick up a variety pack and try out each flavor. So pick up Simply Spiked at your local liquor store for your next summer hangout. Must be legal drinking age. Please celebrate responsibly.
Yo, but can I ask you something, man? Which beach did we ever hit together, bro?
Didn't you?
Wasaga?
Oh, you didn't go to any beaches in Asia? No.
Wasaga Beach?
I went to the beach in Hong Kong.
Oh,
This is
okay.
my thing, actually. I like taking. I just like going to the city beach sometimes. It's nice.
The beaches? Yeah.
I don't know if you and I have ever been in the beaches together, man. Like we've been all up and down Toronto, like Markham,
The closest, I guess,
Richmond
is
Hill,
like a
whatever.
cabana at
Vaughan,
Circa.
Saga,
Yeah, Cabana.
Cabana. There you go.
Yeah.
Are
No,
you
we've
a
actually
beach
never
person,
been. We've
Alex?
actually never been to a beach. Well, I'm gonna be a beach person next Friday when I go to Carousel.
Oh, that's right, man.
Okay, yes.
This
Secret
guy's,
Carousel
legend,
trip.
this guy's
Thank you.
legendary summer's still not over, man.
Yeah. Labor Day means nothing.
Yeah, no, we get back. Oasis was great,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it for
Oh,
the.
by the way,
brings us all the way to here. Yeah.
This is actually from the Taylor Vault in the chat. The rain started during Stand By Me. Don't you
Yeah.
know the cold and wind and rain don't know? Oh,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
magical.
No.
And it's sprinkled a little bit in Glasgow as well during this song, too. Like, there was something spiritual going on.
There
A higher
was.
power was happening.
That's
Or I was,
yeah.
or I was like Champagne Supernova. Where were you when we were getting high type of situation?
No, because like
So-
there's been a lot of talk about them extending the tour to like 2026 now and stuff, and you know
Yeah.
if they're going to Prague, if they're going to Paris and all these places, like I'll be there. I'll be there.
I think if you, Alex, if you and I can figure out a time where both Oasis and a WWE PLE are there at the same
Oh
time,
man,
we're set.
it'd be so perfect, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn.
you know the number one place
Clash
to
in
catch
Paris,
Oasis,
but
though?
it's Noel and Liam.
Man.
The number one place I gotta tell you to catch Oasis, River Plate Stadium, Buenos Aires.
Really?
Yo, yes, the
Argentina?
Argentinian fans. Yo, the first off, all South American fans, is just in general, are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
In terms of just their energy and everything, but it'll be next level if you get able to see them in Argentina, man.
Damn. Man. Okay. Uji Buji. So, all right, we're gonna get to
Uji
listener
Anabuji.
questions soon, but first, I've spent all summer coming up with 5 new $5 ideas. The premise is always stolen from Bill Simmons, who does what does he call it? Half-baked ideas with his
Yes.
friend Dave Jacoby. These are basically just dumb, ridiculous kind of ideas that haven't been well thought out, but
I thought
would
this
like
was
to
the Kevin
push.
Wilds, man.
Yeah, it might be Wilds. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm
messing up
Wilds.
Simmons' lore is crazy.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, it's because he's been
See,
doing
we're still
NFL
kinda
pods.
back from
man.
vacation brain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I skip every NFL pod. man.
No, the NFL pods are tough, man. He also
like-
canceled Cousin Cell's gambling pod.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it wasn't doing well.
That's tough. Canceling your cousin is nuts, man. That's the
Yeah.
whole season 1 of the Bear.
Yeah.
There
So here we go. I believe usually I get about 1 or 2 ideas that you guys are kind of into,
Sure.
and the other ones get kind of booed off stage.
Yes.
But I feel like I've had 2 months to think about this. I'm bringing the heat.
All right.
So first
Before
idea.
you go into it, just because you mentioned it,
Yes.
because I set up these so I know what these are ahead. I'm surprised this took 2 months. Anyway,
It took 2 months, but they were all. I came up with all of these within like 24 hours.
that's what it felt like. It felt like these are
yeah.
all very recency biased ones.
Can these
Yeah.
be 5 pound ideas?
Yeah, £5 ideas.
Not €5, not
five
Danish
krona.
kronen?
5 krona ideas.
That's crazy.
Number one, small talk Uber. I think this
Oh,
has been
man.
something that's been talked about for a long time. It's like people just like, it's a meme at this point. It's like you get in an Uber, sometimes you just don't want to chat. You know, like some Uber drivers like to hit you with the chatting because they think some of the chatting and stuff will inherently give them a higher rating.
Well, that's why
And
we
the-
give him Will in the front seat.
Yeah. And some people just like to chat. You know,
Yep.
there's just social people. So
Yeah.
I think in addition to having an option of like choosing the size of the car, you should also be able to choose either a small talk Uber or a muted Uber.
I mean,
like it
that
should be
is,
understood.
That is a feature in
Okay.
Uber. I just want to let you know.
It is?
Brother,
Yeah,
this
it
already
it's already a
exists.
thing.
Where is it?
This is already an
Where
option.
is it?
I think you have to sign.
What?
I think you have to choose an Uber Comfort, and in the Uber
kidding
Comfort,
me, man?
you'll be able to.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog,
Wait.
No.
Hold on. Let me try this
Hold on.
right now.
I'll show you in
Go
the app
ask for
currently.
Uber Comfort right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
shook.
why. That's why I was like, when you were going through this, I was like,
I'm shook.
I feel like Alex.
Okay, so you can
Experienced all
choose
this recently.
comfort,
Yeah.
and then as part of comfort, it'll actually ask you like, do you want like a you can set
I'm
your
rattled
temperature.
right now.
You can set
Yeah.
like the conversational preference to like silent or like like
I'm
normal or
rattled.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
shoot, it
actually
is.
this is actually already a feature, man.
All right, reject it. Punt it. You mean I've been
No,
talking to these Uber drivers for 5 years for no reason?
This guy's
Absolutely.
stolen
I'm
idea is
telling you.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is
what you
a
about to invent
negative-
next, man? An iPod, man?
Yo, that was so funny because I'm like, yo, I've spent 2 months. I'm coming in.
That's why I wasn't trying to be rude, but when you were going through it, I was like,
shit.
I was going through these, and I'm like,
Dog,
I hate to
this-
tell you, there are a couple of
Yo,
things here
that's
that
so-
have been
Brother, this
invented. around
absolutely
this.
exists.
Yo,
Hey, by the way,
that's so good.
when I was in London, I discovered there's Uber boat as well, man. You could take a
There's
boat
no
up
way.
the River Thames.
No
Yeah,
way.
you could kind of
pretty
Uber
sick.
boat. I swear.
Holy shit.
Goodness.
All right,
you better have
that-
an extra in the chamber.
No,
man.
that one has been suspended. Suspended, and then
No,
next
due to
one.
copyright, man. Another
next
Chinese person tries to steal a business idea. It's nuts. You're killing our reputation, man.
Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right, I gotta regroup.
Shake it
now.
up,
I got-
shake it up,
I got
shake it up,
4
shake
more
it up.
shots. Okay,
All right,
next
all right.
up. Next up, what I got? Okay, this one sucks. Clock specific Spotify.
I want to hear what this is because I'm about to say
So-
something afterward. Yeah.
So Spotify, they got their little
Mm-hmm.
algorithm. They'll make a daily mix for you. You can listen
Yeah,
to a
yeah.
song, hit the radio. But I just think there are specific artists and songs that are very like morning type music, afternoon type music, evening, or even
so they
seasonal.
do this already too.
Fuck!
What are you talking about?
If you follow along with your Spotify at different times of the day, it'll serve you different playlists based on the time of the day.
I can't believe this,
Over
man.
2.
This
Over
is why-
2.
This is entirely why, like I said, when I went
Brother.
through these, I was like, I'm gonna hear Alex out, but I'm pretty sure at least
I
2
think-
of these exist.
I think this
Cheating
is-
harder than Jose Canseco right
this is
now,
actually
man.
this is actually great because it shows how little I know of the apps on my
Oh
phone.
my god, man.
This really speaks. yeah.
My
Holy
goodness.
shit! Okay, I got 3 more shots. I got
Alright,
3
here
more
we go.
shots because I
No,
definitely
you,
don't.
You owe us 2 extra
I definitely
ideas,
don't
man,
have
on the
bonus
spot.
ideas.
Oh,
I don't
two
have
more- two
bonus
other
ideas.
No, you
Okay,
need
next
one
up,
of them.
next up, I got Baby Roll Flight. Okay,
Also a thing.
yeah, Baby Roll Flight.
Wait,
you
this is
know-
a thing?
No. So kids,
in a way, yes, but like keep going. Yeah.
kids are the most annoying people on flights. Like they won't shut
Yeah,
up.
absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can't control them. Like if you find yourself seated behind, like a kid on like a 12-hour flight, you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we need to have like a soundproof block-off space for all the
that's
kids to
different.
go
Yeah.
sit in the back.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a little
okay.
playroom, little like first class type situation for the kids. You stick them in the back, soundproof. You don't hear them.
Yeah, actually, I think every parent traveling with a kid should automatically go to first class. Like, you need more help and you need more space. No, I'm
Yeah.
serious. Like,
No, absolutely.
like
I-
legit, us like we kids, childless people, just sit in the back. It's chill. I'm cool with that.
My flight back from Copenhagen to Toronto was actually next to a mother with her 2 kids, like a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
because we were seated in the section that is right behind the separation from, like, so it's like that wall in between. And usually a lot of parents will actually like select that as their seats because it gives a lot of room for them to be able to like place items in front and all those things. So it is in a way an unofficial baby row. So, but no, I mean, like that experience, I really felt for the mom. Yeah.
No, of course. The people I feel the worst for the parents.
Yeah.
But like,
she was like really exhausted.
it is what it is.
I think I was like helping to basically watch the kids at points just because like she was
that. I'm going on flights to sleep, man.
You're not owed a silent flight, man. You just are.
Man. They will put them in the soundproof, man. Like kids get away with too much. Like on flights, they need to be coordinated and go to the back, man.
Yo, also like what's the courtesy process of like closing the window? Because you know what I mean, like take off. You want to look at the city, like leave behind you.
No clothes, man. You trying to see the
landing.
sun?
You want to see the
trying to see the land.
The land.
I think you can open it for takeoff and when you're coming down. It also depends on like
no,
how
but
long
is
the
it
flight
okay
is.
to ask if you're in the aisle or whatever? And
No,
like,
you should have chose window.
No, can I ask the person sitting in the window seat, like, yo, can you close that?
No. Oh, to close, yes. To open, no.
I think
close,
so.
yes. Open, no. Yeah.
I think
Like,
so.
is it
I think
'cause
asking to close is fair.
Because like, yo, I'm trying to sleep. Like, can you close the window? But they're like, no, I want to look at clouds.
I think in a way.
What do you do then?
Well, if they push back,
You
then
hit the
got nothing
thing and
there.
call the attendant, man.
Yeah.
You're like, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever once hit the attendant button. I'm not. Gonna
Oh, I
lie.
ding that shit because I ask for water all the time.
Just go to the back, man. Do it yourself.
Honestly, you're reminding me of a really annoying, like frustrating moment where it was the first time I was flying to China, but it was like with a class of people, and there was like a classmate who really wanted my seat, and I was like, I'm not giving you my seat. Like I'm comfortable here. And but what happened was I was starting to get motion sickness on the flight, which really sucks for something that long. So
Yeah,
I
of
finally
course.
got myself to sleep, and to spite me, he purposely like called the attendant over to wake me up as I was just getting like more settled. It was
That's
a
actually
dick
kind of
move.
fire though. That's
It was
kind
kind
of
of-
fire
it
though.
was kind of-
I love
That's
a good
pretty good
spite.
revenge.
I love
that's pretty good
I love
revenge.
that's a good
Yeah,
spite.
Like
man.
I'm with you, Jerome. You know I love you,
Yeah,
buddy,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
he got you good, bro.
That's
He
a
got me
good
good,
spite.
but
man.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so baby row flight, soundproof. You go on planes, you know that you're not gonna be bothered.
I
Like, you're not
understand
rolling the
the
dice.
reasoning behind it. I understand the convenience that it would be. I think my only pushback, which kind of just works against it anyway, is just like I don't feel like we should other parents on a flight. They have it hard enough. I think it's unfair to them to
All right, Will.
like that.
I will back you on the amendment that you just put any parent with their kid under 3 in first class.
Yeah. So they're like they
I guess,
have
like,
to
I guess, like,
legally
I'm for
required
it.
to go first.
No, because there's more space. Like there's less complaining. There's less kicking of the chairs. You know,
Parents,
I think I'm
parents,
for it if
would,
it's a more
parents wouldn't be
comfortable space for
parents
them.
wouldn't
And
be
they need
other
more help, man.
because parents
Yeah.
we would bring them together in a room, and they would
What they do?
get to
Discuss
know each
parenting?
other.
I don't
Yeah.
know that. I think you're presenting it as such, but it really just sounds like you're rounding up people. Yeah.
They should serve gummies on flights.
Just take one before.
Yeah.
No. But
And
you know it's
during.
hard to get it through the airport.
through.
You gotta get a little nervous. You don't want to be nervous while eating the gummy either. You know, because
Alex
they
got
offer you
stopped
like
in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
for
they're trying to
just
take my
regular
anxiety
medication.
pills.
Yeah.
I would stop Alex too, man. Look at him, bro.
Yo,
I'm like this motherfucker got something on him.
the funniest thing is like they're like
that
opening all the
from
bags and they're
earlier?
like, yo, how much clothes are you packing, bro? There's just t-shirts falling out. Another Drake concert tee has hit the floor.
That's insane.
And then they started searching every tee because they thought I was wrapping drugs inside the t-shirt.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. They searched up and down my bags because I have like a specific bag where I carry like an emergency pair of socks, an emergency shirt, an emergency pair of
Right.
underwear, just in case anything happens. They were like zipping it up and feeling my underwear. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, man.
No, they're not playing around. Man.
It's not that
No, they're
serious,
not messing around
man.
with airport security for sure.
I'm just going to Nice.
I actually snuck a photo of them taking
Nice for what?
looking at my stuff. It was actually really funny, man. Because I was like, I was like not taking those two guys seriously. Because I feel like after my Vegas experience, I was still feeling kind of like invincible. Plus, I
Sure.
knew I wasn't carrying anything bad.
Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly.
Like
yeah.
I was literally just like laughing at the situation, but then they
Yeah.
Googled the pills. They figured it out. They're like, "Do you really need these?" I'm like, "Yes."
Why would you throw away someone's pills in a
Yeah.
bottle?
That's crazy.
Also, you're in Amsterdam. Like, let's come on, man. What happened to the
insane,
reputation and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, 0 for 3. 0 for 3.
No,
two
no,
more
no,
shots.
No.
Last one.
You got support
You
from
got.
Will. You got
Yeah,
support from
I
Will.
got you. I gave you a 5. I gave you a 5. You
Yeah,
got 5
I'm
dollars.
just being a little too
Like
sympathetic about it. Yeah. All right, up next.
All right, next one.
Oh fuck! I forgot about this one. No food glasses. What happened?
What the hell does that even?
Oh
mean?
yes.
I
So
think
got
I know what
this.
this is about, but I need
No,
to hear it out.
So you know, like when you have a giant meal, you know, the worst thing that happens after is if you're walking around and you like see food or smell food. At least for me, like it's
Oh.
gross. Like right after you have a giant meal, if
Yeah.
you
How
walk
much
by
food
like a
are you
patio,
eating
people.
that you're like, oh,
Honestly, Will, if you
is that a
came out,
kebab? Get that out of here.
Will, if you came out for some of these like days with like Craig
Yeah.
and like Ivy, like for like you know how they order at a restaurant. They're
Yeah,
ordering
So-
everything.
one of everything. One of everything.
So I
know.
need a special type of glasses for after I eat dinner that blocks off all the food. Like I want to
How
walk
is it
around.
going to do that?
So
And-
once again, we have to tap into technology that's not known
Oh my
yet.
goodness, man.
Yeah, but we're gonna
my
develop
God.
this, and like if I walk into a supermarket after a meal, like I wear these glasses, the place will be empty.
Hey,
like
man,
I don't have to.
I-
like if someone's carrying food on the street, like it's empty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this with love. The answer to many, the answer to many of your $5 ideas is self-control.
I didn't want to say it.
It's
I didn't
self-
wanna say
Yeah,
it.
Jerome, I got you this time. I got you this
Thank
time.
Yo,
Thank you, thank you.
it's self control and also just like not hating on everything.
Like, what do
No
you need glasses
talking in
to
Uber.
not see food?
No talking Uber, no food, no babies.
Oh, I can't even. I don't even know. Like, there's an amendment to this idea, man.
It was
So
You
this
remember-
one, this one's
you
dead
obviously
on
don't remember
arrival.
this. You obviously don't remember this, Alex, because you were very drunk that night. But when I walked you to McDonald's after I forget which night it was. It might have been the Backstreet Boys. No, maybe the media kickoff party night. But like you were just desperately trying to find a place to eat at, and there were just like not any others available. And I was like, I think there's a McDonald's nearby. I can walk you to it. And I just remember you having like this almost like anger about needing to eat this food that like I remember at one point I think they were really trying to help you because you were kind of stumbling around inside the restaurant, and they were like, hey, do you want your like you should have your receipts. Like, I don't want it. And I was like, they need to know. You need to know your order.
That's
Yeah.
just my privilege. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That
I'm
was the
like
privileging moment.
how's my order not first, even though there were 7 people that came in before me.
There was a little
that's
bit
crazy.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I remember just being like in between, being like, "Oh, thank you very much. Sorry about that."
Yeah, my
Just like-
privilege comes out the most when I get very impatient in like
Right. Fair.
situations.
Fair.
I
But,
cannot handle that.
I can't give you the money for this one, man. And also,
This one's
I
dead
don't
on
know-
arrival. Yeah.
I don't know if this is because I cracked my second Simply Spike, but your hair with the headband right now and your glasses looking like the headband from The Incredibles.
You gotta pull up.
No.
You gotta pull up Guy Gardner from the new Superman. Yeah, that's the inspiration.
Oh,
Yo,
okay,
look up Guy Gardner. Yeah,
Guy
Okay.
Gardner
You'll
is a
see
good
it.
look.
You'll
But
see
you
it.
look
You'll see it.
way better than Guy Gardner. I
You'll
would
see
say.
it. You'll see it.
Guy
Okay, last one.
Gardner.
I got one more shot.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're 1 for 4 right now.
We're like
And
half
honestly,
for 4.
you're 1 for 2 or half for 2 because 2 just straight up were things that exist. So those aren't ideas.
No,
Right.
We
I
still
mean,
gotta
technically-
count. We still gotta count those as shots, though. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
Technically, yeah, you shot those from out of bounds, but like,
Yeah.
technically
In a way-
those
in a
are
way
great
they were-
ideas, but they
yeah,
already
but they've
exist.
been
Yeah.
invented. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I was like, yo, I'm gonna invent electricity type shit.
Correct.
Like
Okay,
I'm coming through. Okay, last one.
All right.
Okay. So
Elevator scent search. So you know how we use like Shazam, you know, to look up songs and stuff, right? I think this was what you were doing like during Backstreet Boys and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know the song, you want to know.
Oh, I want it that way. Gotcha.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm in the Uber and stuff like that. So one of the things is like I get into my condo elevator a lot, and it sometimes like whoever was in there before leaves like an incredible smell, like a great scent, and it's like clearly a perfume or cologne. and I want a Shazam app that will be able to detect the smell and tell me what the cologne or perfume is. Yeah. Again, we need new tech on that. But it's like
Okay.
sometimes too, it's like, I just think sometimes you like, you have a smell and you get like inspired by it and you want to find out what it is.
It sounds kind of
And-
romantic.
and-
This
yeah,
idea.
yeah. And I think you should be able to. I mean, it's not romantic because you shouldn't talk to anybody about it. You should just pull out your phone and have an app that scans the person's scent, and
I
then
didn't know
it'll
you
tell
hated.
you.
I didn't know you hated human interaction this much.
So this is a scent Shazam. Yeah, scent Shazam. Come on, just take it, man.
This is not how you like. Please.
Is it like? Cause can't you technically like this feels like a scene in like CSI? Like someone like swabs the air and then like puts it in a lab and then like puts it through like a infrared thing and like they find like the scent and they find the killer with this specific perfume or something. I guess what I'm saying is like maybe there is some path to this technology being available.
Yeah.
But the application
Come on, man.
of it
I'll
is
give you
is to do
50%.
what?
I'll give you 50% stake for $2, man. Come on, man.
You're getting $1 at most out of this.
It's not terrible, I guess.
Yeah, Shazam scent. Yeah, scent Shazam.
Okay, can you apply this to like
I could
food?
say it's your best idea today.
To
solid.
food would be tough. Like what are you?
You know, like when
gonna
you're walking around the street and like, it's a busy street with lots of things, and you smell something, you're like, "Oh, that smells good," but you don't know what it is, and it's like 8 restaurants nearby.
Okay. No. We don't need that for
Oh, okay,
food.
okay, just
This
other
is
people's
scent.
scents.
Yeah, this is
Because
scent.
you're big because you
specific.
carry around cologne with you. Like that
I don't
you'll
know,
be up,
man.
like nonstop,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah. This guy carried around that Gustavo Chassin cologne. Sorry, it's been a while since I watched Gustavo Chassin.
No, my new brand is Gucci Guilty. Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah,
Guilty as
Octo-
charged.
October 2nd, birthday. Yeah, October 2nd.
I thought you were gonna do the reverse, where
Gucci,
like you know how
guilty.
you have like I know Jerome uses loops, for example. Like if you go in a loud place, you could throw these in. They're like kind of like mutes, kind of like for your ear to like. It's just mutes, you know what I mean? Like musicians, for example, use it a lot to sort of like reduce the hearing damage. The same thing, but for your nose, for when it smells
interesting.
terrible,
No,
and you're like, word, it smells terrible. Boom, boom.
that's not bad actually. Damn,
A filter.
Yeah,
you just came up with that?
yeah.
without thinking.
Nose ring.
You just
Nose
came
ring.
up with it.
Ooh, I got a whole branding idea and everything.
But you inspired it. You inspired it, Alex.
You told
But-
me I
Yeah.
spent 2 months on this. It completely flopped out. I was walking around Europe with this list, feeling myself.
Woo, let's go. The crowd loves nose ring.
No, no. I
'cause you know
interviewed
we're like-
Serge. This guy.
I contested Norm.
This guy interviewed Hepburn, man.
Honestly, Alex, I gotta say, I kind of understand why Will signs the book.
This guy
Yo, that's
interviewed
crazy.
Chucky, man. That's who you stand. This guy said Will is cooking because he came up with nose plugs.
Yo, but like cooler nose.
No, but like nose
That's actually
filters.
a great idea.
And plus, you can smell whatever scent you want, man.
no,
Put like
he's
some sage in there.
Oh
Yeah, it's
my
nice.
god.
Oh no.
That's great, man. That's great.
Okay.
Also, just want to quickly shout out a listener. I think he's in the chat. Trace Kopp. We were talking about my wallet. I think one of the episodes
that's
before
right.
we were
Yeah,
going
yeah.
through my
Yeah,
wallet,
they
and
reached
he
out to
makes
us.
these like super cool wallets.
Oh, word.
And then hooked me up with one too. So
That's sick, man.
Super appreciate you.
How
Trace.
are you gonna put all your gift cards in there?
I'm gonna use them all. Yeah, I'm gonna use them all. I'm gonna minimize my cards. I'm going minimalism. Minimalism wallet. That might be a new idea.
You're holding
Not
one.
an idea. That's not an idea.
How did you think that's yours?
How are you? How much of a rock are you living under that
I
you think
think I
that's a
need
new
to-
idea?
I think I need to re-study the definition of an idea.
Yo, that's insane.
I think for someone who is outside so much, I am so surprised.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, man. Okay, so that was a disaster.
Nah,
of
that was pretty
$5
good.
ideas.
I
and-
like the plain one. The plain one's good.
but now I know like especially when I come up with ideas, I should basically look up if they exist.
No, Trace who gave you the wallet says minimalist wallet is literally what I make.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think
yeah.
you're holding? Yeah.
So from now on, I'm gonna make sure I double check that the ideas don't exist yet. Like that's big.
No, honestly, it's
No,
fine.
but it's like-
I like the way your brain works. So just come as you are, you know.
It's like when you
I like
send
that.
out.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
like when
I
you
agree-
send out
actually
a
agree with Will.
tweet. Like sometimes I like to make sure no one's made that joke yet. You know, like you don't want to be a repeat type. You know,
Got you.
because then people will accuse you of plagiarizing, and then you got to have a whole conversation at the score, and then it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You remember
Oh
that?
wow.
You remember that
Wow.
one?
Oh,
You know what?
right.
Since we're on this idea of $5 ideas.
Yes.
and
Oh, you
I'm
got
rolling,
more
I'm
now.
hot.
Oh, you're
I got one more.
hijacking this.
Okay, so my brother had his birthday recently, and
Happy
he's
birthday,
gotten
George.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Big G George got his birthday, and he's been into running a lot recently. So I took him to like a store to get some like proper running shoes because
Yeah.
before this he was wearing like shoes from Costco and stuff. Sorry to expose,
You
but
gotta take him to a Merrill or a Saucony or something, man.
No. So like he did the research. Like he looked at some Hokas, some like New Balances. I think he like ended up it's a pair of Asics, but like the shoes are like $190, which like whatever. Like again, I'm his brother. I'll do anything for him. So I bought him a pair of shoes. No problem. I'm actually super happy for him. I realized I was like, so some of these designs look pretty cool. Like the pair he got was actually pretty nice, but I'm like, I would want this as a basketball shoe, and the idea should be that you can like just basically the difference is just the sole, a convertible shoe, so you can like slide in some foam
really
for
good.
running. You can slide in some like
Alex is, like,
traction for
seething by how
basketball.
good this idea
You
is.
can slide in some like.
They already have this.
Where?
It's called Jordans.
No, but like, and
I get
it
what
will
you mean,
reduce
Will.
clutter in your house. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to have 10 pairs of
Yeah,
shoes.
great idea. Real practical, man. Real practical, real life.
Yo, you just
idea.
replace the track on the shoe. You're good.
Any new tech? You gonna do tech? Can it detect
don't-
scent?
You don't really need to. Have
This sounds outdated to me. Yeah. This guy invented shoes, bro. This guy's out here inventing shoes. This guy thinks he's Phil Knight.
That's a really good idea, Will.
Thank you. I like that idea a lot.
Crickets in the
Yeah.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah, the Odyssey nose ring got a much bigger response. So it's
No,
fine.
that's a great one. That's a great
Yeah.
one. Yeah. No, you see how difficult it is, man. Anyways, that wraps up this month's $5 ideas. Back to the drawing board. And now finally we're on to listener questions and emails. As
3-hour mark,
always-
baby.
As always, want to appreciate everybody for sending in your questions, your emails. Can't get to all of them as always, but we're always happy to do as many as possible. So yeah,
Yep.
here we go. Random roulette of questions that are coming here.
From friend of the show, Ingrid Kim. If you could see any artist at any concert venue in the world, who would your top 3 be?
So
Bro,
this is
Oasis was legit already one of
artists-
them, so.
yeah. So this is artists we haven't seen. I guess we have to make that.
I mean, you could
Okay.
say if you want to repeat, like, because you could put
Hold on.
Oasis somewhere else,
Alex, can you just recount to us in the last 2 months all the shows that you've seen?
There's a question coming about that. So
Yeah, we'll get to
Okay.
that one. Don't worry. Yeah.
Because
Okay,
people
okay,
want to
okay.
know the cost. We're gonna pull out a calculator and cost it out.
Oh, word?
Okay.
Oh, we bought the budget? That's crazy.
So in terms of, I mean, I've actually never seen Jay-Z solo.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Like
That's
I
a
saw
good pick.
Jay-Z.
Do you want
with
to do like
Kanye
an
West.
all-time like living or dead, or do you want to do this just like?
Yeah,
personal?
I think
yeah,
living.
let's-
I think living would be good just because like those are actually like possible. Like those are
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
Okay.
I think for me, Paul McCartney doing 4 or 5 seconds at Wembley
That's insane,
Okay.
man.
Sick.
would be number one.
That's insane.
Number
This guy doesn't
two,
even want to see the Beatles. He wants to see
Jay-
Paul McCartney doing 4 or 5
Jay-Z
seconds.
solo 3-hour set at Barclays Center. Yeah, because it's
How
Brooklyn.
broke is Jay-Z, man? Damn.
And
do
when Kanye West fully apologizes for all the damage that he's done in a terrible person in 35 years, I will see him at the Sphere.
I thought you wanted to be on the right side of history, man.
I am currently on the right side of history.
We're just gonna move on. Will, who are your picks?
I want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is very, very doable sort of thing. But they played a legendary show, I think, at either at Hyde Park or Sloane Castle. I guess I just want to go back in time and watch that show because there's like a legendary, like I think they played Under the Bridge, but it was like John Frusciante and like Flea were like doing this like solo back and forth to each other. It was crazy, man.
Flea, the Lakers fan.
Yeah, man. Bro, legendary basis.
Legendary.
Man. What are you talking about? Legendary basis. Legendary basis, man. Who I want to see, man. You know, I got to hit you with a crazy one, man. I want to see Frédéric Chopin.
So you're going
pianist.
dead. We're going dead. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going dead. I don't care, man.
Oh, you're going
breaking
dead.
the rules. Yeah, I want to see Frédéric Chopin like live in concert in like the London's like
Okay, fine.
Philharmonic or
I
whatever.
want to see Beethoven in Rome. Yeah. I'm just gonna challenge all your shit.
the dumbest
Sick of your stupid $5 idea.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Okay, what you got? You got Chopin?
Yeah, I got Chopin, man. I love Chopin.
Yeah.
Shouts to
Chopin
Chopin.
is not chopped.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't in. Anyway, this took a lot of
Just keep going.
a lot of
just keep
self
going,
control.
keep going. Yeah.
Tight, hang tight.
I want to see Jay Chow, man. Jay Chow in Taiwan or something. That'd be kind of.
Oh,
cool.
that'd be cool.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Just
shouts
go
Jay
to
Chow.
KTV, man. So Jay Chow in China.
Oh, this is good, man. Alex versus Will in the next $5 idea. Jerome
Oh, no,
Jerome has the
wait.
$5.
Oh man, I don't. Yeah. Okay.
No,
okay.
No,
Well,
we need a
first-
full panel. We need
It's
a full
the
panel.
final banter pod. Clearly, then.
We
At
need
this
a
point.
full panel.
Okay.
Who do you want,
Honestly, like it's kind of a thing where I loved. Oh, like there's such a big like stadium band. Obviously,
Yes.
I think I felt this way about like a lot of artists. Like, especially when you walk some of the docs. This is more of like a time machine kind of thing. But it would be really cool to see like Oasis like when they started, like in one of like the like or, like
Oh,
in
yeah.
a bar. Yeah, just like.
I
early
was watching one of their
concepts.
old docs, and like they had a picture of like their set list, and it said Toronto, and it said Lee's Palace. Yo, imagine
Right,
seeing
yeah, stuff like
Oasis in
that.
Lee's Palace. That would be
That'd be
nuts,
so
man.
sick.
I think Ivy saw them there.
I think
Really?
Ivy mentioned that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's capacity for Lee's? Like 2,000?
No, hundreds, man.
No,
You're talking
like
hundreds of
in
people.
the hundreds, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll take like a Frank Ocean, like kind of smaller intimate
Oh.
set would be cool.
Nice.
I think that'd be really nice. And then yeah, I guess just because like growing up, like he was like the first artist. Like I don't know how much it ages now, but I think like watching Michael Jackson in his prime in his stadium tour. would be
Oh,
amazing.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You'd be
The Kanye
moonwalking
song,
along with
okay.
them.
yeah.
They're,
All right,
what
next
do you
question.
mean?
Next question.
All right,
What
we'll
do
go to the
you
next
mean?
one.
I thought you were gonna choose Bieber, by the way. I know you're a big Bieber guy.
Fuck,
I'm not talking shame.
marry, kill, Oasis, Coldplay, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, it's so easy for me, man.
I think it's an easy one for you. You're killing the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, and then I mean, I honestly it probably.
I feel
just
like
marry
Oasis is,
Coldplay.
like, the most obvious
Chris
fuck,
Martin seems
no?
like a better person to marry than any of the Gallaghers. Let's just be real.
Yeah, I feel like Oasis is the obvious fuck, and then it's really a decision between whether you want to kill off Backstreet Boys or Coldplay. And I'm Oasis, fuck, Backstreet Boys, marry, kill Coldplay.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll flip Backstreet Boys, Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
great
Yeah,
question,
BSP
Tim. Send in more.
BSP's getting done in here, man.
Yeah.
Have I ever been in a mosh pit? I mean, yeah, kind of. Not willingly though. But it was I was in one in Oshiega, man.
Yeah.
No,
I know Alex
shit,
loved
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's cool. I'm a bigger guy, so it wasn't so bad.
Right. You guys are gonna have to answer who these people are because I don't know. But who is winning in this 3v3? Will, Alex, Jerome versus Marlo, Snoop, Chris, BS, Rusillo, and Cousin Sal.
This might be one of the craziest questions I've ever seen, man. How did
Yeah,
your
so-
mind conceive this one?
So Marlo, Snoop, and Chris from The Wire.
Yeah.
We know famously that there was a basketball tournament that took place like during the show.
That was in
When
season
Prop
1.
Joe,
though.
Prop Joe was the coach, I think, right? On one
Yeah.
team.
He was dressed like Pat Riley. Yeah.
Can Marlo,
Yeah.
Snoop, and Chris hoop?
No, they'll just kill you, basically.
They'll just straight up kill you, and then
They'll actually take you to
bury
Home
your
Depot and kill
body
you.
in an emptied, vacant house, and then pour lime over you.
Oh,
so
is one
that
of these
there's no
people the
smell.
one in that infamous nail gun scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snoop
Okay,
is
who
Snoop
is
is the
that's
one
Snoop. Yeah,
Okay,
that's Snoop.
that's a
yeah.
great
with the
scene.
nail gun. Chris is the muscle. And
They're all
Marlo's
the
boss.
muscle, actually.
Yeah, so we would win, but we would die. Yeah.
Okay.
Do
And
you
then
think we can
BS
take
Russillo, Cousin
Simmons,
Sal.
Russillo, and Cousin Sal?
Yeah.
Can
Is
any of them
Simmons
hoop?
tall?
Simmons, I'm pretty sure can't hoop. I think Russillo would be the biggest problem on this team, because he gets ripped at the gym,
So
Okay.
he could just be PJ Tucker, man.
and he had Freddie Gibbs on his pod recently, which was hilarious.
Oh, that's kind of fire. I might have to
Yeah.
check that out. And then Cousin Sal, I mean, he might be canceled. So
Cousin Sal would just gamble on the game. So yeah, no, I think we have.
I guess
actually,
it depends on
we-
who Cousin Sal bets on. If he bets on us, we actually
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually
Yeah.
have a good chance against both of these. So I like our chances. But with one of them, we would die. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's-
I think Marlo, Snoop, and Chris by default win this. But this is a wild question.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No,
to
whoever
know.
conceived this, shouts to you, Alex Stewart.
All right, good to know. Friend of the pod, Shireen Ahmed asks, did Serge ask about me though? Alex, it sounds like as a result of this, you've had a lot of people in your DMs being upset that you did not bring them along to the Serge interview.
Yeah, and Shireen is at the top of the list, and I've promised that next time that we do anything with Serge Ibaka, Shireen will be the first person that
Okay.
gets invited to
wow.
be part of the audience.
Ahead of Elaine?
Yep, I've told Elaine that she's squeezed out of the next one.
Wow.
Like, can't
Okay.
be both.
Okay.
Can't be both.
Elaine, that was not me. Elaine, that was not me. I put you first.
So yeah, no. Serge did not ask about you. I'm sorry, Shireen, but you will be there next time.
To ask
Wow.
directly.
Guaranteed.
All right, perfect.
Guaranteed.
This is a comment from Will. We have like two football-related things, but first off, from Calm Michael, fuck Liverpool. This is not a question, but tell Will I said this.
Hey, listen, Chandler. Let's see what happens this weekend. All right, Liverpool versus Arsenal this weekend. You know, Liverpool's not even got off to a good start, man. But you know, we'll see how that game goes.
Tell us
Pretty
about,
electric game.
Tell us about the Shing Newcastle match.
Oh man, so we were Hung Shing to do a photo shoot. Top secret. We can't tell you more details, but in between the photo
It's
shoot,
for a
I was
menu.
just- I-
All right. Anyway, so yeah,
Aren't you in enough trouble with EQPR after what you just said? But like, yeah, it was. So I was watching the Newcastle versus Liverpool match, which was super exciting. Liverpool goes up 2-0, blows the 2-0 lead. And then, of course, it looked like Newcastle was going to pinch it at the end, but of course, an incredible team move where every player touched the ball except for Dominic Szoboszlai, who does a dummy in front of the box for leaving it for Rio Engamoa. 16-year-old on his debut scores it from first touch into the back of the net. Game winner, electric moment. I mean, honestly, it's probably a good time to play Liverpool right now because they're so shaky, but we'll see, man. Arsenal, they're probably going to play that sort of throw-in type of soccer again. It'll be a nasty game, but I'll be there, and I'll be supporting, of course, my team. So,
another one for you, Will.
shouts to Chandler. I love Chandler, man. What's
What
up?
does Will think of Manchester United?
I watch you guys because it's fun. Like, yeah, back in the day, like Arsenal used to be the team you would like hate watch because like every time they lost, like their fans would crash out. That old channel called Arsenal Fan TV, and it was actually kind of fun to just see people go on there and just like lose their minds. That team is now united, so you guys are just the banter club.
Yo, we don't concern ourselves with teams that finish 16th in the Premier League, man. Come on.
Jeez, man. No, come on, man.
Goodness.
Y'all close to leads in the standings and
We're
in
like a
geography. man.
Cinderella in the March Madness, man. That's crazy.
Goodness, man. Yo, you know, what's up? I think their manager has like 28 points in 27 matches. Like, that's hard to do, man.
They need to bring back Wag Horse, man. Yeah.
Wagyu Weghorst?
Brian
You know, it's actually it's impressive.
Weghorst.
Is that the jersey you got? Is that?
Yeah, I got a Weghorst. Ajax.
I got
Ajax.
a Weghorst. Got a Weghorst. Is crazy.
Sent it to friend of the program, Faisal Kamisa. He was pretty impressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
We concluded
Former
he's
United
Dennis
player, man.
Schroeder. He told me the NBA comp is Dennis Schroeder because he steps
That's
up.
pretty good.
He steps up nationally,
Yeah,
and that's about it. Yeah.
that's pretty good. Yeah, he had a pretty good big goal against Argentina in the last World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me he was beefing with Messi and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He's also like 6'5".
Waggy.
Not a good soccer player though. Yeah.
Waggy.
All right.
Yeah, United's. I mean, I don't hate United. It's just
Don't
they
think
just
about
kind of
them.
suck right now. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, for Alex, you did tease us ahead, but you have been in a lot of concerts. You've purchased a lot of merch. We need,
Wow.
Toronto Livings asks, for a total dollar amount spent by Alex on concert tees and tickets.
Yeah, we
Of
can do
all
this.
people, we got Mark Savell pocket watching. Of all, this is the
Yeah,
biggest
this-
upset of all time, man.
He's like in Carousel right now or something, or he's somewhere very nice.
He's
right
the one
now.
who recommended it to you, right?
He did, yeah. Okay, let me just pulling up my list. Okay, so
Wait, Will,
Let's
do
just
you have a
start-
calculator on hand to like start adding? it up?
Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, quick
Let's see.
calculator. So let's just start with the. We'll draw this line when I started going. I guess I went to the 2 Coldplay shows.
Sure.
2 Coldplay shows in Toronto. Let's say for tickets, $250 for each.
Okay, so 500. Yeah.
$500. We're not gonna count like other stuff, but merch. He wants
Yeah.
to know tees, right? Merch. Brought one hoodie, 2 tees. Let's just say $250 again.
Oh, okay.
So we're at 750.
Okay. Yeah.
$750.
Backstreet Boys, The Sphere.
BSB. We got those for
Free.
free, man. Come on.
Backstreet Boys.
merch.
Merch.
Oh, right.
Two tees. Let's say 100 Canadian.
Oh,
Okay.
it was definitely more than
850.
100 Canadian.
Yeah,
Nah,
conservative.
show. It'll come in and out,
Conservative.
yeah.
Conservative.
850.
Tyler the Creator in Montreal. Ticket.
That's gotta be
let's
$50, man. Come on,
Say 120.
120.
So we're at 970.
Canadian?
Merch
City,
two.
first row?
Merch 2 tees. Let's say 120.
Wow.
Okay.
This guy wanted tees with Igor on it? All right.
The Weekend.
All right. Yeah,
Rogers.
Yeah, 1090 right
Yeah.
now.
The Weekend. Rogers Center. Ticket 80.
Probably like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's chill.
Yeah, ticket was 80. No merch. Yeah.
No merch. Yeah.
No merch.
So we're at 1170 now?
Drake.
Yeah, 1170.
Drake and the Party Next Door guy. 2 shows in Amsterdam. Let's say tickets total like 300 Canadian.
300. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
1470.
2 shirts.
1470.
2 shirts. Let's say 120. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. 15.
Oasis Edinburgh ticket 500
Yeah,
Canadian.
That was sad. That was not light.
Yeah.
No merch though for you.
So
Well,
we're at-
technically you got merch in.
Well, if you add up all the
Berlin.
merch I bought for Oasis across the board, let's say like 400.
So we're at
Really?
2490
What
now?
else did you? What else did you get other than the zip up?
I got 3 tees here at the pop up in Toronto.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I bought some other stuff.
Six,
Clips,
six, six. Alright.
Cleveland.
2490.
Oh,
Clips, Clips in Cleveland. Ticket, let's say 100.
2590.
In Cleveland.
Yeah,
All right.
beautiful Cleveland. Merch,
Yeah.
Sound
let's
like
say let's say 300.
2890.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oasis Toronto first night show 300.
Yep.
31.
Second
Already give you a
night,
discount? All right.
second night 250,
Okay.
All right.
and that's it.
30. Yeah.
That's not even. That's not that bad, man.
That's your final.
That's actually not that crazy, all
That's
things
I was
considered.
expecting higher. That's not
I was
that
expecting
bad.
way more than that.
$3,440. That's
That's
not
not
terrible.
that bad. That's not that bad.
Consider you've seen most of the. You see so many top artists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're not even including, like the $43 drink I bought you at the Sphere,
Oh man.
when I felt the freedom of Vegas, of the win.
Top
No,
shelf.
I should have. Yeah, pour one out, man.
Damn.
All right. Well, on
No,
that similar
damn
note,
clips like I'm grinding, dude.
that's correct. That's correct.
God damn you, Uji Bougie.
Uji and Abuji.
Yo, Uji's been with us for the whole 3 hours, man. Salute to you.
All right.
You guys should
I
get like
mean,
a
like-
badge or something.
Follow-up question to that. Alex, how does one get generational wealth?
Yeah, so your grandfather got to move from China to Hong Kong, open up one of the largest fabric factories in the country, do deals with like all the big toy suppliers like Mattel and all these other places, really corner that market. And then your dad has to swim from China to Hong Kong and also open his own business, and eventually
He
own
couldn't
that.
inherit that Mattel business.
Well, he eventually took a little bit of that, and
Okay.
then you have to make sure when your grandfather passes away that your
Box
dad,
out the other brothers.
your dad and the six other siblings don't get into a fight and bring lawyers into the situation, and then to the point where dad had to walk away, without getting any money from the will.
As long as he's
so you
not
gotta make
swimming
sure
away.
you avoid that, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's about it.
That's kind of fire, though.
Yeah.
Did your dad open a restaurant in Toronto too?
He opened a restaurant on Sinclair once for a year. Yeah.
Oh man, what was it called, man?
I don't know. Probably Chinese takeout.
Was it called Wong's?
Wong restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
god.
man! Finally unlocked some more Alex lore. Honestly, yeah, to be honest, I
Alex
didn't
lore's
even know
kind
the
of
whole.
crazy. Eh?
I didn't know the
craziest-
generational history of it.
The craziest lore is like unlocking that I went to London to save my marriage.
I didn't know that part. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man!
that was a
All
tough
right.
one.
Speaking about things that are left for others, Footarage, our friend Johnson, asks the fans, "Me want that black and white H&W hat."
Yeah, so this was a colorway inspired by our wonderful event with Hole Renfrew and Bobby Webster. They had changed the colorway on the hat to be, the black and white, and it was beautiful. And I got a
Yo, you
lot
think
of
Bob?
hats.
You think Bob wants one?
I don't care what he wants. And then yeah, give him one.
Wow.
No, shout out to
Wow.
Bobby. No, but like I made hats for myself, and I've been gatekeeping them from my colleagues here as well. So
Until recently.
we are gonna.
This is like a sisterhood of the traveling hat situation, though. Like I think we've all worn these. So
We should put those hats like for sale or whatever. Even the dad hat, I think people will get a kick out of it. So
Sure.
yeah, coming soon, Johnson.
yeah, once you come back from
Also-
Carousel,
Born out of this episode again.
Oh my
Been on
god,
how-
that's such a good team.
who's the guy in the background?
Such a good
just-
team.
It's just a random person, or who is that?
Yeah.
Because the window kind of like lights it perfectly, man.
That's so good, man. They should frame that at Ballmatics.
I guess that's why they call it window pane.
Yo, by the way, at Ballmatics, they have an education reform Kyle Lowry jersey.
They do. They do.
They should put
Yeah, I'm not
this
even kidding.
right next to it.
I mean, reform your form, but like your form's
All
been reformed.
All kinds of reform is happening. Okay,
Yo,
Miss.
man.
Okay, Mister. $5 idea.
Yo, message if you want. What's what I say? Nose rings? Yeah, nose rings.
I'm gonna crash out every time I see a $5 bill. Yo, they
Oh,
should
my
make a
goodness.
$5 bill with your face on it, Mister Fiver over here.
All right. Well, speaking about fives, this question here: who are your top 5 Spurs players? I need that Robert Ory shirt. This is in reference to a haul that you
What?
had recently, Alex.
Yeah,
Top
so
5 Spurs.
my friend Bernard runs a vintage shop, Attire and Co. He's working out of 300 Campbell Ave and has a studio there.
Oh yeah, that's near me, man. Damn.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you off air. No, but then yeah, so
Peppers
you can go check out that space Friday to Sunday. Super cool. I picked up this Robert Ory like bootleg Spurs tee recently. It's just him with like
Nice,
5
nice.
championship rings and stuff. I don't know, man. Top 5 Spurs players.
All right, I'll give you Boris Diaw.
Yeah.
Need Boris Diaw on that.
I guess
me
you have
Kawhi
to
Leonard.
put
I'm getting Kawhi Leonard on
I guess
there.
you got to put
Kawhi, of
Ginobili
course.
in there.
Ginobili,
in there.
absolutely.
I know, like,
Guess we're
I know.
just listing all the main ones.
No,
okay,
low-key Tony Parker not on this list for me.
Yeah, Duncan.
Yo, Malik
I mean-
Rose.
Give me.
Yo, T Mac.
Because
Yeah.
I would cook with him specifically in NBA
Yeah.
2K 3-point contest. Give me Roger Mason.
Yeah,
Roger Mason. Okay, I like that,
Looking
I
like
like
a
that, okay.
season how you.
Oh man.
Matt
Yo,
Bonner
Marco
of
Bellinelli?
Matt Bonner of the Raptors show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out Matt Bonner.
That
of
show
course.
that show's still going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, of
my
course it
God,
is.
man. Of course, man. It's the off season right now. Man.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What else we got,
Just
man?
checking,
What
just
do we
checking.
have? You know what, man? Give me
I mean,
Patty
Bruce
Mills,
Bones
man.
in there. Patty
Give me
Mills
Patty
is in
Mills.
there.
Yeah, Patty Mills,
who else
Danny
we got on that
Green,
list?
Nando DeColo.
Nando
yeah,
DeColo,
yeah,
Austin
yeah.
Day.
the
Traded
recently
for each other.
retired Marco Bellinelli.
Yo, Marco
Nazir
was kind of
Mohammed.
fire for them, man.
Oh,
man. I think he played for every team in the league, man.
Wow, I think Jerome just ended this game
Nasty
DeJuan
Nas, man.
Blair.
with the nasty.
Oh, DeJuan Blair's got to be on this list.
Doesn't he have no
Yo.
ligaments? Yeah.
No ligaments, man.
Yeah.
Bro's just one straight bone. His whole leg's a
you
femur.
Oh, nasty Nazir Mohammed. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else we got, man? Antonio
Sick
McDice.
pull.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Dice. Wow,
Dice.
Yeah.
Snake
No.
Eyes.
Dice and Daniels.
All right, those are our favorite Spurs.
There you go.
That's pretty good. Pretty good
There you
list.
go. That's a good list. That's a good.
There's like 25 Spurs that we listed.
There you go. That's more than I was expecting. Okay.
Show it.
Let's get into a little wrestling. Alex,
Raptor
can
show.
you fantasy book the 2026 Royal Rumble?
Okay, let's you pick either men's or women's. Like we'll each book one.
Okay, I'm gonna take. I just want to. This is actually stealing from the documentary.
Oh,
series,
Unreal.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the Chelsea Green ending for the next one. So, Chelsea Green, Will, for your benefit, is kind of like
Did you wear a Raptors shirt recently?
Yeah, she did. She did.
She's from Vancouver.
She wore
yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
But
Why don't you wear a
her
Grizzly
thing
shirt
is
then?
like she actually is like a really good wrestler from the indie circuit, but has like kind of like her gimmick has been a lot of like kind of losing a lot of matches and being more like kind of comedic relief. So the idea that they pitched was that in the ending of the Rumble, because the way the Royal Rumble works, are you familiar, Will?
Yeah, like they just run it in one at a time. Whoever's
One
last
at a
standing
time, and you have
wins.
to throw the person over the top rope, and the last person
Yeah.
standing is
Yeah,
the person
yeah,
who
yeah.
wins, and they get a title shot.
No, I
So
know,
what
I
they
know.
wanted to do was it would get down to like the 20th and 29th person left, and
Yeah.
that they would eliminate each other, and then the 30th entry would just be Chelsea who would walk in and already have it won. So
I
that
see,
is
okay.
what I want as the ending.
That's a great one, and people
really good one.
People should watch the WWE like Unreal series
It's a good
on
series.
Netflix. It goes behind the scenes, like it's
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. Alex, what do you got?
Yeah. So the last two people that are gonna be in the men's rumble is gonna be recently unretired Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and they're battling at the end. And then we don't know who the 30th person is gonna be. And then John Cena, who should have retired, comes out as music hits. And then he takes out Shawn Michaels, he takes out Triple H, and they start a feud because he's really mad at Triple H for booking him to be a heel and then turning him back like 3 months later.
Levesque.
Yeah, so John Cena says I got one more year in me. Yeah.
Okay, six.
So
Levesque
that's the
Jacob.
one. That's
All right. You love
Sorry,
that joke.
These are so
Oh,
that joke.
stupid.
Paul Vivek.
Levesque Jacob is crazy.
Like, oh, good one, Will. Got him.
I can't help I'm a fire podcaster.
Honestly, Will, some of these are like at least $10 or $20 ideas.
Yeah, break the bank for these.
All right, guys.
Fucking Travel Lodge, motherfucker.
You know what might bring you guys back together? How about some talk about poker?
What up?
Just got into poker. What's the best way to watch, and who are your favorite players at the moment?
I'm not gonna lie. At the moment, it's hard just because there's a lot of new players, and sort of like the guys that me and Alex probably watched were like from like at least a decade ago.
Yeah. This is from an era. Like I just look up like high stakes poker. High stakes poker is really fun, like old episodes to watch and stuff.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of YouTube footage just for poker. Like you don't even need to like
Oh, yeah.
wait for it to come on cable or whatever. Just like go on YouTube and just watch like
Yeah,
any
Poker After
WTA.
Dark used to be really fun too.
Poker After Dark was great.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Patrick Antonius was pretty sick.
Patrick Antonius. What about Tom Dwan?
Tom Dwan, yeah.
Durr.
Yeah, Tom Dwan was actually pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna say next, man? Phil Lark?
Who was it? Antonio Esfandiari or something? Wait,
No,
is that S?
Esfandiari. No, Antonio Esfandiari was so.
Berahini? Yeah.
Yeah, he was so funny because like I love seeing him lose. There's certain guys you like seeing win, certain guys you like seeing lose. Like
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
seeing like obviously everyone likes seeing Negreanu win. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Obviously Phil Ivey the goat. You know.
Yeah. No, and
Actually, goat is actually kind of debatable.
Yeah,
but still.
Phil Ivey, we like watching Phil Helmy with Crash Out.
Phil Helmy with Crash Outs are legendary.
J.R. Manitat has a good point in the chat. He says best place to watch poker is on Sportsnet 360, mid-afternoon before 4 p.m. or just after 7 p.m. Because I do like kind of flip through Sportsnet and stuff, and then like when poker's on, like it's irresistible. I think.
No, I will always watch poker when it's on TV.
Yeah, $5 idea here. I would love to open
on,
a
dog.
sports bar, and it only plays poker on the TVs. Yeah.
That's like a jackass most of the time.
Okay, next question.
This guy invented Spotify, Uber, and Jackassers in one day. Holy shit!
Yo, that is legit the Jackassers on front.
That is just that all the time, my guy.
Holy shoot.
I'd go though. I go.
Shut up.
Friend of the show, Anton Mack asks,
What up?
What would a preseason Raptors game at Rogers Arena look like? The Downsview one.
That should be kind of cool, man. Outdoors over there,
Yo, have you played
It's
basketball
windy as
outdoors,
hell,
man?
man.
Yo, the Raptors
Ochai
are already
Abaji
bad at
hits a
shooting threes,
three,
man.
and then they load up the Oasis fireworks.
The fireworks would be fire. That would be great. Yeah.
I think this would be cool.
Okay, I guess hockey's doing great with the outdoor like hockey stuff, like the
Way
the
different sport,
winter. Yeah, exactly. But it works. Like it works. Like like basketball simply cannot be played outdoors. I'm sorry. It just outdoor basketball sucks,
It'd be a cool like just spectacle though. I don't know,
bro. Like, how are you gonna control the wind or whatever?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Preseason might be too. Yeah, just not. The time.
JR said noise complaints after Herbie's starting lineup announced.
Yo, but are people actually complaining about noise? Like, no one even lives near Downsview, man.
If you can hear the noise, like, where were you building a house in the park?
Like, where do you live, bro? Like,
Holy shit!
no, seriously, do you live at TFC's Academy? Like,
Oh my
All right,
god!
a couple of one-offs here, very quick hitters. Wired versus wireless headphones.
Yeah, so I've been. This
Oh, man.
this has actually become a thing. Like, I'm starting to shift towards wired headphones here.
One of your
'Cause-
many great ideas.
Because the AirPods are really tough, especially when you're like taking calls and stuff. Like the quality is just terrible. And once
The
I
quality
switch to
of
wired,
wired
it's like
is
so
way better.
crisp.
The quality of wired is
The only
way better.
downside to
You're right.
wired is like I guess can't charge my phone when I'm listening when I'm like on the wired.
They have some phone chargers
Yeah.
where you can plug that separately.
Have they? I was gonna invent that one.
like a splitter kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I should look into that.
that
No, but I'm
exists.
moving more towards like wired sometimes now too. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually, so that's probably like a year and a half ago. I bought an iPod Nano, like 7th generation Nano that like actually has. It's like the only iPod that has like Bluetooth capability, so I can actually just like not have to plug it in all the time. But I find myself even with the Bluetooth capability still using the wired headphones. It's just. I like sort of having a purpose for its thing. I think a phone is like a gateway to like so many like distractions and just so many things that like feels more purposeful. I'm like interacting with the music a little more strongly. It's not just like a random song that like Spotify's populated. I listen to it, I forget about it. I don't know the artist. I don't know the context of the album. I don't know the history of it. Like I listen to like this. I have like 500 songs at a time. I listen to them and then I get to know them a little bit better. I like some of them more. And then I just recycle it.
Yeah, it's like more purposeful for you.
I actually
with
really
your
like
iPod.
just having like the iPod.
Yeah,
anything else.
yeah, because you separate that from your phone. Like you're just like, oh, music, and
yeah.
I can just clear out. Yeah,
Like sometimes I like to like I spend a lot of time just like shooting in the park, just like practicing my jump shot.
and
And
you
stuff
just
like that.
have
Like,
you just have the iPod.
I just go with the iPod.
Yeah.
It's fire, man. I listen to Common.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I was rolling around one day when it occurred.
I
What
remember
if God
you sending us
was
like
a her?
photos of it. Yeah.
No man.
Awful song, man. Awful.
I'm not.
Commons got high variance. Yeah.
No, Common's
yeah.
got some great songs and then some like
he's
what
got some
is
all-time
happening
classics,
songs.
and then it's like, God damn, bro. Yeah.
It's he has range in a bad way.
Oh,
all right.
man.
Legend though, legend.
What do you and Will think about those Li-Ning shoes? I'm not sure.
Oh
what
yeah,
shoes we're talking
so my nephew, for his recent birthday, requested Li-Ning shoes, and I was trying
Oh,
to.
he wants a
offer
Way
him-
of Wade.
Yeah, Way of Wade. I was trying to offer him like
They're not bad.
Nike, Jordan.
Do we have a photo of these that we can?
Yeah, the logo kind of looks like a butthole, but
Try to find it. Any Way of Wades will be fine because they're all like similar shoes. I think it's his recent model. So then he was like insistent on wanting these Li-Nings for hooping, and
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really know like Li-Ning kind of rang out like that with like the kids
No,
and stuff.
I've seen some leanings in the wild too, like even just playing here, like not even in
Yeah.
China and stuff. Like
So,
they're not bad. Just get Jeremy to bring some back, man.
Well, yeah. So I was on the website, and Li-Ning doesn't ship to Canada. So thankfully, Jeremy, formerly known as Mainlander, is currently in China. So he agreed to pick up a pair. So he'll be.
Are you grabbing an image for us, Will? Or
I am trying to grab an image, but it's they're downloading as WebPs instead of PNGs.
So he will be bringing those back, and yeah, he was like, "Can I just bring it back with no box?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, bro."
Yeah,
because obviously he's packing a lot.
That's a lot of space.
Yeah, so super appreciate Jeremy for coming through with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Li-Ning is
these ones,
Li-Ning is
okay.
popping. Yeah.
Yeah. See what I mean by the logo though?
Yeah.
yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I do see a lot of people wear these now, so
Man,
they seem alright.
they must have paid Dwayne Wade crazy money, bro. It's
I
like
mean,
that.
this was during the Heatles that he got.
Yeah.
That he signed with them. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was in Converse back in the day. Yo, those old Dwayne Wade Converse were pretty sick, man.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend of mine, David, who like legit owned like 7 colorways.
Oh,
with the same shoe.
yeah, bad investment.
Up next,
probably not good.
crunchy or smooth peanut butter.
Crunchy.
Come on. What?
I'm smooth.
Yeah,
Crunchy.
smood all the way, man.
What is this?
Crunchy?
Gillette Team Smooth or Team Crunchy?
They don't even say anything more, man. God damn it, man. Make the case for crunchy because smooth is
Yeah,
like
let's hear
easy
it.
to pair with. Like you can make like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich easily. Or
You can do that with Crunchy too. Why not?
Okay,
I mean,
want you
Uji
guys.
Bougie is with you on this one.
Uji Bougie. Love you.
Uchi Uchi got nothing to do all day, man. Uchi
He's like
with
he's
us.
like hour 4. I'm gonna start riding for Alex.
This guy stand me. It's stand
Yeah,
Joe,
he's like
he stand
taking
Alex.
turns standing and stuff.
Okay. Crazy thing I
There's-
do with the peanut butter is I'll make
God.
an instant noodle. So like a shin ramen like instant noodle. I'll try to make it as dry as possible. Obviously the noodle's cooked, but like with not too much broth. And then on top of it, I'll put like a fried egg. Well, sometimes a boiled egg, but it's just a fried egg. Sometimes I'll just crack the egg into because I'm lazy.
Yes.
You know, you're making this some
You ever
green
try to do
onions.
the
You just
soft
cut
boiled?
up some green onions. Yeah, a little soft boil. Yeah, you can try to do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And then on top of it, I'll just finish it with like a spoonful of like peanut butter.
I like that,
'Cause
man. That's a
it's
nice
kinda-
touch.
It's actually
Well,
pretty
it's
good,
kind
but
of
you
like
can't really do that with a
damian
crunchy though.
Kind of like
Yeah,
sauce.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's super cool actually.
Okay.
Right.
all right.
Another great one
People
from
should
you.
people should try that sometimes.
This guy's
Sorry.
a chef. Watch us Bourdain.
No reservations.
Parts unknown.
Oh man.
I think we kind of answered this already, but if you have any other names, who is one ex-Raptor you guys would love to interview next?
Vince Carter.
Aside, bro. Vince Carter, come on, man.
Yo, Vince Carter, sit down, man.
I'm-
Real
I'm
questions
for that.
only.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you
real
gonna ask him,
questions
man?
only. Be like, why?
What are you gonna ask Vince?
So you won the dunk contest.
Why do you keep ducking the questions about apologizing? Yeah. How are you actually? How is your relationship with the city of Toronto actually good again? What actually happened? Gave you a banner?
Wow. Nah, man. Let's just talk to Masai, man. Let's
Okay,
figure out
but-
what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, Masai.
Honestly, Kawhi is the ultimate like.
Kawhi's
interview,
the
though.
one.
Like, come on.
Well,
are you
yeah,
kidding
but
me?
we've
we're
said
getting
Kawhi.
Kawhi. We're getting Kawhi, so we don't need to put him on this list. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, fair.
Okay. There are a couple that were in the chat, so I'm just gonna go
Okay.
back to these. Can Alex rank all the concerts he's been to? And let's just say, like, from the set that you just went through.
Come on, man. Oasis number one, bro.
Yeah, Oasis Edinburgh, number
Yeah.
one. Coldplay, number 2. Backstreet Boys, number 3.
BSB was pretty sick.
And
PSP was fun.
then, yeah, I would put the Drake show as number 4. Weekend was a really good show, too. So, Weekend. number 4.
Tyler's, I guess, dead last.
Oh, what about Kendrick? You didn't even put Kendrick on your list earlier.
We didn't have Kendrick earlier.
There's a
yeah.
reason why. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is a show then.
Yeah, so those are great. Yeah, no, I thought Weekend put on a really good live show because I'm not like huge on Weekend.
Yeah.
I guess Weekend's one of those guys where
he's
it's like
a
when
really
the
good
songs come
performer.
on, you're like, oh yeah, I also know this song. Like
Yeah.
you know all his songs because he had like so many hits. and
You've
stuff.
heard them all late when you're faded at like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be my ranking.
The Oasis concert thing is just like being able to like everybody in the concert is screaming out the songs and there's no pretense at all.
Yeah,
I think those are probably the best concerts, no matter what the musician is.
I was, like I know we're debating like
That was a little
Edinburgh-
bit the Backstreet Boys experience too.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edinburgh, Toronto, I know we're debating, but it's like I think one of the things that Edinburgh wins on is like everybody there was obviously like super huge on the
Singing
on the Oasis.
every
I
song.
was gonna
man.
say. they
Where
were
it's like I
definitely
don't
ahead of
blame
Even the
people.
master plan.
Yeah, like there was a lot of casuals I think from at the Toronto show. Like they were
Sure.
waiting for Wonderwall, waiting for
Yeah.
Champagne Supernova and stuff. Yeah,
But
so.
that it also just speaks to the sheer enormity of what that band is that you would come to hear.
Yeah.
Simply Wonderwall.
or
play.
people in Toronto
Yeah.
just wanting to be there. Yeah.
Well, I think for me, I was actually a little bit like, I don't know why I was anxious for the city of Toronto, but I was like, I really want us to have great energy because like I don't want their first tour in North America to like because Toronto was the
Yeah.
first stop. They've been only playing the UK before this. Like to come here and then not have the same crazy energy that like people in the UK had. And then of course I get it because like that's like the UK soundtrack is Oasis, but like But then when
I
it
don't know
started
if this
raining
is
in Toronto, that's when the energy I thought.
I was gonna
went to
say
a
I don't know if
different
this is a
level.
hot
and then it
take,
matched it.
but without the rain, we might have actually been a bit of a lackluster crowd.
Yeah, with the rain, everyone was
Once
like,
the rain
"All
hit
right,
and we
let's go."
stuck through the rain and we really like leaned in, I think that's like we really earned our
Yeah,
stripes.
it was just that night one. It was just a really good vibe, man. Like I
Yeah, how did the
it was
night two
actually.
go in
I was
comparison?
so
Night two was okay. I was in the grandstand, and I think that's when I noticed just a lot of like casual fans, like they weren't really singing along to a lot of songs, and there wasn't like the same excitement like throughout the set and stuff. So the energy where I was a bit lower and stuff. Yeah. So
Cool.
word.
Best and worst decision of the summer. I don't know. Do I have a worst decision this summer? I think best is just like the Euro trip and going to like things like Copenhagen, things like that for me.
Best decision of the summer. I mean, I think it was just to actually say yes to the Liverpool tickets, because you guys were, everybody in my life was like,
Yeah.
you should just get the tickets.
Absolutely.
Will, this is so important to you, and I'm just like, I don't know the price, and it's like maybe a fake ticket.
No,
Like everybody was rooting so hard. Well,
There
everyone
were
was like
so many things
celebrating.
that were working against like
Yeah.
you like potentially getting like really like screwed over. So I understand that, but yeah.
Yeah. No. But that was the best decision to actually pay for it, because that was amazing.
worst decision was the doing a $5 idea segment
Oh, come on, man.
today.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That's tough.
Don't worry,
next,
I timestamped
yeah.
this segment for you.
Somehow it's gonna disappear from the
Deleted from it. Have to do editing after this.
except for the nose ring.
What's the worst decision? I don't know that I have a really. This was a good
Worst
summer. I felt
decision
like.
of the summer. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's been a pretty good summer. Yeah, I really can't hate on
Like,
it.
there's nothing that's like a bad. Like, it'd just be like a. I don't know, like bad decision
what am I
to
regretting
not
right
look up what the currency was in Denmark. Like that was,
Yeah.
but that was just like a slight mistake.
Yeah, you guys don't have to have a worse decision.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been,
I just
we've been
kept on
a good
leaving
run.
my iPad at different places and somehow miraculously getting them back. That was like a
Yo,
bad
bro,
occurrence.
I left. We rented a car. We went to Iceland on the way back for like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
24-hour layover thing.
Yeah.
So we rented a car, and then they were like, "Hey, take pictures of the car so that you can prove like there's no new damage." You know what I mean? Because you have photos of like the car.
Sure.
So then instead of loading up every bag, I forgot one bag on the parking lot, because I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna switch tasks to taking pictures of the car," and then we drove away without the bag.
Oh my gosh.
So then we spent like the next and we didn't even know until the next day, because like there's nothing in there. It was like a check-in bag, whatever. So we weren't like we
okay.
planned to like only like have stuff in our backpack and stuff. So we didn't even know until like 12 hours later, and I'm like, where the fuck is this bag?
Oh my gosh.
So I spent like half the day calling like security, like the car rental company at the airport, being like, "Does anyone found the bag?" No one has the bag. But it wasn't even that bad of a decision, because we went to the airport. I was checking in my other check-in bag, and they were like, "Oh, your other bag's already been checked onto the flight. Someone took it from the airport parking lot and just checked it into the following
That's so
flight."
nice.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, I was
awful.
worried that I lost my bag, which had my Steven Gerrard kid in it.
Oh,
surprised,
that'd have been
man.
rough. That'd have been rough.
That's that was I got blessed by a vintage, because I know that was more than 2 hundo. I know
Right,
that
right,
was
right.
like that was probably 3.
Oh yeah, shout out Minted. That was great. Yeah, I think that covers that. Okay. New swag for the community this year. I mean, we went through a couple things. Obviously,
Headbands?
headbands. I mean, now that we have like Alex rocking the.
That's what I'm saying. Alex rocking headbands all the time.
Yeah, headbands would be cool. I think we're working with a what's going on? I think we're working with like a new supplier.
Okay.
You know, we'll be able to like do more cool stuff. It's like I know we've been doing like tees and hoodies, but we can do like rugby shirts,
Okay.
like polos. So like maybe more like
Yo,
you know,
soccer jersey?
yeah, more lifestyle
kit?
stuff. I think it'd be
HW kit
cool.
would be fire.
Yeah, we could do a
Yeah.
cool kit and
We
stuff.
could do the vertical striping, yeah.
I feel like we have like great merch ideas, but I feel like once the season starts, we get so caught up in actually just like doing work.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
lot of
because
work
we
to
also have like the halal and welcome that we never put out. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
man.
lot of people have been asked about that as well.
Yeah, we have
so.
halal and welcome. We have the black and white. We have the
Yeah.
Norm Powell.
The hand of
Oh.
God.
The hand of God.
Yo, that's like the Michelangelo, like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
touching
It's that thing there.
Sick.
Okay.
No north of Brooklyn. No north of Brooklyn.
And we answered this already, but we're gonna pitch it one more time. What's this event coming Friday? So again, to remind listeners who made it this far, we have a live podcast with the Museum of Toronto. We are going to be interviewing AJ Lawson. It's this Friday. The event is from 7 to 9, and come first come first serve because we do have limited seating for it.
Yo, Alex, stop
also-
breathing on the mic, man. Damn.
Also,
This guy's like,
No, I can't even breathe.
yo, man.
Okay.
Just
What are you
chill.
gonna invent a nose plug for that?
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
actually,
That'd
they
be
have
pretty
that
fire,
too.
actually. Loud nose plugs,
we have that too.
nose mute.
But no, we have this event coming this Friday. There is an Eventbrite link if you go to Museum of Toronto on Instagram. Go into their link in bio. You'll be able to sign up over there. Also, make sure you follow Museum of Toronto. Obviously, make sure you're following our show. Go visit the exhibit too. Outside, if you can't make our thing, definitely go visit the exhibit. It's well worth checking out. It covers basketball in Canada, the history around it. It's a really cool exhibit. But yeah, if you can make it, find us this Friday, Museum of Toronto, 7 to 9. We're gonna have a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, come. Make sure you come and watch Will do a carry job performance with this interview, man.
No, come on, man. You know how we got that flow, man.
I'm there, man. I'm
You
there
know,
to
I'm
support.
Oh no,
I'm
Alex,
good-
don't
I'm
think of it
good
this
cop,
way. It's
you're
not
bad
like it's
cop,
$5
you know.
ideas.
This is
Oh.
this is your Serge Ibaka, bro. This is
No,
all
it's not.
you.
No,
This is
man.
all you,
Okay.
man.
God damn it, man.
We've gone through enough of these now. Where yeah.
I
All right.
saw
anyway.
your rundown yesterday. I was like, all right, man. Whatever
man.
you want.
Help, man. Help. Just kidding. It'll get fleshed out. It'll get fleshed out.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. We're so excited. Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's good to get back to work, guys. It's been fun to pod again, you know.
Yeah.
We surprisingly made it under the 4-hour mark.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I
done.
feel like you guys.
I
I feel like you guys cut a lot of questions, man.
No,
got one
that
more.
actually covered all.
Oh, that was the
questions.
questions. Oh, word?
Yeah, that was all the questions.
I got one more email here.
Oh,
I forgot
okay,
to read
nice.
last time. It's from Jumo, Jonmo, from
Yeah.
Australia. Said hello and good day, boys. Long time listener tuning in from Australia. I live and
Sick.
studied in Toronto during the Chris Bosh early DeRozan era. It's been 15 years
That wasn't an error, man.
since I left Toronto. Your pod and the Raps helped me connect to the city that is a special place in my heart. I'm a new parent currently on parental leave,
Oh, congrats.
looking after my 4-month-old at home. I often put on Hello and Welcome in the background while I'm feeding, changing diapers, and having playtime with my
Beautiful.
kid. I caught my boy smiling a few times when Alex would chuckle at his own
that's
jokes. I wouldn't
wow.
trade this time for anything, but admittedly, being a primary caregiver can sometimes feel isolating, and you begin to miss the workplace banter. Listening to you guys talk about everything and anything, including Alex's play-by-play recap of his colonoscopy journey, has a strange
man.
way of filling that void. No pun intended.
Nice.
I also really appreciate the candid and authentic way you guys talk about your lives, from navigating multiple cultural identities, complicated family dynamics, and mental health. Your honest self-reflection paired with an ability to laugh at yourself is something that I hope to role model for my kid. You
Oh,
guys
wow.
constantly
That's
remind
really
me of
nice.
how important it is to cultivate authentic relationships and build communities, and how much fulfillment you can get from your career when you prioritize people. I know lots of listeners have congratulated you on your more tangible career milestones, i.e., new book topping the charts, but I'd like to thank and congratulate you guys on the community you built around the people who love
Damn.
the Raptors. If this ends up on the pod, can I shout out Alex's fake dad, Professor Joseph Wong? I stumbled upon a copy of his book, From Development to Democracy, The Transformations of Modern Asia, in a Melbourne bookstore. I will
Wow.
always remember the first day of a seminar I took with Joseph, where we tried to break the ice by asking a dozen fourth-year poli-sci nerds how they felt about Chris Bosh signing with Miami, and was met with crickets. I hope he's enjoying
brother.
all the banter with a new crop of kids that grew up during the championship era. Also, random question to Will: if you had to name one of your future cats after a character from The Wire, what would it be? Keep up the great work.
That's pretty good.
Can I add
I
a
mean, yeah.
breed
go
of
ahead.
cat along with name?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I do just. You know what? I keep so two of my cats are getting a little older now. I'm trying to get dark, you know. Like they're like 10, 11 years
Sure.
old. Like cats live like at most to 20. So like you know you got to think about it a little bit. I'm just like, is there? I wish I could just keep these cats in my life forever. Like, I actually don't want any other cats in the 3
Didn't
cats
you have a $5 idea about this, Alex?
What?
Like
Oh yeah,
you did have an earlier idea.
Oh, now you want to fucking hear them.
Yo, give me.
Nah,
what's
you know what?
What's your ghost cat idea?
Nah, man. Pets.
I gave you money for that. I gave you money
man.
for that.
They can die their natural deaths, man. It's off the table.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's off the table.
No, Eternal Pets was sick.
No,
man.
it's off the table.
Oh man,
We're done.
No,
So much for Neopets.
I don't know why, but Dookie's coming top of mind for me.
I thought you were gonna say like Vondis or something.
Vondis? Yo, come here, Spiro. I got drug money for you.
Come here, Presbeluski.
Ooh, Prez?
Yeah.
Actually, Prez might be kind of funny, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, but Dookie coming up because it's just funny to
That's
say,
a
man.
terrible name, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
You should. Yeah, you don't even want to know the nicknames I have for some of my cats. So like, Dookie's actually one of the more tamer ones.
But yeah, no.
That's a really nice comment, though.
That was
No,
really
this,
nice. Thank you for that.
Did
What was
this
her name?
email June me? Yeah.
Yeah.
J
Shouts to
O
Jumi, man.
and M-I. Like I got this email, I think like 2-3 months ago. I forgot to read it because last time we were like so focused on like Vegas and stuff like that,
Sure. Yeah.
and the brilliant like $5 ideas and stuff. But like yeah, no, this email really like, really hit me. I think it was around like the 1 year mark of like us doing the show and stuff. And I know we joke around, at least I joke around a lot, being like, oh my god, like we're podcasters, like we're just, like this is just what we do. But it's like sometimes it's good to like, understand that, like what we do, just like us chatting, us creating, this content really can like hit people in like a personal way. And I think that's really cool. And I think that's really cool to hear, just like, this one testimonial from the listener in like Australia, to know that we can have that bit of impact. Like, I think that's super cool. So this one kind of like blew me away. I was really like blown away by this note that was sent.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think being seen is actually a pretty difficult thing, especially if you're not interacting in real life. I think especially through a virtual screen or like through like a podcast medium, like it's sometimes people, I guess like people naturally have a sense of suspicion towards like just things that they see on the internet, and I think being seen in this way, I mean first off, it's a very flattering way to be seen, so I think that's nice in general, but I think it does feel good to like have somebody describe what is ostensibly our mission statement back to us. I think that like it is been really, really important sort of in all our shows, and obviously we didn't work with Jerome before this, but like I think Jerome very much had this spirit in the other shows that he worked on, whether that was like No Dunks or even like Hoop Collective. I mean it's kind of in the name, so like you don't really get too far in anything without a community behind you, and I think like you can say that like there's better places for access. I'm sure different shows can give you more access to high-end players, or maybe other shows will focus more on like analyzing the game or covering every single bit of news that comes out. But I like to think that like that our effort to sort of just like connect with the community as much as possible and bring people in, bring people along, both real life people that we put on the show, both fans that we try to throw, live events for, these running gags, even just Banter Pod. Like, it's all pure fan service, man. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's part of the reason why, like, Alex suggested Hello and Welcome as the name, not just because, like, I was, always opening every React Pod with it, but, like, it had this vibe of, like, just, getting people into something and enjoying it together. And I think that probably is, like, the biggest, point of us doing this. So I'm happy that it worked, and I'm happy that your kid smiles at Alex's jokes, man, because someone's got to.
We do too. We smile at Alex's.
Got him. Fun. Is this the dagger?
I was dribbling around like Kawhi, man.
Is this the dagger? Yeah, man. No, we bring you top notch and analysis too. Next week, the long awaited. Alex predicts all 82 games.
Oh,
we're
man,
doing
who's
that
predicting
next week.
82 games, man?
I'm gonna predict all 82.
Well, you got to go to Curacao, so you got to do this apparently.
Of the Raptor schedule, and no prep, one take, freestyle. Will's gonna toss me the schedule, and we're gonna go through the whole thing, and let's see how many wins. Let's see how many wins the Raptors land at.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, ESPN. By the way, your favorite website, ESPN. I think had them at 32. So.
Yeah.
Oh, 33. My bad. 33.
They just redid their score graphics and stuff. It looks so good. Yeah. Shouts to ESPN, man. Always stepping up their website. Like, tried, trusted,
just for you, man.
and true. Like, been visiting that site for 30 years, man. Like, never lets me down. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. S-spin, baby.
Yeah. By the way, you seen this latest Raptors graphic by the show account or by the Raptors account?
What is this? They're oh my god, man.
Read this out loud, Alex.
It says they're undefeated in Vancouver, I guess, in all the preseason games and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what they should do? They should get NBA Paint to redo that poster.
Oh my god! That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad.
You asked for it.
I think I saw them post a Serge Ibaka thing today too. Yeah, just post our interview. Yeah.
Well, what's your dinner, man?
2 hours.
Oh, where?
I want a photo, me and her on the grid, and then the second photo is Jay-Z and Nas shaking hands. I'm pitching it.
Maybe let me come to the dinner, man. Where's that, man? I can eat. I'm hungry. I've been talking for 4 hours.
I think it's a post-show conversation, guys.
All right, thank you for listening to the banter pod. As always, we're almost back to full strength. We'll be back to full strength.
Don't worry, man.
In September, but
one more trip coming up for Alex Wong.
That's right.
Exclusive. We got a live show coming on Friday. Come through, pull up. We have free, by the way. We're working with Andrew Nemhart. Okay, we're supposed to do it this week. We're going to do it next week. Hopefully that'll come out, in September. And then before you know it, training camp will happen. Raptors will try to go undefeated in Vancouver again, and the show will be back.
Yeah, and for people who are not able to attend this Friday, we intend on filming the whole and recording the whole.
Yeah, we'll post it, of course.
As long as the capture goes well, we'll be posting that next week. At the same time, Alex mentioned he's going to do his Wongstradamus 82 game prediction. And then Andrew Nemhart, if we're able to get that going, we should get that the week after, sometime after that. And like the guy said, everything's ramping up. But the first thing in mind, if you can and you want to, come find us at the Museum of Toronto this Friday.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, thanks for listening. I can't believe this didn't go over 4 hours. But I appreciate you guys for listening. For Jerome, for Alex, for myself, this has been a Hello Welcome podcast. We'll catch you next week.